Introducing new Moth Be Gone. Welcome back to WETT The Splash, the home of all your naughty little secrets.
We are live from the scene of the accident, and the death toll has climbed to a staggering rate.
Best guest of all time.
Hurling balls at you as fast as he possibly can.
Dad looks up. I gotta help the fucking fat kid again.
What was this post
Oh,
about?
God. The mommy's gone.
Wow, if we weren't getting canceled now, we are.
Welcome back, motherfuckers.
Hello.
It has been a while
What up, dude?
since we said welcome back.
I know we missed last week. I missed a Wednesday again, and they're mad, bro. I bet
Oh,
you.
my
I'm
God,
screaming on the other side right now.
And there will be explanations, but first I got to introduce our guest, the guest of the year.
Yes.
You know, the one and only, what was it, Ginger No Hose.
Yeah, Ginger No Hose.
Such a good one, dude.
The holeless wasabi person. I don't know.
Yes, the Cheeto man of the flesh. Yes.
Yes.
I'd say Chester Cheeto, Chester the molester, the Cheeto man.
Oh,
Here I am.
hanging out with the wang out. So,
Yeah, every time.
so
Unclog the hog, baby.
let's get to the back nine problems. See if we can't get this bad boy demonetized.
Make it happen.
All right, so we got back nine problems. At back nine problems, we've designed golf gear for the average golfer. Whether you're wanting to look like a pro or drink like one, we've got you covered. Now, here's my favorite thing. You know, the other day I was in the grocery store wearing the B9P shirt. You know what I'm saying, hugged up. Because the biggest they make is 3X, and your boy was a 3X when they gave it to him.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Now I've made it a 4X.
Yeah.
With just my size.
Single-handedly, dude.
You know what's
dedication
weird?
to that one.
You know what's weird is it's such a it's like a compression shirt. It's a golf shirt. It's a polo, but like it almost kind of fits like an Under Armour, so it kind of squeezes and hugs you real nice. And it still doesn't show the underside of my belly.
That's impressive.
And you know I've gotten bigger since I got it.
Do you tuck it?
No.
Oh, wow.
The
Just
fuck
lets
no,
it hang.
animal? Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I mean, what you say,
Yeah.
not if that's the only way it makes the stuff not come out. I don't know.
I don't think a fat person anywhere tucks Under Armour.
They shouldn't. No.
No, it's just a bad move.
No, you walk around long enough, the
it's-
gut overpowers
yeah.
the tuck.
Oh yeah. Honestly, like if a fat person tucks in, it like an Under Armour, it almost just like a really full trash bag full of pudding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You get to see true shape.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, and
no.
I feel like my shape is like the letter B. Like my tits are like the first part of the B, and then my stomach is like just like a wow.
Yeah.
Second shape.
Like
But at Back Nine Problems, we make good shapes.
I'm sure it's like a deformed pear where the fat side's on both top and bottom.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I got you.
But you know, I think they're just they're comfortable. They're moisture wicking. They're UV protectant, which I would imagine every shirt is, but apparently these ones are even more. The guy who writes for the website is apparently illiterate.
Whoa. You better hop off Andrew, dude. Chill, man. Chill,
just,
dude.
you know,
we haven't even met him yet, dude. You can't be throwing shade like
I
that,
was
dude.
throwing shade at him until he's. Might as well get an umbrella, sir. You might as well just have one because it's always going to be
It
around.
has to happen.
It's just.
He said, I'm really proud of my product. 9 problems back. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah. This sponsorship has gone from us talking about shirts to me just trashing the guy who writes about them for the last like 6 months, and it's been beautiful. But no, seriously, they're really good shirts. The hats are pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really a hat guy, but like if I had one, that's probably the style I would go for, being like a 30-year-old. You know, I'm not looking for like a snapback flat brim with like the gold shiny sticker anymore. I'm looking for like a nice hat.
A comfortable hat.
You know what I'm saying? Comfy hat, like it's going to keep the sun off my face. Just like a real old white guy, you know?
Got to be adjustable, though.
Yeah.
Still, I still got to rock the adjustable. So I let my hair. I only get 2 haircuts a year, so I let my hair grow.
Yeah.
So if I keep the same tightness of the hat throughout the year, it just gets tighter on my stupid fat fucking head.
I had noticed this is the shortest I've seen your beard since like high school.
Yeah, when I saw Mike a few weeks ago, he had his beard long, and I just cut mine to where I was like right below the chin. And Mike was really happy. He's like, the first time my beard's ever been longer than Mark's. So I'm like, yeah, give it a week. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah. I'm gonna be fucking accidentally chinning my ball sack
All
in
of a
fucking
sudden,
6 days.
yeah,
Don't
I'll
worry
be
about
flushing them when I take a shit pretty soon.
it. You've been growing that beard since like 5th grade.
Yeah, well, you see what's underneath,
It's
so
5th
you
grade.
don't want to fucking cover it up.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You got a butt chin?
I don't remember.
No, he's just got a. No, he just.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Just pale.
He's just got a,
since I was in 6th grade.
He's got a nice soft chin. Although I bet you now that you're like skinnier and you're a man, because I haven't seen your chin since
we haven't seen your man chin.
since we were like
No
12.
idea.
We've only seen your kid chin.
Dude, the last time
Your
I saw
child
your
chin.
chin, I think we were like 15, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
not the last time. I've seen it once in 20. When did
I've seen my chin once
but
in
you
2012.
what year did Age of Ultron come out? Thomas, you're smart. Was that
Oh fuck,
2014
dude!
or
I don't watch
15?
Transformers no more, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, whenever your Avengers 2 came out.
That's what's like 08 probably.
No, it was
something
like
that.
2014 or 15. It
Man,
was
that-
one of
No
those
way,
years.
really?
But I shaved it once.
That
to
fucks
see
me
my
up.
face.
That fucks me up because you said Age of Ultron, which is Avengers.
Yeah.
And he said
Oh,
Transformers. but
he
if
did
anybody
say
was,
Age of Ultron,
but if
yeah.
anybody was going to be right, I figured that would have
No,
been
no,
Thomas.
That's why I
no.
pointed
So
to
for
it.
a
I'm high
second,
as fuck, dude. You're right.
for a second, I was over here being like, "Was Age of Ultron Transformers?"
No, it's definitely not. It was definitely
I
not
think of the one that we
Transformers.
saw in fucking New Mexico or whatever. Yeah.
Oh,
was
yeah,
I,
yeah, yeah.
you said Ultron, and my brain heard Megatron. I don't know why.
Oh.
It just did. It just converted.
going straight to the trans.
Yeah,
I hear
dude.
you.
Yeah,
It's on
yeah.
your mind. I have it. It happens.
Yeah, it's hot topic right now.
Yeah,
dude.
a little bit. They shop at Hot Topic. No, so I decided to fucking. I shaved my beard once, and I saw. I just lost weight, so I still had the pudgy extra skin.
Yeah.
So I have no idea what my face looks like now. I don't want to.
Probably chiseled.
Well, it's so pale. There's no
Probably
definition.
chiseled.
It's not going to be chiseled. I,
I
mean, it's
bet
not, I
you
know
it's
it's not.
chiseled, dude.
If I put my hand up against my face, my chin goes inward.
Oh fuck! Yeah,
It's
not chiseled. Not
It's
chiseled.
not
You got
chiseled
the
at
hand
all.
test. All right, fair.
You got the little bit of the overbite.
Probably. Yeah, I have a lot of an overbite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can fucking fit my thumb under my front teeth, basically.
That's
That's a
good time.
problem. Yeah.
To answer your original question, though, Age of Ultron came out in 2015.
Okay, so I would have been 22. So that's the last time I saw my face.
Fuck me,
22.
yeah. I would say probably when we were 15 was the last time I saw your face.
Yeah.
Would
covered
you
it up.
say, like realistically, Jack Passion was a pretty big inspiration?
A little bit?
Because that
a
was
little bit.
a pretty crazy moment from us, and then like you having the beard growing ability, I just felt like that was your moment.
He blessed me. Basically,
like-
he put his hand on my shoulder and said, "Kid, you're next," and then
Yeah.
it made it happen.
We were at a Target,
Yes.
just hanging out in their little food court. I don't think we even had money to eat anything. I think we were just there.
Just loitering.
Yeah, always loitering everywhere we were at.
Yeah.
Because we never had any money.
No,
We
couldn't go anywhere.
We had money to see the movie we got dropped off for. Whatever happened after that, we were literally just either trespassing or loitering everywhere we
Mm-hmm.
went. And
Then we get mad if they told us to leave too. Is it they're the ones at fault?
I was like, "What do you want us to do? We're children. You know,
Yeah,
let's
where do
just
you want us to
outside.
go?"
It's 11 o'clock at night."
It's raining.
But yeah, we're hanging out in the little food court and fucking, we just see this guy coming from the register. Well, he's at the register still, and he's just got this fucking massive, beautiful beard. I mean, it's straight.
Yeah.
And it's long. It's like ZZ Top, but longer.
Like genuinely down to the belly button, like waistline, like insane.
And being obnoxious children, you know, we're just like, dude, that's fucking cool. And he, and then just, I guess, you know, that was probably, you know, I don't know why that was enough for him. You think he gets that enough, but he was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna approach these children.
Yeah. Taking some time out of my day.
Yeah.
I got ice cream in the cart, but I'm still going to waste some time talking to these little fat
like,
kids.
like how often is he stopping to talk about his fucking beard?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's like that's his, because that's his thing that he leans into it, and like that's his version of like meeting a fan?
Maybe he's so confident at this point he actually thinks people would recognize him as if people watched the world fucking beard contest.
Well, we met him before that.
No, because he had the card.
We met him before the show.
Yeah.
The contest was around, but because he had already won that, but the show came out years later.
They
and
had a show?
There was a show, dude.
There was a show, really?
And Jack was on it.
Oh shit!
It was literally like a beard show.
Wow.
And fucking
Oh, sorry.
I remember there was like they showed the first trailer for it, and they got all these dudes with like crazy different beards, right? Like you got Jack Passions, but then you got the guys who are like going super wide and like making like the tusks, and the guys who are like growing their stash into it in a weird way.
Yeah, it's
and,
got 6 different scoops and stuff. Yeah.
and they're like doing challenges, and like I remember seeing it, and there's a trailer, and there's fucking Jack Passion,
Wow.
like running with the rest of them. And I was like, oh motherfucker, like it's like that's the guy.
Yeah.
But he came up to us, he gave us his business card, which had a reference to his book,
Yeah.
and he was so kind.
No, he was super nice.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
wasn't,
yeah.
and he didn't mention the world championship thing right away. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's a big beard, yada yada." I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Man. It's like the biggest beard we've ever seen. He's like, "Well, I am actually a world champion.
Yeah.
We're like, no fucking way.
I almost don't even know if he told us or if we found out by looking at the. No, because he gave us the card and we're like, "You're
Yeah.
a champion."
That was,
I think I remember you
God
showing me
damn.
that card actually too.
Yeah, dude.
I kept that card for I kept that card in my wallet until I lost my wallet, maybe like 7-8 years ago, and lost it unfortunately. But I kept that for a very long time.
I have like 3 old wallets that just have cards that are just like. When I changed wallets, I couldn't justify switching them over. Mm-hmm. You know, because
Yeah.
they're like dumb business cards and
Sure.
like, or like funny little things that
Garbage.
you remember. Like,
Oh yeah.
almost every wallet I've ever had has a poker chip since I was 21.
Okay.
Because every time I'd go to Vegas, I would bring home a $1 chip as like a good luck thing, and I'd throw it in my wallet.
Did you ever win?
No, not in
Then
Vegas.
fuck that luck.
I've only
Yeah,
ever,
it's not very good luck.
I've only ever won gambling once.
Okay.
Like
Word.
I've like hit a slot machine and put a 20 in and walked away with $21. I'm talking about like one. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I walked away with 1,100 in Tahoe off of a roulette table.
Damn.
I just sat at this roulette table for hours, dude. Like I fucking I think it was one of our homies' bachelor parties, and I was drunk. I was so drunk, and
As you should be.
I walked up to a roulette table and I put 100 in it, and I didn't do the fucking like 100 on black. I just sat there and I was like, I don't know, like $2
Yeah,
on
5
fucking
at a time.
yeah, like, $3 on like 35. I don't fucking know. And
Yeah.
also put 50 cents on black.
Walk me through this.
I don't fucking know how this works. And
Yeah.
I just kept doing that, and like the more I did it, I realized how the multipliers were working and how the odds were working. And then you're watching the thing, you're like, man, it's been red like 7 times in a row. I'm hitting black. I'm putting everything on black this time, and then it hits red again. You're like, all right,
Fuck.
well, it's definitely not going to go red again. I mean, that's crazy.
Lo and behold.
Yeah, and I just remember, and they're giving you free drinks. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gambling.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm already fucking blackout almost, and like,
Put it all on blackout.
oh yeah. So I think I remember at one point, David walks up to me, Big David,
Yeah, wobbles.
and I was like,
Wobbles.
hey buddy, you think I should put a $400 bet on
Oh my
on
God.
a roulette spin?
No.
And he's like, no, why would you do that? I was like, I mean, I'm already up 800. And if
Oh my
I lose 400, who gives a fuck? And I did it anyway, and it won one more time.
Wow.
So I was up to, I think, just under 12.
Walk away.
And I fucking walked, yeah. Or,
Wow.
well, moved.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if it was trudged.
The two
fell.
of you kind of just leaned against each other and let your forward momentum do its thing. Yeah. Here,
Pick up your feet, pick up your feet.
tilt this way, tilt this way.
Dude, yeah. But other than that, like, I've never, like, I'm a sucker, I guess. It's almost like they got me, like, remember in the Flintstones? The one with, the live action one?
I haven't seen the live action one since like
Flintstone-
5. I
yeah,
don't remember
but
any of it.
There's the Flintstones Go to Vegas, though, and, like,
No, I haven't seen that.
there was the point where, like, Fred Flintstone,
John Goodman.
John Goodman, they turn on the winning in the casino for John Goodman, so he starts winning every time he's betting on anything,
Yeah.
and then they just shut it off at one point, and that's how it felt for me. Like, I got this huge payday playing roulette, and then I've never won again gambling.
Yeah. It was one and done.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cards were never in your favor again. Speaking of John Goodman,
Nice
though,
pun. Nice pun.
John Goodman would be just a random little thing. We were talking earlier before the show started about like losing and gaining weight. I feel like John Goodman's a good example of that. That dude's lost and gained weight so many fucking times.
Oh yeah.
Not for roles or anything. Like he's not like a Christian Bale, but like he's been big and then lost weight so many times in the last fucking 30 years.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
I feel like Jonah Hill bounced back a couple times.
Jonah
and
Hill's weird, man.
He's like your size now, but he doesn't look good.
No, he looks weird. He looks old.
Yeah, it's his spine is the wrong shape for his weight.
Yeah.
I think the fat like pulled on his spine so much that it like fucked with the structure.
Proportioned him somehow.
Yeah, like you gotta lose weight before you're 30, or your fucking body's gonna at least be the same shape.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't know. It's weird. Like there was like that recent one after he went off on his surfer girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, that was also weird. Yeah.
And he's wearing the tucked in white shirt. And you're like, what the fuck is wrong with Jonah Hill, dude? Like, is something coming out of his spine?
Yeah, is he having a bender right now? Like it's fucking, it's a whole old, the ecstasy scoliosis thing happening. Like
Yeah,
what's going on? Bonitis?
Oh man! And then that was tragic. Did you see the whole thing with the surfer girlfriend?
Not really. The thing is, whenever this goes with a lot of people, there's always some fucking story about some celebrity to where it's like, excuse me, I don't even enjoy looking into it that much anymore because it's like I'll wait a few months if it gets resolved. Because so many times there's always the initial, this person did this, and then a few months later, oh, actually no, it was totally wrong. I'm like, I'll just wait till afterwards.
See, this one was a little different because it's not like Danny Masterson getting accused of rape. Because Jonah Hill didn't technically do anything wrong.
Yeah.
He just simped and looked like a bitch in front of everybody. Because what he did was he was telling her because she's like a surfer and she's like a model, so she's taking these hot ass photos, and sometimes with other dudes and shit like that, and he's being ultra insecure, and he's telling her you can't take pictures, you can't hang out with these people anymore, and saying that they're bad influences and that it's fucking up his relationship, and he went really honest and really insecure in front of everybody, which you don't want to do.
Never.
You want to keep that, kind of behind closed doors.
Yeah, fake it till you make it kind of thing.
It's one of those almost all of us have been there. Mm-hmm. But come on, dog.
Don't say it.
No. You're especially if you're famous.
And he's kind of I'm not gonna say he's bad looking, but he's not. He's never been famous for looking good.
No, he's never looked good.
No, so people are. There's already gonna be that stigma of shitting on him. Where it's don't give people more ammo. You know what you're doing. Come on.
You're Jonah Hill.
Yeah,
that's almost an adjective.
Yeah,
dog.
You've been Jonah Hilled recently. It's it's a shame.
My fucking God,
They're still
dude.
alive.
Yeah,
poor guy.
But I mean, at least he's not the fattest person in the world. Dude, I had this fat moment the other day. I've been having some fat moments lately.
It happens.
So, luckily lately, I've had these two big epiphanies. I've had two big epiphanies lately,
Did they hurt?
and they've helped a lot.
Okay.
So we were talking about laziness earlier.
Yeah.
And look at Thomas.
I'm sorry. Don't mind me.
Motherfuckers.
I'm just giggling
He's
over
off
here.
the side duck.
I'm
over
high
here.
as fuck, and I'm enjoying the fuck out of this right now.
Side duck to use confusion.
Maximum effective.
Should have used water pulse, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Should have used a Squirtle.
Yeah, fuck, dude, I'm twisted.
Yeah, apparently, like some tea.
We were talking about laziness earlier, and I
Yeah.
was saying how I had that 1 week off of work, and I just chose to do nothing, right? And I think I learned a lot from it because I literally did nothing. I watched hella movies. I played some video games, mostly on my phone while listening to more movies in the background. I'm caught up on the Transformers. I'm caught up on.
You chose to watch the Transformers movies?
They're not as bad as I thought they were.
That's what I was saying earlier.
I mean,
They're
I was on a different wavelength. At the time.
honestly, they're not as bad as I thought. I mean, they're not good,
No.
but the CGI is fun.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
but
really
fashion,
all it is.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like Godzilla. I don't really expect a good story out of Godzilla, but it's pretty cool to see him fucking shit up.
It is nice watching fucking King Kong just sock
Yeah.
Godzilla in the jaw.
Yeah, and King Kong, with Jack Black, was boring as fuck.
It was. Even with how do you get boring when you add dinosaurs?
Well, because
How do you get boring when you have Jack Black, dude?
Well, that's the thing, right?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
man?
you have serious Jack Black and no action for the first hour and a half of a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
You literally can start King Kong at an hour and a half in. It'd probably be a better movie.
Yeah,
and you wouldn't have missed anything yet.
Start
Yeah.
on the island.
Yeah.
Fuck all the
Yeah.
beginning stuff.
Yeah, I almost want to try that now, but so I did nothing, and because I've always kind of told myself since we were 18, it's I bet if I had a week off where I don't have to do a fucking single thing, I would come back so rested, and my leg wouldn't hurt anymore, and
Oh,
I'd have
buddy.
a better attitude,
Oh, buddy,
and
no.
no.
You sweet
Not
naive
at all.
soul.
Not even at all, dude. By day 5, I remember walking to my room and my legs were a little sore, and I was like, have I even done anything? Why are my legs sore? It's because I'm so sedative. Getting off the couch more than once was a workout for that fucking day.
Yeah, your body will adjust to the laziness to where it's now even the most minimal thing will suck.
Yeah.
I remember when I had COVID and I had to be in my room. So, I had COVID in 2020, so early days.
I had it on Christmas.
I got it for Christmas too. Christmas 2020 was my first symptoms, and then I was sick I had tested positive for a week and a half, 12 days, so over a week and a half. But
Yeah.
I remember about a week in, I had to be in the room all the time. I started going on walks at night. But I remember that first night going for a walk. I'm just walking, and I was literally sweating.
I know. I remember.
yeah.
I remember being very concerned because you told me that. Because you were like, oh, I've been out there. I'm at least getting my walks in, so I don't go crazy. And I was like,
Yeah.
don't fucking make this worse.
Yeah, well,
Because there was some UFC fighters and shit that were training while they had COVID, and it just delayed everything and made their body fucked up. And it's not like you were doing anything crazy like that. But at the time when you're seeing that, and then your buddy's telling you he's working out, it's like, no, go back inside, you crazy fuck.
Well,
Like,
I tried doing
play Sudoku.
I tried doing fucking like I'm playing solitaire on the fucking floor with real cards. Yeah. No, I tried fucking doing like push-ups and actual working out at first, but my body, I was so weak from the sickness.
Fuck all that, yeah.
So then when I was walking, it was just like it's late at night. I gotta at least do something, and I wasn't like walking uphill or anything. I was just walking flatland, and I needed to. I was inside all fucking day long.
Yeah, you're going nuts.
Waited till like 1 a.m. where there's nobody out. It's a Tuesday.
Can you not find peace in nothing?
No, I can't at all. It drives me crazy.
It's like it's the opposite for me. I can find so much peace in doing
I hate
nothing.
it. 'Cause I feel like an absolute useless nuisance piece of shit,
Dude,
organ
I could-
wasting fucker when I'm doing
I
nothing.
could stare at the floor for hours and be satisfied. Nobody bothers me.
If I stare at the ceiling, I'm like, I can put a rope there. Like I can't. I just
I
can't
do that too. You know?
That'd be so easy. I can't just sit there. No, I can't. I wish I could.
The nice part about being a tradesman and the scary part is now that I know where to put the anchor when I put the rope on the ceiling.
Oh, nice. Okay, stud finder, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I won't fuck that one up.
Hey, walk me through that when you get a chance.
No,
Yeah.
how about we don't? How about we don't?
No, okay, when Thomas isn't here.
You ever seen A Man Called Otto? I wouldn't have made it past that first try. I would have died right there above the newspapers.
Which one's Otto?
You never saw A Man Called Otto?
I don't think so.
Wonderful Tom Hanks movie.
Oh, it's a Tom Hanks
So
movie.
good.
Okay.
Recent.
Shit.
He plays like an old, bitter fucking dude living in a condo complex that's getting taken over by and large, like America corporations. And like, he's like old. His wife is recently dead, so he's bitter as fuck, and he's trying to kill himself throughout the whole movie.
Sounds like a plus to me.
So like, there's one part where he tries to hang himself,
Yeah.
but then the anchor falls out of the ceiling. And then he lands on a thing of newspapers, and when he's looking at the newspapers, he finds a coupon for flowers and brings them to his dead wife.
That's fun.
And then like goes and hangs it out the grave and tells her that he took a shot at it. And like,
Yikes.
He saved a couple bucks.
there's a scene where he mouths a fucking shotgun barrel,
Hell yeah.
but then something like breaks and he fucking accidentally shoots a big ass hole in the ceiling.
what a piece of shit.
I know.
You can't even kill yourself.
I know.
Just jump off of something.
It's worth a watch. It's
That's
worth
funny.
a watch.
I don't know if I want to see sad Tom Hanks. So I love Tom Hanks.
It's really good.
Yeah,
He's
that's
such a
fair.
good actor. But no, my other fat moment though that I had recently. Oh, but yeah, I realized that too much rest isn't really going to do shit for you.
Unfortunately.
I also realized that you can like because of my sleep apnea and how shittily I sleep. If I sleep for 6 hours or 10 hours, I feel the same.
Yeah.
So I might just sleep for 6 and have more day and be more productive. So now, like, I go to bed later, I still wake up at 5 a.m., and I feel the same as if I went to bed at, like, 7.
Okay.
Like, I go to bed at, like, 11 now, and same thing as 7. I'm going to get up at 5 either time. Like, so that was kind of cool.
Do you usually nap or no?
Anytime I'm sitting more than 20 minutes still.
It's a forceful
That
nap.
includes in vehicles.
Oh, no.
It's scary.
God forbid a long line at the In and Out.
It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, my other fat moment, which is so funny, dude. So I finally got insurance or the right insurance because I got like it was bullshit, but you know, errors in paperwork.
Oh, yeah, it's out to get you.
Yeah, it meant like you know you have insurance, but you can't see the doctors that you want to see. So I got that corrected finally. I went to go see the doctor that I wanted to see, which I think is your doctor, your whole family's doctor. So I'm finally part of Thomas's family even more now.
Inching your way in.
I'm trying. But
Just change your name at one point.
and like
Making yourself more sick to see him more often.
oh yeah. I gotta say the best doctor experience I've ever had in my life. Because I've always had Kaiser.
Yeah.
It's fucking
fuck
crazy
Kaiser.
what a real doctor
Fuck
will do when you
Kaiser,
talk to
dude.
one.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Like this doctor was like listening and shit.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Like I asked for like she gave me a referral for my sleep apnea.
Yeah.
She gave me physical therapy for my leg.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's actually gonna try to solve this shit.
Yeah,
I
she's
might-
a fucking
Yeah.
doctor.
I need to talk to you guys
she,
about this.
She ordered an X-ray for my leg.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
at Kaiser, the guy was just like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to stretch. I don't know what to tell you."
Deal with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she
Yeah,
was
they
like,
don't give a fuck.
She was like, "No, go to physical therapy. Get 6 weeks. If it's not
Yep.
good, take the X-ray.
Yep.
We'll go from there." I'm like,
Yep.
"This is crazy. What the fuck was I going to Kaiser for?"
I need this
But-
recommendation. I haven't had a doctor in 8 years.
Oh, word,
I
we
know,
got
yeah,
you.
No,
We
this
got you.
one's great.
Join
And,
the village,
It's
dude.
been a while.
Join the village,
it's,
brother.
It's like right by my house too, so it's hella local. But
Okay.
so we're getting through the whole thing, and you know, like we're going over everything. How much, you know, what am I eating to be this big, and like how much am I moving around and shit, and She's listening to like you could tell she's like actively listening.
Yeah. Not just tuning out.
Yeah. And then my favorite part is at the end. She goes, "Okay, we gotta do a quick physical, so I'm gonna have to check your testicles and penis."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, like, that's how this goes."
Yeah,
right?
that happened. Yeah.
I love his cheeks got so red, bro.
So
He's replaying it right now. He's like, oh, fuck.
because there's a detail I forgot to mention to the story. Earlier that day at work, I pretty much shit my pants.
Oh, no.
And I went from work there.
No,
So
dude.
I didn't have like a load in my shorts, but there were streaks.
100%.
Yeah. It was one of those ones where you're standing up as straight as you can and water comes out of your crack. And
It's
you're
painted,
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So like I remember I think at one point I took my underwear off at this customer's house and started cleaning them in the sink. Oh, dude, because I knew I was going to the doctor, bro.
Yikes.
So she's like, "All right, we're gonna have to check your balls and penis." And I'm sitting here in shitty underwear.
Yeah. Shitty underwear, and then your balls and dick are wet because you probably put those boxers on not dry.
Oh, yeah.
So now your fucking dick smells like mildew.
Oh yeah, and then just the natural sweat and juices from walking about the day. You know, this is a long work day.
God, Petri
And
dish.
oh my god,
Petri
yeah, dude.
dish.
And you know when I pull them down, you're gonna see the streaks.
Yeah, and hear the peel.
There's no way you don't see the streaks. It's impossible. And like, I don't know if she like smelled it or she just didn't really want to see a really fat guy's balls. But she was like,
No.
"You can actually keep your underwear on." And I was like, "Oh, cool." So she came up, dude. This is the fattest moment I've had in a long time. I got kicked out the Mario ride for being too fat, and this is much fatter.
Wow.
She's like, "All right, I'm gonna check your testicles." She pinched my inner thigh fat and was like, "Yeah, everything checks out. That's great."
Ma'am,
I didn't say anything.
you didn't say anything.
No, I know my balls are fine. I expect them every day.
Yeah.
I see them all the time. But dude, like it's because
Your inner
I'm just
thigh.
fat enough that like when I'm standing straight, there's like a pocket of fat right here.
Yeah.
So she squeezed the little pocket of fat.
God damn.
She totally thought that was my balls and checked it off the list, dog.
She's all like, yep, seems good,
And then
seems good. And
I
you're
looked
like,
at-
that's not right.
I looked at the
But I'm
little.
not gonna tell her.
I looked at the little chart like the next day where it goes over everything. And
Yeah.
I got to that section. It's like penis, testicles, normal. I was like, thank God.
Thank God.
A little thick.
My favorite.
Oh my God.
My favorite is I don't know like I know they didn't.
That's terrible.
I know they didn't do this when we were kids, but now they do this shit where you can literally download your doctor's notes after the visit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you can see everything your doctor wrote about you and
Yep.
and like all the charts that they're filling out and shit like that. You see them first on hand. So, you know, there's things like my favorite one was appearance. He appears normal. He is obese, and then obese was highlighted.
I say capitalized.
It was like underlined, bold, a bigger font,
Space in between each letter.
Helvetica.
It's a nice way of telling you, hey, fix your shit.
God
Yeah, dude.
damn it.
He is obese. He's a fucking monster. He's a force. Don't get me wrong.
It's rewritten in marker over it.
And then the lady fucking took my weight and height.
Mm-hmm.
She guessed my height. Like, I stood on the thing and it was like, I think it was like 6'1",
Okay.
because I'm wearing my shoes. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
6'1".
Yeah.
And she guessed 5'9". I was like, you took 5 inches or 4 inches for my
Yeah.
feet, like my shoes? These motherfuckers ain't 4 inches.
I think wearing pumps.
This motherfucker's almost collapsed
Yeah.
due to just like damage and steps.
Yeah,
She
that's-
sees what you're pushing.
Ain't 4
Like
inches in this
fucking-
bitch.
no.
I got a fucking inch and a half maybe left.
yeah, yeah.
At the most.
God damn. But
If you kind of dug
yeah,
those
so-
down a little bit.
so she put me
yeah.
at 5'9" on the chart. I was like, you fucking bitch.
That's rude.
You bitch.
Yeah.
5'11".
Well,
How dare
she
you?
felt the balls. She's like, yeah, 5'9's about right. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It evens out.
Oh man, but yeah, that's a pretty fat moment to have.
Well, that makes you almost kind of question her professionalism, though. She should be able to feel the texture of balls to
I
just
know.
a fat pocket.
That's the crazy part is like because this is the end of the visit, and like
She's just
I've
done.
never been this like listened to.
Yeah.
I've never had a doctor explain this much to me
Mm-hmm.
and give me alternatives and ideas, and I've just never had this intimate and professional of a conversation with a doctor that wasn't a friend. Like I had a buddy who was a head of cardiology for a little while when I was working at the Ooga Lounge, and like I could just talk to him about shit because he didn't care. He'd let me ask.
Word.
But like,
That's cool.
but like, as far as like seeing like your doctor on a checkup, especially at Kaiser, you know, you get 30 minutes. They're 15 minutes late because of the last guy,
Yeah.
and then they get there and they tell you that you got like 10.
Yeah.
You know
easily.
what I'm saying? And the first 8 of that, they're going to go over with whatever the nurses checked you for, your height, weight, and blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally you're going to be like, so why are you here? It's like, I think I have cancer. And he's like, I got to go.
Yeah, basically, they're going over your chart. And when they're going over your shit. Oh, sorry. Is that a. No, you're fine, dude. Okay. No, it's the kind of thing. I had that same. I haven't had a doctor in a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Whenever I go in there for anything, it's the same thing. Like, you'll start explaining to them what your problem is. And like before you're even done, they're like, "Oh yeah, no, I think you probably have this." It's like, "Well, I didn't add the part where my leg twitches." And like, "Well, no, you probably have a throat thing." It's like, "But
Yeah.
I didn't even tell you the whole thing yet." And they're like, "No, so what you should do is we're gonna give you a generic prescription and then take that for a little bit. If you don't feel like 100% come back," it's like, "Well, no, I kind of want to like talk to you about this a bit more," but they're out the door.
Dude, I had one of them guess that I had gout, second guess himself, and then prescribe me meds for it anyway.
Yikes.
I didn't take a single one.
Yikes.
No.
And I didn't remember until I went to the doctor the other day. They're like, "Are you still taking meloxicam?" And I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
They're like, "That's like a pain med." And like I was like, "Oh no."
A pain med.
It was
Really?
a pain and anti-inflammation medicine that you have to take daily or it fucks you up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, imagine
they get you on it
imagine
when
being
you're-
on ibuprofen, but you're not allowed to skip a day. Like, eat
Yeah.
my dick, I'll be fine.
I try not to like fuck with prescriptions, like
No.
period, unless my body like isn't detrimental.
I
Like
told my
critical
doctor
care.
that. I told my doctor the same thing. I was like, honestly, if there's ways to do things before prescriptions, I'm probably always going to be
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Like, because I mean, I had my problems when we were in high school when I was swallowing Vicodin all the time and fucking just unwatched.
Yeah, they want to build that dependency. They want to get you get you on that hamster wheel of okay, start getting used to taking these, and if you stop taking them, you'll feel like shit. So we'll give you more.
Yeah, and like, but then I get this real doctor, and it's like, no, we could probably
Yeah.
fix things.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the end of that, to have somebody be such like an efficient and great doctor, and then get fooled by your thigh fat thinking it's testicles,
Yeah,
like, come on.
that's like I'm calling you by the wrong name at the end. It's like, oh shit, what's going on?
Maybe it's just
Like-
real uncomfortable.
There's
I don't know.
There's a classic Norm Macdonald story where he's talking about meeting some famous dude who was like older, but like basically somebody told him that he was a really like a fan of Norm's work. This was when Norm was really young in the industry and wanted to work with him on like a movie, right? This is like a director. So he got to meet him, right? And he's sitting at the table at like a dinner with him and like a couple other people, like his representatives and
Sure.
or whatever, his
Agents,
circle.
yeah.
Yeah. And Norm's telling him the story and like he's like really into it and he's fucking loving it and he's like saying this is gonna be the best movie and then he looks down, the guy's fucking buttering his hand.
What?
Yeah.
What?
yeah.
Goddamn idiot.
yeah. So he thinks he's like killing it with this like big shot like Hollywood producer director guy.
Yeah.
But realistically, this guy's checked the fuck out. He's buttering his
Yeah,
hand.
this guy's handing a tub of Crystal
He
Lake.
doesn't know where the fuck
fucking-
he is.
No. What do you got to be on? The butt of your hand? No.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Do you have a mini fridge under his desk?
But that's how it felt when the doctor was like, "Yeah, those are balls."
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
like, man, I was just so impressed by you, and then you did that.
the
Now I
last
don't-
hurdle.
Now I really don't know how to feel.
Yeah, you're going for the state record, and the last hurdle you tripped.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
Dude, they also had the old school blood pressure machine.
Oh,
where
it hurts?
Where they crank it by hand themselves.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Oh,
Actually.
I still get nervous
was
about
retro.
those. It just gets tighter and tighter. I'm like, when's it gonna cap off?
Yeah,
I
my
don't
favorite.
trust those.
My favorite thing is to flex as hard as I can, and fuck up the numbers. yeah, and you just as hard as you can the whole fucking time. Just send as much blood as you can to your arm.
Just popping out. Vascularity.
Oh man, yeah. She said that my heart rate was 70 beats per minute. That machine is broken. I bet I'm at a cool 120.
Jesus.
There's no way my heart's pumping 70.
It's not even 70 in your
That's slow as
sleep.
fuck.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
dude.
happening.
I ain't catching 70 right after I'm done coming and falling asleep.
No.
When it's at its
Maybe
lowest.
sedated and it's not happening.
Yeah, no fucking chance, dude.
I don't even know what's it supposed to be.
For you, I would imagine it's probably like 40 or 30.
Fuck if I know.
It really
that seems
does.
Too low. Hold
Mine's
on.
really low.
No, because remember that that Rob Lowe joke in Parks and Rec? He's like, my heartbeat. I have a beats per minute of 1.
Yeah.
he's like, I have more efficient heart than NASA rockets. or
Fucking
something
love Rob
stupid.
Lowe. I saw
60 to 100 beats per minute is the average heart rate.
Okay.
Okay.
60 to 100.
For like what age group?
It's just as average adult ranges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
60 to 100 seems fair, but like, fuck. I mean, I'm fat as hell.
Well, you gotta think too that your body's really strong. You know, you got a lot of power in
Yeah.
your body, so your heart's probably currently still healthy and it's still pumping a lot, you know.
Your heart's stoked.
Like rather than it pumping fast, maybe it's just really efficient right now.
Yeah.
And as you get older, it'll probably start failing, you know,
Yeah.
because you know you have to have blood flow to be able to like be massive.
I wonder what the heart rate is
would hope.
specifically for like athletes.
I don't know.
Because that's going to be a lot lower.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot more efficient. 'Cause
For
I remember that one time we
athletes.
were playing with the sensor on my phone doing the heartbeat one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I gave it to you, and you got like 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine was really, really low. Yeah.
Well-trained athletes, are, closer to 40.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if while you're taking it you can dial in and calm yourself down, you can lower it.
Yeah, breathe and shit.
Yeah, like like snipers.
Yeah,
You know,
they train that kind of stuff. They have
Yeah.
no beats per minute.
You got to
Yeah.
shoot between heartbeats, so you
Yeah.
don't-
Give
you don't
yourself more
figure-
time.
That's where you get all those like slow-mo cinematic scenes in war movies.
yeah,
and shit.
it's like good
Every
shit.
every time I do that blood pressure sit, I go into a different world. Every time I do it, because every time I know it's gonna be high as fuck,
Yeah.
and they're gonna be like, "You're dying." So as soon as they put
You're
it on
staying
me,
here
bro,
tonight.
like, my eyes are closed, I'm taking 5-second breaths and going to my happy place, and then I fucking do great.
Oddly.
Yeah, she checked my blood pressure. She's like, "Your blood pressure is actually really good." I was like, "Thanks."
Well, at least you know you can
Bitch.
do that. You know that you can get yourself on that happy place to calm
Oh,
it
yeah.
down.
Oh yeah,
Just find a way to do that all the time.
you gotta learn.
Help your heart.
You gotta learn how to do that, bro. There's
No.
situations like today. I was in an attic, right, and fucking. Here's the situation for you. So, I'm up in this guy's fucking attic, and I'm about to get onto my ladder, but like, I'm kind of in this weird position where to get in there, I had to climb my ladder to the point where I stepped up. So I have to, from a full standing position, now step down with nothing to grab on.
Yeah.
So that's terrifying, right? So what I do instead is I sit on the hatch and I put one hand behind me on a piece of plywood and I grab the edge of it. And my idea is I'm going to kick my body off of this using kind of the leverage here for balance.
Confident.
And then I'll get my other hand to the other side of the hatch while I'm in the air. And then that way I'm level when I hit the ladder.
Okay.
Right? Totally normal for me.
Fair enough.
It's just what it is.
You got a lot of faith in yourself with this one, man. A lot of steps to it.
I could tell you some scarier ones, but so I go to lean forward to get this going, right? I'm about to like do the jump, and the fucking plywood comes up. So I almost tumble through the hatch down the floor. So now I had to figure out. First of all, that scared the piss out of me.
Fuck yeah.
But now I got to figure out a new way to get down.
Is that when you
that's
shit
not
yourself?
going to fucking work. No, that was cool. That was last week.
Okay.
I shit myself quite a bit.
Amen.
And so I'm like, all right, now I gotta find another way down. And then I started cramping. And I'm like, dude, like I'm getting one of these cramps, like in the ribs.
Yeah, below the tits.
And you can't
those
like.
suck.
There's nowhere to move.
There's
It's
like a bubble
no,
in your
like,
fucking rib cage.
You're already kind of encased in the attic, but nowhere that your body physically moves that makes this feel better.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm like, I can't be stuck up in here. And I literally just fucking jumped onto my ladder.
Oh.
And I just fucking nope. And I
Ow.
got down fast.
Yeah.
I think the sketchiest thing I've done though is for some reason they built a hatch once that was like super long. Like usually it's a square like this. Like this is a rectangle.
Okay.
But that's not that crazy, right?
No.
Like as far as a hole goes, we're looking at like a 3 foot, no, not 2 foot by 4 foot hole.
Yeah.
That's not that nuts. That's like an average size. This thing was, imagine if it was like 2 feet, but then it went like 6.
That's ridiculous.
And it's super big, right? And like, I'm a heavy fella. So when I climb into attics, I look for things to grab onto so I can pull myself and use my strength to make myself lighter to move around.
Yeah.
And so this one being long as fuck, and there's nothing to grab except for these two beams that are like kind of going with the length of it, unfortunately. So what I did was I set my ladder up long ways, and I get to the top, and it's so wide that I go to like lean back, and I don't feel it, right? Like it's not there. It's not behind me.
You get that little drop
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah. So I grabbed the two beams and jumped and held them as hard as I could until my ass hit the fucking thing. And then as soon as I felt my ass hit the platform, I fucking yanked my body forward even more onto the platform, and I panted and sweat for a second.
Yeah.
Just like I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah, pretty athletic move.
Yeah. And then of course you have to get down, which means you got to do that backwards. So I'm sitting on the ledge, and I grab the beams and literally just push my body off of the fucking ledge, just knowing that there's ladder down there.
Yeah.
And then I'm just depending on all upper body strength to not hit that ladder at fucking 350 pounds and fucking snap it 15 feet in the air.
Or have your feet land in between the rungs and you go straight through and you fucking crotch yourself. Yeah.
And you rip your legs in half.
Yeah.
Like, all my coworkers are so much smaller than me.
Fuckers.
So, like, I mean, like, I've got, like, one that's taller than me, but he's in fucking just ridiculous shape. He's the one that I say that looks like your older brother. Like, he gets up at 4 a.m. He's working out. He's doing yoga. He's vegan. He's fucking... It's got like fucking huge biceps and shit.
Makes me
like,
sick.
Dude, one time I watched him.
Sick.
I watched him climb like a fucking 18-foot ladder one time, backwards, just like stairs,
Just to do it.
standing straight, just on the side of a gymnasium.
Wow.
On a ladder he just put up there.
Yeah, his whole body is in sync.
It was yeah, dude. One time he was trying to teach me how to not be a pussy, and I'm up in the attic and he's standing on the ladder and I can see his chest.
Yeah.
Right? That's all I've got. I've got his chest and his head and his arms. And he goes, look, man, as long as you have 3 points of contact, you have nothing to worry about. This guy's like 6'4". He fucking picks his leg up through the hatch.
Oh, my God.
And he's moving it on both sides of the ladder. This is like ridiculous balance and
all
flexibility.
core and everything.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at him like, you don't think I could do any of that,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Even remotely that.
I'm glad that you're trying to make me feel better about like sturdiness and confidence, but if you think any of that's ever gonna
No,
happen,
he was giving
you're
himself
And not gonna fly.
he was giving himself a reason to flex. He was like, hey, look what I can do.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
like,
fatty, look at me.
Look,
Yeah,
what,
exactly.
look what you'll never do.
Look at the potential you threw away as a youth. Ha ha.
I'm what you could have been.
Yeah. So yeah, when it comes for him climbing, it's never
of shit.
never a problem.
Yeah, of
You know
course
what
not.
I'm saying? And then the other guys, you know, they all weigh like $130. So they climb that ladder. They don't even have to think about it.
No.
Me, I'm exceeding the weight limit of every ladder I see. You know, your standard ladder is about 180. A nice ladder is about 250 for
Wait,
capacity.
180?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Mexicans are shorts. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, you don't really see a lot of fat tradesmen.
No, I guess not.
Yeah, you really don't. Like I've seen like 3 in my field. And I'm usually super excited to see them.
How'd you make it this far?
Yeah, dude, you're still here?
What are you doing, man?
Holy shit.
How long have you been in this?
But so like yeah, they don't really got to think about it when they're jumping onto a fucking ladder from the hatch. But for me, it's like, dude, that ladder was rated for 250, and I'm gonna come down about 3 feet before my feet touch it.
And you're bracing it too.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a good tester in that sense, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
some good feedback for the company.
Dude, my ladder that I've had for like 3 years now.
Your ladder, yeah.
It's my ladder. It's a telescoping ladder.
Okay.
So
So it
basically,
can support a telescope.
it stands about 3 feet off the ground.
Okay.
And then you can extend it. Mine goes up to about 15. So each rung gets airlocked.
Yeah.
So you pull it up and it locks, and you pull up the next one and it locks, and each one, you know, is a rung of the ladder.
Yeah.
I've had it for about 3 years now, and it's permanently bent.
Yeah, it's got a bowed a little bit.
Bowed.
Yeah,
Dude, from just like me always exceeding the weight limit and being at the top of that bastard.
thing's just going through it.
Dude, one day
Thing's bent like a banana.
one day it's not gonna go well.
No, it's gonna bow. You're gonna be in the middle of it. It's gonna slowly just go down like a fucking hammock.
Oh
you're,
my
you're
god.
done.
I remember one time one of the legs collapsed on me
Yeah.
while I was climbing it. So it swung forward.
Oh no.
Like the way that I had it set up, like at this like nice pitched ass angle, like all of a sudden I'm like 3 or 4 steps up, and it goes and it just starts swinging forward, and I'm just fucking holding it as hard as I can. And then it's got hard fucking thick rubber feet, so it caught, and then it was fine, and I was still on it. And then I climbed back down.
Another moment of shitting your pants
like,
at work.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, I'm not gonna finish climbing up. I'm gonna go
No,
back
we're
down and
good.
set this back out.
I'm gonna go down there, breathe again, get down
Yeah,
to
dude.
70, and then we're going up.
It's like fuck all that. No, I'm okay. Yeah, no, that could be, the job could be sketchy, you know.
You're talking about catching a cramp, though. I remember catching a cramp at my last job one time. Like this, I was working on a home care bed for some old dying lady or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had to crawl under it, you know, kind of reach under, see what I can do. I remember kind of inching my way under the bed, and like I reached really far to where the motor is to kind of just fuck with it basically.
Yeah.
And I caught like a cramp in like my shoulder, like shoulder, like tricep muscle area. It's the whole wing basically.
Oh.
And I remember just sitting there thinking, okay, well, I'll ride this out for a second or whatever. Yeah. I probably stayed under that bed for about 10 minutes.
I bet.
Because I tried to, every time I tried to scoot, I'm like, nope, it's not happening. And literally, at that time, the caregiver came in, oh, you okay down there? Oh, yeah, I'm just fixing it. No big deal, but I'm just in fucking pain.
So much pain.
I'm just sitting there like, am I going to be here forever? Like, what's going on? But
dude, it's like
it's a good time.
For me,
Good time.
a lot of people don't like crawling because it's claustrophobic.
Yeah.
For me, it's because of cramps.
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to cramp under a house?
Not a good time.
What do? You're not standing.
You're just in pain.
No.
You're not stretching.
You're just in pain.
And you've got the guy behind you who is 130 pounds. He's not pulling you out.
Yeah. You've got two choices. You lay there and take it until it's gone and hope that when it does pass and your next movement doesn't re-trigger it. Or you make a horrible, painful mad dash for that hole and try to climb out of it so you can be standing again or whatever position you want to be in.
Fight through it, yeah.
And neither of them is great.
No.
Dude, I've been fucking cramping under a house. That's the only advantage to being fat as fuck in my job is that I don't typically fit under people's houses.
Keep that weight up, buddy.
Yeah. They're just like, honestly, John, it's probably just, there's things you could do up here. It's like,
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
We're sending little $130 under the house. We're fine.
I'll talk to my boss about it. She's like, honestly, if it seems like a tight job, I just know not to send you. I'm like, cool, thank you.
Word.
Appreciate
Don't put me through that anymore.
Yeah.
Because there's a few times where, like, I got stuck once. I got stuck once, like scared stuck.
Stuck step, bro.
Oh, I told the story on the show.
I don't want to think about that.
I told the story on the show before, but I'll retell it. I was at this fancy ass house in Lafayette, up in the hills, and this house like big, and it had a very large crawl space because it's on a hill, but it was no lights or nothing crazy like that. It's still crawl space. It's all just dirt and concrete, right? And the way that the house was built, there was actually subsections of crawl space where you had to go through like essentially doorways or walk with pathways. So it's like there's walls. And then you'll see, like, in the corner, an area where you could pass through to the next section. So I was doing that. I had to go through a couple sections to get to the other side of the house where the furnace was. And my fucking I get stuck because there's, like, this one hole. I can see the furnace. There's this one hole, but there's, like, copper lines, cable lines, electrical lines.
Shit in the way.
Everything is coming through this hole because it's the only place it could be because of concrete foundation. So I try to wedge my big ass in there. I get fucking stuck. Then my fucking headlamp dies.
Oh, it's like a movie.
My shitty headlamp dies.
Yeah.
So now
God, Harbor Freight.
I'm fucking mad, right? Because I left my phone up top because I don't want to crawl under the house with it. Yeah. My headlight is dead. There's no way anybody's gonna hear me. I am alone, and I'm stuck in a fucking under the house. And when I did get out, I had to go through a maze to remember in pitch black where I crawled through what doors to get back to the hatch. I basically kept, because imagine you can't see. You can only be on your hands and knees. You're in dirt. It's not that bad. It's kind of soft. But all you can do is go, where were the holes that I climbed through to get to this section? So I crawled on my hands and knees and I hugged my shoulder against the wall because I knew if I stayed on the left wall, I knew that the first and second entrances were going to be in that area as long as I kept moving forward. And as long as I kept the wall on me, I knew I was moving forward. Because when you can't see, you don't fucking know.
Oh, it's all by feel.
You could be going fucking anywhere.
Yeah, you're crawling by braille. Yeah, you're making
forward.
your way through.
You could be going right or left.
You have no idea.
Know. So I'd say that was like my scariest moment. I got out,
that.
obviously. I'm right here, but
oh shit!
Oh
Wow!
I just
Spoiler.
Scared, pissed, scared again.
Yeah.
And then just like finally, just like all right, let's get.
I
out
bet
of here.
that relief though when you got out, you were like, "Holy shit! I'm on the other side."
No man, when I saw the light from the hatch finally.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're like, where's my welcome party? I made it through. Like no one knows the trial I just went through.
And
Holy
then
shit!
And then I get out, and he's like, "Oh well, there's another hatch on the side of the house that's right next to the furnace."
No.
I was,
You smack him.
dude, I was so mad.
You're going into this time.
But then
Fuck that.
I walked over to it and I opened it and it was full of like 1,000 unused rooftop shingles and rat shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I would have never made it through this anyway.
Yeah.
Like it was.
That makes it a little bit better then.
horrifying. Yeah, at least it wasn't an option.
No.
Because if I would have been like nice and open and
wide.
I could, because I could see the furnace from it,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh man, if I would have been able to use this, it might have been an altercation.
Yeah, like thankfully the fact that it was unusable made it a little bit better.
Yeah,
It made your struggle worth it in a sense.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but man,
That's bad.
I had the cramp of a lifetime on Saturday.
This past Saturday?
Dude, this past Saturday, I got
Well,
sick.
that's a day off. What the fuck happened?
I got sick as fuck, and
Okay,
like I was just like weak sick, just like I remember sitting on the couch and like wrapping up in a blanket, and then it being 3 in the afternoon, and I think that was like 9. God. In like when I did that, so I was done, you know, and
frail.
then I got a cramp in the front left of my stomach, and that is fucking awful. That is such a painful. There's no stretch for right here. What are you gonna do? Russian twists and crunches
Yeah, exactly.
and shit?
Nope.
Like you know, so I'm
Make it
trying
a
to,
crab walk.
you know, I'm trying to like elongate my body, or I'm trying to pull in, like twist, like nothing is giving me relief, right? And it's getting worse and worse. I'm sweating. I'm cold already, like. Because I'm already sick, so like, and obviously crazy dehydrated.
Feeling defeated.
So like, for some reason, my body told me to stand up. I was like, stand up, John, so you can like really stretch this one out. I stand up too fast. Immediately, dude, like now the vision's going, the hearing's going. Like you're hearing the bell.
You're seeing the spots.
You know what I'm saying? It feels like there's water in your ear. It's like, I start moving, and I see this like big ass Carhartt jacket that my girl got me, and I swiped it as I was going to the ground in the garage.
Yeah.
And I literally got it right under me, right to where
God.
my head was, and I just fucking collapsed.
Really?
For like
Full life alert
30
all the way
minutes.
down.
Dude.
30 minutes,
Wow.
just on the ground. Nobody was awake yet.
Would you just lay there and just deal with it? What'd you do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I just
Were you
fucking.
face down?
I had my shirt was off, so the concrete was cold,
Good splat noise.
very dirty too.
Yeah.
noise.
But I think instinctually, I know, right, from all the fat just slowly.
Well, and you're sweating too.
Morphing
so,
to it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like someone
I was
slapping.
thinking splat like your head splat.
I was thinking about like my fat spilling onto the concrete and taking the shape of it,
Yeah.
That's funny.
like a griddle, you know.
Some fucking weak putty.
But
Yeah.
but no, dude, like I think instinctually, I felt like I was going out. So I was just like, then get to the ground,
Yeah.
so you don't fall and hit the ground.
Like Carhartt was a good move. You know,
Yeah,
saved you a little
that
bit.
was nice. That was a clutch. That was like just right there.
Survival instincts right there, baby. You're good. You're good. You can
But,
survive in the wild.
oh yeah, but that fucking. I've never had a cramp make me faint before.
That's impressive.
That was fucking bad. That made me want to just fly my fucking plane into an IRS.
100%. Maybe you just want to stay down there and just die, basically.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
yeah, man. That was a bad one. I can't, like, have you had, like, what's the worst cramp you think you can remember? You got one of those?
I think some of the worst cramps I've had is usually like from driving. It's been to where like they've happened very rarely, thankfully. So I drink a fuck ton of water if that helps at all. I don't know, but
It's
Oh yeah,
supposed to.
it has.
Supposed
yeah,
to.
yeah.
I remember having one while I was driving, but I'm like in traffic and I caught a cramp on my driving leg, but it was on like damn near like in your hammy area, like
Oh, shit.
thick part of the thigh below.
Oh, yeah.
So every time I'm trying to move my leg to like slow down, so I'm like I'm just gonna go pull over. This is not going away. But like during the daytime, it's busy on the road.
Yep.
I'm just going through it and essentially flexing my leg to tap the brake, get over safely. I'm not gonna fucking put the hazards on and make a scene out of it, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to get way over. But those 90 seconds of going from the left lane to the right lane felt like an hour. Like it was just going through it. But,
Yeah.
But thankfully, I don't have a whole lot of crazy cramp stories. When I was bigger, I used to get those stomach ones you're talking about, like the rib ones.
Well, it's definitely a big person thing, too, for sure.
Yeah, I blocked some of those out. I remember getting some bad ones sometimes, but most of the time I would just kind of do what you're talking about, but like on purpose. I just lay on the ground. I'm just gonna go through it right now.
It works. I
Yeah,
don't know.
just stay down there for a little
Especially,
bit.
I think something about pushing the muscle of your stomach directly into concrete,
Mm-hmm.
like, or just any ground, like to where you push back essentially. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it helps a lot for some reason.
Well, it makes you feel like I think your body knows you're just giving up. So it's, let's throw this guy a bone. Let's get him
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah,
He's giving up at this point. He's gonna die on the floor. Let's let the cramp go away.
Yeah.
He'll get up, brush it off, go from there.
Oh yeah, and I did. I had to knock the pebbles off my bare belly. And
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Shake it off like a dog at the pool.
The garage
Yeah.
floor's disgusting.
Oh, of course.
Fuck, we're ashing our fucking bong bowls on it, spitting on it.
Yeah.
fucking Bubbles never makes trash into the bucket.
Oh no, and that has like aged shit. Like, and it's like this. I'm not gonna say full piss, but close to piss on that floor.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
A lot of dirty shoes.
We got to get him one of those old people bathrooms, bro. I was at one of those.
You gotta get him a porta potty.
I got to see the dopest old person bathroom the other day. So the whole floor drains.
Dope.
What the fuck?
Like you're at a community pool.
Oh, so it's like dipped in a little bit, or
No.
sunken in a little bit. You mean, or
It must be, but like you can't tell standing there.
wow?
Like there isn't a noticeable dip in the floor.
Okay.
Because back then it almost looked like a crater hit it and somebody put a pipe at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, this is like the whole thing seemed flat
Mm-hmm.
and a long, just rectangular hole for the drain over by the shower.
Nice.
And then next to the shower, toilet seat with what looks like a stripper pole with extra handles looped onto it.
Oh, the amputee one.
Yeah. So you can really just hold on to that thing while you're shitting.
From every direction. Yeah.
And like, I'd imagine you can just shit all over the place and then just spray the toilet with the head from the nozzle.
Yeah. Put your thumb over it.
Because
You're
the whole
good.
thing drains. Everything drains into the same place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
I'll see some of those at facilities. Like I'll go and use like one of the fucking facility bathrooms, and
Yeah.
it'll be that whole thing to where it's basically like the whole bathroom's a shower.
I don't know why we don't do that.
They should be everywhere.
It's literally, I don't understand. Like,
I think
it's
Japan does that.
it's just a better way to go.
They do
Like,
everything on the floor over there.
It's easier to it's
Sleep
easier
on
to
the
keep
floor,
your
sit on the floor.
it's easier to keep your bathroom clean.
Yeah.
Like, because you could just literally shower it all down or mop it, whatever chemical you're going to use to clean it. You get everything. You're not-
Universal.
yeah, like because it's all tile. So
Yeah, you're not
it's
sitting there
fine.
having a different one for your porcelain on the
Yeah.
fucking on the toilet, different one for the countertop, different one for the
Yeah,
floor.
bro, to be able to like just walk from the toilet straight into the shower like that.
Yeah.
You know, you're not moving doors. You're not fucking nothing. Just
No, your fucking diarrhea ass is still dripping a little bit straight from the
yeah.
toilet. You didn't even have to wipe. You just go straight in there.
Oh yeah, dude.
No, it's
You-
good.
You get drunk and piss all over the toilet. Just grab the shower head and fucking spray
Just
it
spray it
down.
down,
Go back
and
to
it goes right down.
sleep.
Use your
dude.
bare foot to kind of shift it down towards the drain a little bit quicker, like you're good.
Oh yeah, like the
No
the-
big deal.
Like the putter from Hackey Gilmore, the fucking hockey stick.
Yeah, put it all in the hips. Just kind of get that water
Yeah.
right down. You're fine.
Oh yeah.
No, because we all fucking love appearance. We're fucking we don't care about practicality. We want appearance. We want there to be
Yeah.
a fucking certain
Bro,
vanity and bullshit.
Can you
Word.
imagine how dope it'd be to be in your bathroom, right? You brush your teeth, spit on the floor, piss it away, and then just grab
Oh.
the shower head and rinse off the floor.
If I could just sit there and free ball it, pissing while I'm brushing my teeth,
Yeah,
that'd be so nice.
It's like, just shit on the floor. Who cares?
Just right,
man?
yeah.
Just get it over there. Just push it over the side. The only thing that was weird to me was no toilet seat.
Oh,
And
that's weird.
It didn't stop me.
No,
In fact, dude, this is crazy. So I blew it up all sorts of nasty, right? Like,
of course.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what the meal was.
Your
but,
body
like,
took over.
I just had toxic, angry mud inside of me, and like,
Yep.
I asked if I could use the bathroom, and I get to see this fucking beautiful thing, and like,
Yeah.
and I look over, no toilet seat, nothing, just two holes where the screws go through,
Yep.
fucking flat, and I'm
What
looking,
the
I'm looking
fuck, dude?
around for one, right? Like I'm like, what?
Well, they have that because a lot of times, like if it's do you say it was an old person's home?
Old is old,
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, so a lot of times they'll have like a shower commode with wheels to where they'll kind of wheel the whole thing out over it, or there'll be a separate commode to where the toilet seat just gets in the way. Because a lot of times when you put the seat up, you can't then put the commode far back enough to where it's flush with the hole.
I was hoping you were gonna have an answer for that because I figured if anybody did, it was you.
Yeah. No, it's by choice.
Yeah, because
Not saving a few bucks.
I figured there had. I was like, you're not lowering this lady onto this thing. So there's no way.
No.
No, dude, she was the kind of old where they had that like that engine winch. Well, it looks like a hammock and a motor mount, and they fucking sit in it and it picks them up out of their chair.
Oh, those are impressive.
yeah.
Yeah. It
It
has the
suspends them in the
yeah.
air.
It's like an
and
engine
then
in a
they-
fucking in a warehouse,
Yeah,
like
and
just
then-
out of the car.
Yeah, and then they just push them over to wherever the chair is on
Yeah.
it and lower them back down into it.
It's like they're a vessel.
Yeah, that's a kind of old. You know, you and I were talking about this
useless
the other
old.
day. Like
No offense.
we were talking about the other day, Thomas.
No, you meant all offense
wonder-
on that. You meant all offense on that.
No, I got nothing
interested-
against old people. It's just
I'm interested
Word,
to see
word.
where you stand on this too, Thomas. Mark and I were having this conversation the other day. Like, from what I've noticed and what I do, because I work with a lot of old people. Because old people will take care of their fucking air conditioner.
Yeah.
Because their blood pressure says if they don't, they'll die.
everything will kill them at
So
that
they
age,
fix
yeah.
their shit.
Yeah.
And I've met many of them. I've met rich. I've met poor. I've met can't afford the surgery, and I've also met like I can give you $100 million right now and it wouldn't hurt you. So I just met a lot of people at the end of their life and seen what end of life looks like depending on what path you choose.
Sure.
And I've noticed, obviously, and this is a perfect world, that the best life you're going to have, let's say if you're going to be 95 years old, like not like dying brittle, shitty 95 years old, but you're 95 and you're going to need some help, right? The best life you're going to live is if you made money and you had a family. Not a small family either. You had a family.
Yeah.
You know, you put out a couple kids and they've got kids, you know what I'm saying? And like you've got grandkids, maybe even great grandkids. There's successful, there's failures, there's everything. Like a full-size motherfucking family that's going to take care of you. And you need money to be able to afford that shit. And like you can have one or the other, you can have neither. Like, and we were talking about like which do you think would be better or worse? Rich, no kids. Or poor, great kids, and you're gonna die soon. Because see, rich it's nice because any medication, top notch science in your hospital, the best staff that you can afford, and you'll be as comfortable as you could be.
But what are you living for at that point?
What are you living for?
You're
at that fucking point?
just preserving yourself for. I mean, a lot of things you could say preserving yourself for nothing, but when you're at that point, you're putting all your money into keeping yourself alive. Like, it sounds terrible for what?
Yeah, because whatever you don't spend goes to the government.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
It's all goes to the government unless you write a will. Even if you have kids. Unless you have a will, dude.
It's bad. No,
it's theirs.
It's a terrible world we live in. Yeah.
Or, you know, you have great kids, but you're poor. They never really made anything else themselves because they were generationally poor as well. And now you need a lot of help, and they can barely even afford it if they can to help you. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you can't afford that one med that you're going to need that's going to help a lot. Maybe you can't afford that procedure or to be in a nicer home or to even be in one.
Yeah, it's tough because
right?
when you're poor like that and you're going through something that makes you, it's like, okay, you feel like the person might feel like shit because they're kind of a burden to their already struggling family, but then they don't also want to just give up because then you know, a lot of times poor people usually all love each other sometimes. So it's like you don't want to leave them earlier than you could have, but you also don't want to be a burden. So it's like, do I stick around and make them have to take care of me longer? Do I throw in the towel? Like, there's a lot to it.
Yeah, you can also, I mean, you know, there's also rich with shitty kids.
Yeah.
And they're arguing over your shit and you're not even dead yet.
They're coming by to make sure, are they still alive? Fuck, okay, I'll come back in a week.
Like, coming up, hey, Dad, I'm going to get the shit when you die, right? Not Stephanie.
I'm getting the boat, right?
Yeah, like,
no?
Mine.
Okay, well, I'm changing your meds till you say yes.
Yeah, exactly. And they're lying about shit and hiding their parents' money, which I've seen too. That shit's fucked up. But then you can also be like, you know, you could be poor, but your kids are dope. That would actually probably be all right.
That's what I'd want. I want to be poor with my kids being dope.
Like you do all you can, and then they see that, and they do much better, and then they help you.
Yeah.
Right? That would probably be not too bad.
Being poor and your kids hating you is probably one of the worst. I saw
God
that.
damn, dude.
I saw that.
Yeah, that would suck so bad.
I saw that a lot. Of like, I saw
Yeah,
old
my
people
parents.
just in the worst little care home with no love, ain't a single family photo in that shitty little half room they have.
My mom's so fucked.
No, you love your mom.
No,
She's
yeah.
But there was a lot of people that I would see. I'm like, God, you're living for nothing. You're sitting here you're getting your ass wiped by a lady that hates you, making $7.50 an hour, who's here illegally, doesn't want to be taking care of you, doesn't know your actual name.
Dude,
Yikes!
poor.
Spitting those out, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
I did hospice for 3 years. I saw some bad situations. I saw some bad fucking situations.
real, dude.
some real sad.
That's an experience, right there.
Real
Goddamn.
sad hours, man. I'm not getting a therapist. No.
Poor no kids.
Poor no kids isn't as bad because for some reason when people are poor with no kids, it's almost like the neighborhood they live in, they've been in forever.
Yeah.
Like the neighborhood kids love old fucking no kid Johnson over there. They hang out with them. Now it's a lot.
I don't know if our international superstar who was taking diving tricks in the bathrooms got a lot of fans.
Not really. Well,
he's kind of an asshole before the stroke.
but it's a lot better to be an old dying no kid having woman than a guy. Because if you start befriending the local kids as an 80-year-old man by himself, you're gonna end up on a list.
Oh yeah,
fast.
I tell people about Sam the Cat Man. They always think I got molested. He was just a nice old man that gave us candy all the time. You know what I'm
You
saying?
had to reach for it, and
Oh, yeah.
man had what was the old Tosh Point joke where he said Grandpa kept candy in his pocket, but turns out he had no lining in the pocket and no underwear.
Yeah, it's the whole pocket.
And,
No,
then the,
yeah.
and the crowd groans. That man was a veteran. If he wanted his balls touched by a child, you're gonna give it to him. God damn it, he fought for this country.
Yeah, dude.
That was Daniel Tosh.
Oh, man.
That was Daniel Tosh. No.
But-
Side note, shout out. We got a little watch party on the side right here.
Oh, I forgot we were live for a second.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
live
no.
this right now for this
Are there
one,
people watching?
Holocaust.
Yeah, we got Bubbles and Travi P on the one side, and then we got another squad of folks.
well, that's
Johnny, Dan.
that's nice.
AJ,
Right on.
all
I
them.
forgot we were. I totally forgot we were
Yeah,
streaming.
yeah.
You
this
ain't shit, Bubs.
Yeah,
You really ain't shit, Bubs.
Bubs.
You are the most ancient person there's ever been.
The rest of them want you guys to talk about Ligma.
Drink bleach.
What the hell is Ligma?
Lick my balls,
Yeah,
bitch!
damn.
Were you purposely?
No,
Oh
you got me.
no!
You got me. Well, I guess I'll cut myself again tonight.
Might as well
Dinner
talk-
for one.
might as well talk about F-Dog.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
But yeah, so long story short, I did shit on that toilet with no seat.
You
And
have
then-
to.
And then I came back and she had put a bunch of the blue stuff in it, the caretaker, and I shit in that and flushed it.
Wait, hold on. Blue stuff in what? In the
In
toilet?
the toilet, you know.
Oh, nice.
When they
nice.
like, I blew it up so disgusting
You overpowered the blue.
that she came and cleaned the toilet after I fucking did my nasty, and then I came in and shit on top of her cleaning.
Oh
Dude,
no.
No fucking seat
Dude,
either
that's so
time.
insulting.
Generational
Yeah.
shit right there.
You're an asshole.
It's crazy
He
because
used it.
lately I've been using the bidet every day.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. I need to
y'all
hear
been
about
using.
this. What's this bidet deal you got going
All
on?
right, so remember when you and I went to Castro Street? We tried bidets for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first time.
yeah.
I tell people all the time. And
You gotta clean asses around there. Come on, what are you
they got
talking
the
about?
cleanest.
Yeah, they got the bleach
They
sitting
got-
Time
out
and
there.
place is hilarious.
They got the
Yeah.
whistling browns, as they call them, the whistling starfish.
Whistling Dixie right there.
So my godbrother I've been hanging out with a lot more lately. Small world. He was like friends with my neighbor, right?
Oh, wow.
And like his dad's my godfather. I grew up fishing with him and my dad and my godbrother all the time when we were like little.
Mm-hmm.
So I've known this guy since beginning of time.
Yeah.
And he just kind of magically reappeared into my life. So I've been hanging out with him a lot lately, and he was talking about his bidet. So I told him the story about me and you going to Castro Street and holding hands, and
100%,
going to
yeah.
the gay bar and shit.
Yeah.
And,
Comparing asses afterwards.
Yeah.
Look how clean it is. I know.
and then ultimately going all the way to the point where we were reading the M&M article while sitting on the bidet.
Yeah. While waiting for fucking our friend getting some weird hyper water
Hydro
pressure
massage,
hydro
yeah.
massage. Yeah.
Yeah, why would he get out of all the massages he could have got on Castro Street? He went for the one where people don't touch you.
No, he went for the one that were machines involved in
Yeah.
like 2011 when it wasn't even that good.
He was such a confused prude.
Oh, 100%.
Shout out to Jerry,
Still doesn't
bro.
know. Probably still doesn't fucking know.
Yeah, dude. So he's talking about his bidet though, and he's like, he's talking about how great that shit is, and then
Yeah.
he just orders me one.
Oh.
Right, expensive.
Yeah, they are.
It came with the fucking receipt in the box. I felt bad.
Like what, 12 about
Well,
two grand maybe?
No. That's
Damn,
that's wild. No.
Better have some fucking
They're a
gold
lot
in
more
that shit.
accessible than they used to be.
Okay.
These days.
We used to sell those
Yeah,
at Lowe's.
we're
and-
talking
yeah.
like 400. And it's
Oh,
like,
okay. Still a lot.
It's a
though,
smart.
Still nice, yeah.
It's a smart bidet. Like it knows when you're in the room.
Smart bidet.
It could
Does it
tell-
go beep when you walk in?
No, luckily.
Damn it.
You know what's weird is in the
It's a smart
instructions
bidet.
when I was building it, in the instructions it says that it does do that, but I've never heard it do that. Because in the instructions it says at one point, is it normal if it beeps when you enter the room? And it's like, yeah, that means the sensor detected you. But I
How
don't,
far does the sensor go?
it's on just I don't know.
That's
but,
wild.
Probably a couple feet. I'd
But
say.
so it knows when you're in the room. So like it starts warming the seat before you even get to it.
Aw.
That's luxury.
and then
God
if-
damn.
Loves you.
I've learned that
It
if,
loves you.
if you sit on it and you activate the remote as soon as you sit down, it'll start warming up the water.
Oh, dude.
So like if you take like a solid like 10-minute shit before you hit that water, you're getting
Scolding.
no, not scalding, beautiful warm
Oh.
water for at least like 12 seconds before it starts going cold. I'm talking about like 12 seconds is a long time.
Oh, yeah.
When you're getting your asshole,
Luxury.
Just massaged
Just
by
beautiful
water
massage.
pressure.
Caressed.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
it's got the turbo,
Oh
it's
my
got the
God.
It's
oscillate.
got the turn.
Man.
yeah.
I remember I told Bubbles day one, right? So I go on it, and as soon as the water starts hitting my asshole, I start giggling like a child.
Of course.
I'm trying not to jump off of the fucking thing, but I'm also afraid if I jump off it, I'm gonna be shooting water anywhere, and there's gonna be like poo water coming off my ass cheeks and stuff, and just kind of like when the dog shakes itself off.
Yeah, that mud water coming off.
So I wasn't trying to do all that. So you grip the shower wall as hard as you can,
Deal with
and
it.
you try to wait till you get there. Luckily, it's got a stop button.
Oh, you can counteract
But it
the
doesn't
pressure.
stop as soon as you hit it, you know? You still got like a half second to get in your eye getting winced at. So I'm getting the splash going, right? And I tell Bubbles, go try the turbo. And he comes out with the biggest fucking grin on his face, bro. He's got a new girlfriend, a new lease on life.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? It's
He's
like he's
named
got
it.
a Mercedes and bought a fucking down payment on the house.
You're
Like,
going to start going through a lot of toilet paper in that bathroom.
Oh, yeah. So now Bubbles is like, he's getting all into it, right?
Literally.
He braved the turbo way faster than I could have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just
Well,
like,
he's got a hairy fucking ass. Has to fight through that first layer of force to get into the asshole.
that's true. Yeah, like, it's not even breaking the twigs on level 1.
No, 100%.
Yeah,
They
dude.
can fucking hatch eggs in that thing.
Fucking
Like,
put,
it's
yeah,
like
put a little
ridiculous.
shampoo on the nozzle.
Yeah, 100% conditioner.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's got
Yeah,
to
dude.
sift through.
So like I finally got brave enough to use the turbo, and then now I'm at the point where like I'm used to it, and I almost don't want to go without it.
Got a battle-tested ass right
Dude,
now.
it's
yeah.
fucking it's so like once you get used to it, it's fucking. I don't use toilet paper anymore.
Wow.
Dude, it's got a dryer.
Wow.
So I get in there, the seat starts warming up, and like what I'll do is like I call it spa time. I crank the shower as hot as I can,
Hell yeah.
turn the vent off so the room gets all steamy, and then I'll take like a long 30-minute dump while writing on my phone.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm actively shitting for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
More like I'm
You're a lot
just
smaller
I'm not
now.
getting off the
No,
bowl.
no, I get it. Yeah. It's ritualistic. I get it.
Yeah, and like I've done some really good writing lately doing that. And,
Oh yeah.
and like you
Best writing.
you get the splash, and then fucking, you go in the shower right afterwards, and then I go right to sleep, dude. It's fucking
and
crazy.
You sit back on the toilet, it powders your ass a little bit. It gives it a nice little light spank.
Give you a little top.
That would
Yeah.
be fucking.
Little
that'd
pair
be
of
the
lips
one.
come out, just kiss it.
Dude, so I started.
on the starfish or on the cheeks.
I started
Oh,
getting.
one than the other.
I started getting confident. I started getting real confident because you can move the nozzle position up and down.
Yeah, of course.
And
Wow.
then like the way that the seat itself is shaped, it's not flat. The edges on the left and right kind of come up a little bit. So as you sit, it naturally spreads your shit for you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was getting a little too confident, and I did one of those like lean to the side, pick my ass cheek up, and sit back down a little bit
Yeah.
to really get a full
Yeah.
bro. And I fucking
Really spread that gap, baby.
bro, I hit the turbo. It hit 100 on the dartboard, and the water went inside of me.
Oh,
Yeah.
you penetrated.
Dude,
Yeah,
it penetrated.
Yeah, no, you got an enema.
I didn't think that was possible.
That's good pressure.
I didn't think it had that kind of pressure because it had hit my asshole plenty of times.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't know that I just wasn't, lining up and getting high scores or
Yeah.
something like that. That's why I have on the list here swallowing bidet water. I thought about,
Dude, chugging bidet
I,
water.
I felt it go into me.
Yeah.
And then I considered like kind of jumping up and down and jostling
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit, just to like shake off everything in my lower intestine before it comes back out. Just nice
Swash it
little,
up a little bit,
nice
yeah.
little cleaning, and then
Yeah, it's like when you get water in your ear when you're swimming,
Dude,
you dump out the wax.
And then the water finally stopped, and I farted for like 6 seconds.
Oh, of course.
It was adorable.
Man.
Farting water is the funniest thing there's ever
They're
been.
probably misting too when it was coming out too.
Yeah,
Like,
oh
dude,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Came in like a spray
It
nozzle.
gave me a little PTSD. I got nervous like the next 2 times I sat on it.
I bet your dad be happy to hear that though. Your asshole's so unpenetrated that it took water to get into it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He'd probably assume it takes a fucking full iron fist. to
He
get
probably
in there.
thinks I fucking loved it.
That's what I'm saying.
What'd you do? Lean in?
Yeah, exactly.
What'd you do? Start coughing?
Yeah, do you roll your eyes? What's going on?
Oh yeah, dude.
No, that's I don't know how that would feel. I haven't had that happen to me before, having water inside of me. So.
I'll tell you what, it's shocking.
Yeah, I can imagine.
If you're not ready for it, it's definitely an interesting experience.
Any penetration's shocking.
Oh my
yeah.
god, Jesus Christ! And then just farting water is so funny.
Mm.
I was sitting on the toilet giggling.
Yeah, your asshole's got a tear coming out. Yeah, it's just
Oh yeah, yeah, and then just a hot shower right afterwards, so you don't have to feel so bad.
not as much.
I did notice the one thing I didn't like is like I used the bidet solely for like 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Right to the point where like I stopped doing my shower ritual where I'd shove my finger into my asshole with soap on it. Because I wash my asshole
You do
like
have small hands. That works.
yeah, I wash my asshole like I'm getting ready for a scene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got a long day at work,
Yeah.
and like if I start my day with muddy ass already, and I have a long day of being a tradesman, I'm gonna fucking stink.
You're gonna
It's gonna be
get
bad.
There's gonna be
spicy
shit on
ass.
my balls by the time I get home.
Making its way down.
Just from the
yeah.
friction.
Yeah.
And like
Gravity.
so like
Spicy ass, dude.
and also like as the fat guy, you really just don't want to be the one that stinks.
People just already assume
you know?
that if there's a smell in the room, it's like, oh, it's probably the big boy.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we clean ourselves, okay?
So so like I'll get like at least like the first nub of my finger into my asshole.
fingernails about it. Yeah.
Yeah, just just to see if anything's going on in there.
Of course, yeah.
I like the swirl motion.
Oh,
You just
Yeah. 100%.
you're periscoping in your asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
full 360.
Oh, you're gonna get in there and not do the job?
Yeah, come on.
Then you're just playing with yourself.
Yeah,
dude.
it's the bottom of the peanut butter jar. You gotta get every little kind of bit. You gotta get those edges.
If you're fingering your ass and you're not pulling poop out, well, then you're just fingering your ass.
Yeah, at that point, it's like you gotta question yourself. Like,
Like, why am I doing this here? Should
Yeah.
I try it later?
is this a hobby? Like, what are we doing now?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
if you're digging for gold, you gotta pull something out.
Oh yeah. Also, I feel like it'll tell you if you like ass play. But no, so the thing I didn't like was like I used it for like 2 weeks solely, and then I noticed that like my ass cheeks, like all the way towards the front, not where my asshole is, but like towards the front where the crack is,
Okay.
was starting to get like a little like raw. I think from constantly getting hit with the water like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotta
what
fight past it.
no, well, what I did was because this is the gentleman's move. I have shea butter for body wash,
Oh boy.
and I hit the pump 4 times. So I got,
Hit that
I got
pump.
a handful of lotion, and I just put the whole scoop into my ass,
Wow.
and then I just forget about it.
It's not getting any straighter.
I
This
just
this
forget
conversation's
about it.
not getting any straighter.
Well,
we went
yeah.
from finger in the ass to I just lotion. I just
Yeah.
caked my
I'll
cake.
tell you what, dude. I stuff it like an eclair.
It sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear self-cream pie.
And then what I do is I just turn around and I continue washing myself as if my ass isn't full of lotion.
Just based in the butter right there.
Because I like to let it. You gotta let it soak.
God.
And let it sit in.
Well, when you get in that hot shower, do you feel a little bit of coldness creeping out? Is that the lotion escaping?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
what is that?
yeah, dripping out the back of my balls.
God damn it. That's a lot of lotion going in there, though.
It's a lot of lotion, but my ass felt raw, dog.
Oh, yeah.
And, like,
Yeah, quite literally.
and like, what's better for irritated skin than like lotion? Like, obviously, it was like dried out.
Wasn't there a middle ground, though? Like a whole clump of penetration lotion. You know?
I mean, you buy that shit by like the gallon. You know, you get the big pump. I don't know what you do, but I get the big pump of body wash.
I do none of this. That's
You
what I
don't use
do.
body wash?
I use body wash, but I'm
Oh,
not fucking
you
lotioning
don't
my
clean
ass.
your asshole?
Of course I clean my asshole, yeah.
What do you do when you clean your asshole?
I just fucking, if it's body wash, then I just kind of, lather the hand up a little bit, swipe the credit card a few times, and then,
Swipe the credit card.
Do you do the swipe the credit card? That's how you clean your asshole?
well, I make sure
That's
that my
cleaning
back.
cheeks.
Well, I make sure I go back to the water. I use one hand to raise one cheek. I'm getting in there. I'm feeling.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm feeling asshole. I'm just not sitting here, putting stuff into it.
Well, okay.
Word. I'm in Team Mark. I'm in team. I'm Mark's
no,
buddy.
You don't enter the gate, but you like to throw rocks from the outside.
Yeah. I'm rim jobbing. I'm not penetrating.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We're not
there.
breaching nothing, okay?
You never sunk a free throw in your fucking life.
Guess not.
Just rim shots.
I'm
bouncing
just
off the edge.
airballing constantly.
Oh yeah, I'm like Steph Curry, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and,
I don't even touch the sides anymore.
I'm
I just
touching the
go
net a
right in.
little bit. Yeah, no, I take care of it.
Oh man.
JB's sinking it every time.
Yeah,
dude.
dude. I don't even have to look anymore. I mean, I couldn't to begin with, but now it's like I'm not feeling around or nothing.
You got
It
muscle
fits
memory.
right
You
to
just
it.
Homing,
Yeah.
dude.
It's almost like that's the length of my arm is exactly where my index gets into my ass.
Got that self cavity check
Yeah.
on a daily basis.
But then I'm
yeah.
fat, so sometimes when I do that, I get a cramp,
Well, at least,
and that's a shitty feeling.
well, at least now you know.
That's hella funny.
You know, just to stay skinny enough to where you can still reach.
Oh my god! Just the image of JB like just stuck, like he's plugged in. The fucking shower.
I'll mime it out for you, bro. I'll mime it out for you. So I'll be doing one of these, right, with the water hitting my back,
Oh boy.
and I'm doing the full twist, finger in the ass, right?
Yeah.
And then right here on my lower back,
just
in the middle of my
freeze.
back, it starts to hurt a lot. So now I'm like, So then, like prison, I bend down and I touch my toes, and I can feel the muscle like
Oh
spasming.
my god.
And then it goes away, and then I go back to my asshole until I'm done.
What a way to be found if you fucking.
yeah. It's plugged in.
If it
dude.
goes
Like,
bad
just
one day.
fucking going, dude.
Oh man,
finger in his asshole to the very end.
bro, I'm
David Carradine out here.
I'm so afraid I'm gonna fall in the shower one of these days.
Oh, dude.
Every time I use conditioner, I feel like I'm gonna fucking eat shit and die. Like it's only conditioner, and luckily I only do like once or twice a week.
I've fallen a few. I'm not fallen, but I've gone close to falling to where.
Oh yeah.
You have
Yeah,
that
yeah,
thought. I mean, I can't imagine. I'd rather fucking have a more. I'd rather have a painful death than to fall in the shower and die with one like thing. I don't want to be found naked and water spraying on me.
No, thanks.
Because like your dick's gonna be as small as possible at that point. It's gonna be being found. You're gonna be,
Man, it's all wet. Like,
you're gonna be
it's all
moist.
cold.
Yeah,
There's no
exactly.
decency.
Yeah,
There's no
the
decency.
blood flow stops. It's probably starting to protrude inside of you.
Oh,
Like,
no.
You're being found worst case scenario.
Oh man, yeah. Imagine like, and that's the last time somebody who knows you like saw you. So that's
Yeah.
the memory.
And they're gonna if they don't know you're dead, they're gonna try pulling you out, and you're just gonna be soaked on the ground.
Do you have any last memories of anybody that died that were like awful?
Yeah.
Like last memory, like that was bad.
Well, I think one of my worst ones was okay. So there was
You work in fucking hospis.
yeah. So I got a fucking story, but the one of the ones that I just thought was just I'm not gonna say like I don't even know what the word to describe it, but okay. A dude died at this place that was it used to be a hotel. It was in Oakland. It was kind of like in like the central downtown Oakland area.
Okay.
It used to be a hotel. It's like a hotel connected to like a big business building. But it hasn't been a hotel in decades. What it's been is basically like a free housing for people that have like, or basically they're homeless. They went into the hospital. They can't go back on the streets right away.
Yeah.
So they stay in this place. It's only for like 30 days at a time, 50 days at a time.
Yeah. That's the last stop before homelessness.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't. You're not like if
You
it's
still have
fucked
to pay
up-
rent too.
No, they don't charge them. They don't charge
Okay,
them.
yeah.
But once you're better, you got to go. Like
Yeah.
it's like there's no like you're not living there if you're good.
Yeah, you can't
okay.
linger. Yeah.
So we rarely deliver there because most of the time people wouldn't be there long enough. And terribly enough, if people get diagnosed with the terminal while being homeless, it's, we'll go fucking die in your tent somewhere. It's fine. But
Yeah.
but this guy
We'll just go overdose, honestly.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
It'd be less painful and shitty.
Yeah, just jump in the river. That way, the
Yeah.
current takes care of you, not
Dude,
somebody else.
If you were homeless, like real talk, like
Yeah.
tent bound homeless, and a doctor told you you had cancer and you didn't kill yourself, like,
what are you living for?
You're just gonna suffer through this?
Yeah, 100%.
For what?
Yeah, I got to stay alive for another 40. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
here?
seriously, you gotta go kick that dog one more time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that guy who gives me $5 in front of 7-Eleven every week's gonna miss me. I got to stay alive for him.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, no, what's going on?
So you meet this guy in like the projects essentially.
So the thing is, I never met him while he was alive. That's the bad part.
Okay.
So what happened was we would rarely deliver there. We delivered there one time, and this was during the time the Warriors. I think it was like their second time winning the championship.
Okay.
It was the day of the parade, so everything was backed up. This guy died back at like 7 a.m. So normally coroners are pretty quick about getting people. I'd seen a few dead bodies at that point, from coroners being a little bit late.
Yeah.
But this time, I'm getting there at like fucking 4 p.m. The dude's been dead in that room for a long time. And I go in there, and it's, what sucked is that he had like the full treatment. He had my company's bed, or mattress, the oxygen machine, the suction machine, wheelchair, walker. He had everything.
Yeah, a lot of shit to haul. Yeah.
So, yeah. But what sucks, though, is that they didn't tell me that he was still there until we go up to the room.
Oh, no.
So we go in there, and she's literally as if she knew that I would have reacted this way. Like, she's opening the door and being like, oh, by the way, he hasn't been picked up yet. I'm like, so you fucking walked me all the way up here. I've parked my truck. I'm getting ready to carry stuff down, and you're telling me as we're opening the door to this guy's deathbed that he's still there. So we go in there, and it's a really small room, like fucking a quarter the size of this studio.
No.
Or sorry, 1/16 of this massive house studio that we have.
Nice.
So
yes, man.
We go in there, and so basically she's in the bed, but he didn't die fucking laying there peacefully. His body's contorted. He's like on his side, his arms all twisted, and his eyes are wide open.
Oh, so he
tongue
died.
out.
He died terribly.
He died terribly.
Yeah.
But what sucks is that I'm like, I can't pick up the bed while he's fucking on it. And they go, well,
Yeah.
we're gonna have, if you could help out the corners and pick up all his other stuff, and yada yada yada. So I pick everything up and take a couple trips, but this dude's eyes are just watching me the whole time.
Yeah,
his
yikes.
tongue's out, like his neck's twisted. Like he looks, I don't know how he died, but it seemed as if he
Heart
like,
attack or something.
yeah, he definitely convulsed when he was
Yeah.
dying, and
Fuck, dude.
it was gross. Like no offense to him,
Yeah.
he was naked. Like he had covers on the lower part of him, but just he was naked, skinny little black dude. Like
Like,
it was rough.
the worst I've ever seen, not in person, was at this building I work at all the time. I didn't get to see it, fortunately, but one of the maintenance dudes who don't work there anymore. Shout out to that fella.
Shout out.
Who should have never had this, and we never told that story. But They had this lady die in this building, right? And she was like a hermit, which they get. Like, it's a building for, it's about 400 to 500 rooms.
Wow.
55 and up. Most people are like 85 and up. Like, this is where you go to die. Because, you get free meals every Thursday. There's a diner in the building. Like, you don't have to go anywhere. Like, they come and do house cleaning once a week for you. It's all part of your HOA fee.
Yeah.
So you're taken care of pretty well while you're there. But every now and then you get a hermit, and like they don't want to come out of the room, and like maybe they don't want the lunch, and you stop bringing it to them, or
they start pissing in jugs for no reason.
Yeah, and like you don't really see them at the socials, so you kind of stop thinking about them, right? Like as far as a staff member, you're seeing so many of them so often, and you start to gain relationships with so many of them so often that the ones that hermit, like I would imagine it's easy to just forget they even exist.
And you get used to people dying, so your mind's already set to like, if I don't see somebody, then they're gone. I'm used to people being gone.
Yeah, so this lady had been dead for fucking ever by the time that somebody smelled it. And they had this guy go and open the room for the coroners, and then they come in there, and he snapped a picture. And she was...
Oh, got that spank bank, yeah.
Dude, she died on her chair, leaning over to her right, and she had her head in her hand, right? Almost like she just nodded off, all nice.
Kind of sounds peaceful.
And, hand flexed back as it's holding her head up. She's completely, like, green and brown, falling apart. But from the wrist to her elbow, where it was holding up her head, was still white and pinkish from all the blood that got stuck there because it's pinched from the hand flex and pinched from the elbow flex. So this is a completely green and decomposed body with just one pink white forearm that looks normal.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, the last bit of her blood in her body.
I don't like it.
That was crazy. But the worst one I saw in person, the guy was still alive. He had brain cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And he fell in the shower. And when he fell into the shower, he shit just all of the chemo poop there could ever be.
The toxic waste,
Yeah, and that shit
everything dumps,
that shit's so chemically when it hits the air. It is a different kind of shit.
Yeah, that's science coming out
And
of it.
and I get called to come over there and help the guy, and of course I'm going to. And I had just eaten just the biggest bag of Wendy's, so I'm trying to help him.
Wasn't chili, was it?
Oh no, luckily,
thank God.
but. I mean, I'm talking about I eat so much Wendy's. I'm full. I'm uncomfortably full.
100%.
And now this old lady,
Baconators.
is screaming at me to pick this old man up, who's covered in shit, naked in the shower.
Wait, is he alive or dead? He's
still alive.
He's still okay. So he fell.
This is
and
a
shit.
last memory. Yeah.
Okay.
So he fell. Yeah, he fell and shit all over the place, and like. I get him up and I get him to the toilet to sit him down, and there's
slides off.
Oh my God, shit everywhere. Just the seat is getting covered as I'm moving him, and the floor. And it's on me a little bit, and like I'm at like don't throw up mode.
Yeah.
And I'm full.
Yeah.
Dude, so don't throw up mode while full means it's time to throw up.
Yeah.
We could just throw up into the shit, add to it. It wouldn't be
it
that
would
bad.
have been fine.
Yeah, it's got swirl together.
It'd be kind of cool to watch it hitting the impact of the pile of shit.
Yeah.
And then kind of taking the center and the shit kind of moving out, like adding gravy to really thin mashed potatoes.
That's not cool.
Yeah,
That's not cool.
It's like,
Why is that cool?
It's like when someone shit in the toilet, but they shit all over the toilet, so you can pee onto it and make the shit move.
Actually,
that's your puke.
It's almost more like you poured the gravy and then put the mashed potatoes on top of the gravy.
Yeah.
We can move
and
on.
let the mashed potatoes kind of simmer in the steaming gravy.
Fucking
Oh
hell.
my God, it's chunky too.
Oh,
They didn't do a very
100%.
good job breaking down the potatoes.
No, not too much. Well, it's also the puke almost might mask the smell of the shit.
Is
Like
fine if I just
over-
leave the studio.
Is this the ligma that you wanted?
No, it's
Where's
not.
your up dog now, Tom?
No,
Is this what your little
no.
Yeah.
I wanted my balls licked,
your
not
little
this.
joke.
No.
Yeah. Well, think about your balls licked when this happens.
Well, he needed his cleaned because they were covered in shit.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Dude,
Yeah.
and it was awful.
I mean,
because
R.I.P., but
so,
fucking hell.
I know R.I.P., but it's like as I get him onto the toilet, right? Like now we're good. I'm trying my hardest not to throw up, but I'm also trying my hardest not to break this guy's fucking heart because this has got to be so embarrassing.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Dude, you're a man. You're a grown man. You no longer have the ability to pick yourself up.
Yep.
You don't have the ability to shower anymore.
No.
You can't even control whether or not you shit all over yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you fall, you're fucked unless somebody's there.
Yeah.
You would just be there until you die.
Yeah, you're a pig in your own shit.
And here I am trying not to throw up because of your doo doo.
And he knows it.
Yeah, and
He knows you're not handling it that well.
Oh yeah, it's clear.
Who would?
Yeah. So, I mean, I got him onto the toilet, and I just remember, like, I'm trying to do this thing where, like, I'm covering my nose in shifts, right? So I'll plug my nose as hard as I can, so then that way when I let go, it still kind of sticks. Right?
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
It slowly opens again, and like I remember, like, he looks up and he makes eye contact with me right as I covered my nose. And I felt so fucking horrible. And then a few days later, he died, and I hadn't seen him between then and there. So the last experience we had was me, like, covering my nose and trying not to throw up because I had to pick up his shitty carcass.
Man, what else were you gonna do though? I mean, you're not like.
I mean, I did the right thing.
Well, it's either that or you fucking open your mouth and waft it in. Like, what does he really want you to do?
Yeah,
Like,
take a scoop of the little baby teacup or something.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Have it put a little bit on the nail for a fucking
Yeah.
bump later. Like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
do you think you're
You
gonna
want me
do?
to carry it around in a necklace pendant, little glass
No.
pendant for it?
Exactly. Am I gonna fucking bronze it? What are we doing here?
Yeah. Dude, yeah, that was probably for me. That's the worst. Was just like for a last memory.
Yeah.
Like I've had good last memories. Like when my buddy EJ died, I actually know, and this is beautiful. I know that the last time I saw him, that the last words we said was "I love you."
Oh.
Because we hadn't been working for each other with each other for a while. I see him at a gas station. He's passed out in his car behind the Gergenspiegel's. So I climbed onto the hood of his car to wake him up. And then, we talked for a little bit, and like I was, we were promising that we were going to hang out and keep in touch. And I was like, all right, I love you, buddy. He's like, I love you too, man. And then that was it. He died like a couple months later. We never hung out again, but at the same time, I mean, fuck, what better last memory can you have with somebody?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? That's like the dream.
Yeah,
It's like most people whose parents died, it's like, man, I wish I would have fucking said I love you at the end right there. Instead of like, fuck you, dad, and then not talk to him for 6 years.
Yeah.
Well, that's what people kind of. I mean, because I think that's the reality of it. So many people that it's a lot of the time you don't see them for years and they die. Like, and when we're older, and like a friend of ours will, when we're whatever age, and a friend of ours dies, we'll go, man, I haven't seen him in so long. You won't even know what your last kind of memory with that person was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's like, if you got a positive one.
Yeah. I've had some good ones. Like, I've had some weird ones too. When Skip died, Taviante, my buddy, my black friend that died from the cancer and the seizures.
Oh yeah.
The last time I'd seen him, it was between the first and second major seizure.
Okay.
So the first seizure took most of his memory. He had no idea who I was.
Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
He actually lived with me for over a
Wow.
month. He had no idea who I was.
Wow.
He didn't live with me while he didn't know who I was. But I'm saying, like, the fact that, like, 3 months before this, we were literally inseparable.
Yeah.
And then completely mind erased.
Yep.
Right? And
That's
I
the
remember
worst.
he was about to leave with, like, one of our other buddies. And he literally looked at me. He goes, I don't know you, but I know that I fuck with you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, and I told him, I was like, don't worry about it, bro. We're gonna make new memories.
Dude,
you're gonna
that's
know why
real.
you do.
Yeah.
That's real, dude. Like
yeah.
that feeling is so deep. There's a older dad that has Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
That was a short circulating on YouTube where he couldn't remember his daughter, but he knew she was important to him for some reason.
Yeah.
But couldn't remember why. Like he thought it was like maybe you're my mom or something, but
Yeah.
I'm attached to you. I don't know why. You know?
Yeah.
That shit's real, dog.
Oh, yeah,
Like, no matter
yeah.
how people want to twist it, like
I
that
mean,
connection's fucking real, dude.
That's sweet, kind of in a way.
It was
Yeah.
incredibly flattering because it's like it hurt to think that all that was gone. Like
yeah.
we had such a good
Wasn't,
friend.
though.
We had such a good friendship. Like I remember one night, because what happened was he had cancer young, and
Yeah.
he lived his life. He wasn't supposed to survive. For Make-A-Wish, he asked for an Alienware laptop, and I'm sure they thought that was fucking hilarious. Like, oh, we're gonna get this back next month.
Yeah, he's
Like,
gonna use it. Yeah.
no problem. Guaranteed wish come true right there. So he gets his, laptop, and he only had use in a few fingers in his right hand. because like his bone was like this concrete rod essentially.
Okay.
It was like a bone cancer that he had, but he had enough use in his fingers to work a computer mouse. So he played League of Legends all day.
Of course.
And he'd smoke hookah, and that's how I met
Hell
him.
yeah.
I remember one time, like, I got these free couches, and Big David, like, let me use his truck to get them. And, but he was trying to, like, hit on some female that we met on a rave.
Mm-hmm.
So he helps me get the couches with Skip, and then he brings them to the house and helps me unload them into the yard, and he leaves. And I'm looking at Skip like, well, I mean, I've got a 110-pound black friend with one hand.
Yeah.
I'm sure he can help me get this fucking big-ass couch into the house.
Yeah.
So-
He'll lead the charge.
So we both just immediately gave up, and in the front yard, we both just picked the couch and laid on it. And he told me everything, man. Like, because his dad wasn't around in the beginning, but he came back later once he got diagnosed, and
Oh shit.
his dad was the one that kind of taught him not to give up, and like, he got the cancer, but then like he learned how to do parkour, and
Dope.
he worked out a lot, and
Made
like,
the best of it in every way.
I mean, survived 9 years off of remission. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, from middle school, he still lived till 25. He should have been dead in 7th grade. So
Jesus.
that's pretty fucking sick. But it's like, because he didn't have a job, he decided he wanted to learn how to swap the motor in his Miata, and he pulls it. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know wiring.
Oh shit. Yeah.
He doesn't understand wiring. He doesn't understand how these parts interconnect.
He just goes
He
for it.
just knows.
Just winging this whole thing.
All he knows is that the Miata came with 2 motors, and the one that he had was smaller.
Okay.
So in his eyes, he was just gonna go get the bigger one and put it in like a Lego piece.
Oh yeah, that'll fit just right.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. So of course, for an entire month, he doesn't have a car, so he lived with me.
Okay.
Because the car was out here, and he lived in Oakland, but he couldn't get to Oakland and back. So he
Stranded.
so it's me and him, and I was unemployed at this time. It was right when I got fired from the hookah lounge. So like, I didn't have a job,
Yeah.
and Skip didn't have a fucking job, so it was just me and him, 24 playing League,
Just hang out and fuck off all day.
yeah, literally playing League, smoking hookah, like whatever, and like, obviously introduced him to everybody I knew, and any party that there could be, we'd go to, and at one point he told me, he was just like, man, like, I got to thank you because, like, you've introduced me to all these people that I'm really close with now. Like, because some of my friends that he met, he got close with, like, without me. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in
Yeah.
a bad way. Like, they just clicked now, they're best friends.
Yeah, made
You
their
know
own
what I'm saying?
connections and stuff. Yeah.
So, like, he was, from being up on Fish Ranch and him telling me, like, thank you so much. Like, you've helped me meet all these awesome people. You've helped me so much. And, like, it's been awesome, living with you and all this shit too. Next time I see him, I don't know who you are.
yeah.
It's like, oh no. And then he dies before you
Yeah.
can recreate it.
Right.
So that one was like, what the fuck, kind of like, I think the fact that at the end he said, I don't know you, but I know I fuck with you.
I was gonna say, yeah.
That's what
Exactly.
saved,
That's a lot, dude.
that's what saved it all. Because I think if we
Yeah.
didn't have that moment, I don't know how I would have felt when he died. Obviously, I wouldn't have felt angry.
of
No,
course
no.
not.
It
I
wasn't
wouldn't
his
have. I
choice.
wouldn't have shrugged it off.
It would
as
hurt
if-
more though.
It would hurt way more.
Yeah, it would hurt more.
Yeah, because it's just like, damn, that friendship literally to him, like, didn't exist.
Yeah.
But you guys had such a internal connection that even though he didn't remember who you were and all that kind of stuff, just in that short time you were around him again, he knew like, no, this is still good
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And
Like,
we were only
that's-
with each other
yeah.
for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
speaks a lot.
Yeah, and like he literally just, like, I remember him getting out of the car. I was like, oh shit, Skip, dude, like, how are you, man? I'm so happy you're okay. And he's, "No,
Nothing.
who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, oh no. Like,
But I mean, at least you'll always have at least to end it on a decent note and to an extent, but you'll always have that little kind of month to go back mentally with. That's the kind of thing where it's, I'm not gonna say go find your happy place or whatever, but it's like when you think about that person,
Yeah.
go, well, that was a really good month we
Yeah,
had. Like,
yeah.
like the family was nice enough to have me be a pallbearer.
Mm-hmm.
So that meant a lot as well. Like, even his family knew that me and him were close, and
his family seemed nice. 'Cause I went to,
They're cool.
I can't remember what I went to, but I went with you to something that was for him. It was either his
Oh,
celebration
yeah.
of life or
was it at a park?
is it a park? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they brought him.
Ye-
He was in it. He was cremated, so they
Okay,
brought.
then yes, yeah.
They brought his vase.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like in a big heart. Yeah, no, his family is awesome.
They seem like it. Yeah.
It was cool because his church was like in ghetto ass Oakland.
Of course.
I mean, we're talking about
Yep.
like wow, like the park that's in front of the church. There's no bathroom stalls.
No.
Yep.
You know, it's just toilets and graffiti, and like there's crackheads in the park dying and
Got
shit.
bars on the windows.
And like we got out of the church like
It's
after
West
the
Oakland?
service. Yeah, it's right off Martin Luther King, and
Oh no.
we get out, and us and the family all walked across the street and started lighting up blunts together.
Yeah.
Like this family
yeah,
was
dude.
fucking great. They're really fun. Also, just like getting that free pass.
Oh,
to
during that time.
Smoking hella blunts with black people on the street in
Yeah.
Oakland. Like, that's right.
Yeah.
And you're racist.
Yeah, exactly.
You're fucking racist.
You guys are the one that are prejudiced. Look what I'm doing.
But then again, they wanted us to dress like him, so we also kind of look like assholes.
Of course.
Because, like, you know, Skip was young. He was only 25, so,
Yeah.
like, he wasn't wearing a suit every day.
No, dressed like a kid.
He wore a fucking purple sweater,
Yeah.
khaki pants, and some Vans.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what they wanted. They told us.
Y'all dressed like the gang from fucking San Andreas.
We were Grove Street, bro.
Yeah.
We were full Grove Street for fucking Skip, dude.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
That's literally what they wanted. So we all fucking showed up in fucking, you know, the purple sweaters and the khakis. I still got my Vans.
Man.
Yeah, I only wore them that day, but I'll never get rid of them.
Was it a good funeral though? Because I think I may have brought this up last time I was on the podcast when I went to Big Trin's grandma's funeral. That was
Oh, was that a black church funeral?
whole black church funeral.
Dude, that's so fun.
I'm not gonna lie. Any fucking Medea movie is not an exaggeration. It's
No,
insane.
it's not.
I
It's not,
I
dude.
thought it'd be at least a
They're,
little
no,
bit.
they're dancing, they're clapping, they're
They-
screaming hallelujah and shit.
Well, the big thing
It's
I take
awesome.
the big thing I take away from it that I wish that we would, as fucking white folks, would implement is that when the person goes up and talks,
Yeah.
obviously everyone's emotional when they're talking, and like they'll stop to kind of like not cry, but like their voice breaks, or whatever.
Yeah.
When it's a white funeral, everyone's just dead silent. You
Yep.
hear that. You hear like
No support.
no, but
No
But
support.
when they're up there and they go, I just really miss her so, and then you hear. Get it, girl. Hey, hey, man, don't let it out. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I know she was. Like, you know,
Yeah,
it's they fucking ad lib like Amigos
Oh,
song.
one of them will straight up run up on stage.
Yeah.
Just start fucking rapping.
No,
or,
it's so
well, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
start
Throwing money into the crowd.
throwing dice. Yeah, the craft table comes out
Oh,
like
yeah,
fucking
dude.
dominoing.
This is shooting, but everything's all right.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
They're just shooting at the bad thoughts.
Yeah, they get making the t-shirts right there, tagging the out wall.
Yeah, they got the T-shirts ready. There's just no name on them yet.
No, yeah, they don't have the end date yet.
Like, I don't know who it's gonna be, but we got the RIP all spray painted.
Yeah,
out
they got the
already.
Bible open, rolling the blood on it. Like we're all good. They're passing the wood
Yeah,
down the pews.
I remember like Skip's like it was like the priest was like this like I would say 40s black guy,
Yeah.
but then the head priest is like this 80s black guy, like old,
Okay.
right? And but the old guy, he didn't really speak until the end.
Yeah.
He said some beautiful shit at the end. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but I remember like him speaking and being like, "Wow, that's why he doesn't speak." Because he only says crazy wisdom bars. You know, you can't have him talk for too long. People's brains will explode.
Exactly.
But like the fucking priest that was like the younger one, bro. He's jog rocking. He's
dancing?
He's doing full knee power slides.
Yeah.
He's going to his knees and shaking and staring right at the elderly pastor.
With the whole
And
voice.
the elderly pastor, he's looking at him with the grace of God.
Whoa.
And he's the old boy's got the fucking spirit.
Oh,
Jesus
And I can
Christ.
feel the Lord talking
And-
to me right now.
and
And
you
he's
just-
saying that this family's
here.
going through it. And I
the-
swear to y'all.
He's
Yeah,
in me.
dude.
He's in me.
And then the older pastor's just looking down quietly, just nodding like, yes.
Yes, my child.
Just approval.
yeah.
No excitement, no nothing else. Just
The
approval.
Godfather did.
Yeah, there's an old
Yeah.
lady. She's fucking jerking in the front row.
And
just
somebody comes up
fucking-
and sings, has the best voice you've ever heard. Like, wait,
Oh,
what the fuck? Why are you
yeah.
here? You're here at the
Yeah,
church
yeah.
singing for nothing?
Oh yeah, dude, she hits this high note. Some
Singing for the
wheelchair,
Lord.
some
Yeah.
wheelchair kid starts walking again and shit. Like
100%.
it's fucking the light gets brighter.
Bubs gets cured. Like, it's a whole fucking deal. No, it's so impressive. And it's,
Dude, I literally told my friends, bury me at a black church after that.
yeah, please,
Word.
implement me.
Honestly, and I'll have this on record, if it's possible, especially if I ever become like pretty successful,
Yeah.
donate a lot of my money to a black church
Yeah.
and then give my funeral there.
Yeah.
So that way, one, they know who I am already, right? Because I've helped them significantly.
Yeah.
And two, because if there is a God, it's black.
Has to be.
Yeah.
We just don't have
Morgan
that kind
Freeman.
of spirit.
We don't have the love that they do.
We
They
just
have,
don't.
We have the. I feel like we have the preaching of it, but we don't have the actual showing of it.
No.
Those motherfuckers like that.
It's beautiful.
That was like a 3-hour funeral.
Yeah.
That was one of the best. Like it's terrible to say, but like there was hella songs. There was like
Well, yeah, it's a celebration of life.
and they really do
yeah.
celebrate
And
it.
like, yeah, and like the wife funeral, it's always just a bummer.
Dude,
Yeah.
have
So it's misery and shit.
when I went to CJ's funeral, to this day, that was I showed up kind of late to it because that's what he would
Naturally,
want. That's
yeah.
what he would want. Yeah, exactly.
That's what you would do.
Hey, don't fucking hold my excuse. Okay, get the fuck out of here. It makes me feel better. God damn it.
That's what he would want.
Yeah, thank you. Couldn't have said it better myself. But I was gonna be on time. But then, but no. So I'm happy I was late because when I got there, I got to like maybe the last like 5 or 6 people talking. But like, okay, so I get in there. And it's a friend talking, telling a sad story because he had all them like raver friends, so like a lot of young people up there talking and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So he had one person come up, she's telling the sad fucking story, and she's crying, but like since it's a white funeral, it's dead silent while she sniffles.
Yep.
Nobody comes up and consoles her.
Nobody.
It's dead silent while she pulls out the tissue, blows her nose, collects herself, and goes back. We all sit there awkwardly. But
Yeah.
but the thing though is okay. So she goes and does that. And then the mom is like the fucking curator or whatever you want to call it, the moderator. She comes up, she says, a little tiny thing, obviously broken up. And then she sits down, another person comes up, speaks again. Another really fucking sad situation.
Yeah.
And then the mom comes up, and now the mom talks for a little while. It's obviously incredibly depressing, everything she's saying.
Yeah.
And then the girlfriend, or fiance, I guess at that point, she comes up. She says a few things, obviously miserably fucking sad.
Yeah.
And then she sings, which is beautiful,
Okay.
but very sad.
Yeah.
And then she sits down, and then the baby brother comes up.
No.
And the baby brother comes up and starts talking about how he misses his older brother. And obviously, he's not that old. I think he's maybe like 16 or something, so he's stopping a lot to kind of collect himself. I say miserable, I don't mean in a bad way. Just sad as fuck.
Yeah.
Sure.
He talks, he goes back down, then the mom comes up again. And the mom has a poem that she's prepared.
Yep.
And she has this whole poem, but the theme of the poem is like essentially like it's saying it's not spiting God, but it's kind of saying like, God, why would you take my child? And like, why'd you take my real fucking terrible.
Well, after all the horrible things he did to those toys in the first Toy Story.
No, 100%. I know you never. She probably still have those in the room.
Oh,
yeah, fucking dusted over. But
Yeah.
but then and then of course they saved the best for last, like you do with a funeral.
Oh no.
Is now the fiance comes up, and the day of the funeral was the day they were supposed to get married. They'd put off the funeral for a few months because they were going to get married, and then he passed, and then it was like 4 months later when they had the funeral. So she says the vows.
No.
She says the vows,
Damn.
and that shit. I'm not fucking. I teared up.
Yeah.
That was fucking.
I would have.
Because she wasn't saying it in the context of you're gone.
Yeah.
She's saying it as if he's there. And she's looking over at I think he was cremated. It's looking over at the tin, being like,
Yeah.
this is to you. And I'm like, fucking, hey, it was nice vows. They were
Yeah.
nice vows.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
That's fucking wild.
I watched,
And this is at a fucking. I took a day off for this,
No.
and this is at like the funeral's at like 8 a.m. So I'm getting there at like I don't know 8:45 or 9, whatever it was. Like
respectable. Get the
Of
rest of the day ahead. Still.
yeah, I got the rest of the day. I'm tired. I'm miserable. I'm broken down.
That
like,
was a bummer. I'm out of here.
yeah, exactly.
Still catch a matinee.
Let's go hit a quick 18 real quick. No, what am I
You just
gonna
trying to
fucking
brunch? You just trying to brunch?
Yeah, because we all went and got
Tried
food
to brunch.
afterwards at the. We went to the place by off Willow Pass, but I'm like,
fucking nations at the end.
yeah, exactly.
Who likes
sloppy
wings?
joes? Yeah. No, it was fucking. I did cake and
so
streamers.
sad.
Yeah, no, it was
I watched
terrible.
my mom do the when her dad died, she did that thing where like she gets about 3 words in and then cries until they boo her off stage.
Oh my fucking god! You made Mark upchuck, dude. That was good. He had to spit that shit back into his can, dude. Yeah, good timing.
I drank it like a man.
Man, maybe we need to make this a video show at one point.
Uncomfortable for everybody
No,
in the
it's
church.
the boot off stage is terrible.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
All right, lady, you're fucking up mic time. Okay. You
Get the hook.
We're on
Get
a
the hook.
schedule.
You really don't need to be doing that into a microphone.
TikTok.
You could cry over there in the pews.
That's funny. Cry in your own time, woman.
That's
Get
why
out
they
of
call
here.
it the pew. Over there, get your little tissues.
Not
going.
even up close where the congregation is, like away from everybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah, dude.
That's
that
why
shit
it's
to
all
yourself.
wood. The tears will soak into the cushions we don't have. Like fucking.
Oh yeah, dude. That funeral, that was a weird. I don't know how we got into funerals for this long, but that funeral, bro. Like my grandpa had like 22 kids.
Oh, there's 22
Jesus
cancers, but
fuck,
yeah,
yeah.
I know he had all
he
the
probably
cancers
did too. Yeah, but 22 kids. I think my mom was like 19, number 19.
So many.
Oh fuck me, I know.
That's a whole
That's a
block.
crazy amount of
That's a
children.
whole block of fucking people.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
not a family. That's a litter.
He literally just built 2 houses in a church in the middle of southern
Yeah.
Colorado. He's like, this is where we'll stay. And then fucking, god damn, yeah, 22 kids. And that's just the kids. There was cousins, there was aunts and uncles. It's not like he was the only motherfucker walking the earth.
Terrible pullout game.
So obviously, oh yeah, no, there was no such thing. But he was Catholic and he was working. Actually, you know, he ran a carpentry company. And he built tons of houses all over Utah, Colorado, and Arizona. I mean, so he birthed all of his workers.
Of course, yeah.
And
Shingles a roof, plasters his wife. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
whole
So-
fucking deal.
so obviously, you know, by the time this guy fucking dies in his 80s, there's quite a few fucking offsprings, right? Over the 22 kids. So
Oh yeah.
I'm at this like house in the middle of southern Colorado, and there's like over 100 people there, and I'm talking about like assholes and elbows everywhere, people, and like the church funeral, full church,
Do you guys need some water?
full church. Oh, I'm okay. I'm just coughing hard.
I'll take a water, yeah, if you don't
Yeah, I
mind.
got
Yeah.
So I'm looking around and it's like, you know, I've never met any of these fucking people, and I was like, Mom, who are we related to, and then who's just like here?
How do you even start that?
And she was
Like,
just like, you're related to all of them. Jesus. There was not a person here that wasn't blood. And we're talking about a full church.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when my mom goes up, and she ain't got a word to say, dude, it just starts crying. The 119 relatives, not one was willing to help her. You know what I'm saying? That's how white funerals go.
Yeah, there it is. Like, get the fuck off stage.
Come on.
Deal with it.
We really going to be here this fucking long? You know how many of us there are?
Blow your nose and keep
Yeah.
going.
You got 14 more just of the girls.
Yeah,
Before we
and
can
they're all
move
going to
on to
handle
the
it.
sons.
They're all going to handle it exactly the same.
Oh, yeah. There's always a poem that they never get through.
I love the idea of no patience at a funeral. Like it's like
Can you move this the fuck along?
it's a one shot. We're like, hurry up. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
They got work to go to.
Oh, my God. I love that.
But it's genuinely the kind of thing though. Like we need to find a way to fucking have that be the black experience.
The black experience in church is unmatched.
We got to gentrify that one because like it's fucking
It needs to be ours.
because it's. Well, I'm, like we just gotta join in because this whole quiet, crying, nothing happening thing, and 'cause it's always in a church, so them sniffles echo. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to fucking hear that, and that silence is deafening.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's
Thank you for the water.
It is like just 100% another vibe because, like, in the black church, they even incorporate the time for the sadness.
Yeah.
You know, like they have the little breaks and moments, and like, you know, just similar in black church, there is going to be the chick who wrote the poem that can't finish it, except for her friend's going to come up and fucking, you know, like stroke her weave and help her get through that.
100%.
And they will get through that shit. And it's
Yeah.
going to be fucking beautiful.
They're gonna put their click nails together and
Yeah,
hug
yeah.
each other,
So-
and they bounce off each
Yeah,
other.
so it's not like the sad part doesn't happen in black church at the funerals.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they know that motherfucker needs to be 70 to 80% popping,
100%.
and we can have the sad, but fuck all that. Like this person was wonderful. They got to live. They got to
Mm-hmm.
know all you. They blessed you with all of the. You know, all of you were here because
And the presents
you
and
think
shit.
that they were pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be here if you didn't like them. So let's all celebrate that we got to know this fucking person.
Yeah, and it's sad that they're gone, but there's always a time to like. I'm not gonna say find the best in it, but you know, if we're all here, don't have so many just sad pauses of fucking misery.
Oh
Like,
yeah, those motherfuckers believe in heaven and shit. So like, they probably think that people are actually going there.
yeah. And it's like 100%.
It's like, oh, rest in peace, Boosie.
Yeah, we'll see you when we
How
see
did,
you.
how did he die? Oh,
look-
my young boy, he's in heaven.
My little Tay Ray died in that shootout, but he was a good boy.
He took down 3 police officers,
Yep.
but I bet they was crooked.
Man,
I bet there was
He tripped and fell stealing that old lady's purse, but I know that lady would have wanted him to have that
I'm gonna
money.
go back there and sue that apartment complex.
God damn it.
Uneven ass stairs.
Stupid curb he tripped on. This is the city's fault.
My boy would have been in and out with that goddamn
Would have
bag.
been no big deal. We would have split the savings together.
No, nothing. No, never gone. No fucking Steve Hall.
They had that shit against us. No way, no how. Cedric and his bullshit.
Fucking alien spaceship. Now let me tell you the truth, Mr. Shake Shake.
These dirty motherfuckers. You should do better about yourself. These dusty,
man.
ashy cops out here killing my boy. I swear.
If I ever become a billionaire, then I want Black Church and Cat Williams as the priest.
Cat Williams doing 24/7 everywhere. No, it's Cat Williams. It's Eddie Murphy, or not Eddie Murphy. Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
Who was also always a pimp. It's Chris.
Other Cat Williams.
Yeah, it's Chris Tucker. It's fucking
Chris Tucker,
Mike
yeah.
Epps. They're going around
Yeah.
doing full duty as just fucking preaching at all times. And I want them to be in a fucking big old peach-colored suit,
yeah.
fucking salmon, like they're having a good time.
Dude, did you say Chris Tucker was on the Epstein list? He was fucking little boys.
No, he wasn't.
On
Wait,
what?
that list came out?
Epstein's
And
list,
Ricky,
you said?
and Ricky Smiley's a fucking liar. But no, on Epstein's list, they dropped the list like earlier this week.
Anyway, Smiley the one that would fake getting beat up, or is that somebody else?
Ricky Smiley was the
Oh, that's Jesse Smollett.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Ricky Smiley was the crackhead Santa Claus in Friday After Next.
Oh, extra medium?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Extra
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's Ricky Smiley.
Oh, damn.
No, apparently that Epstein list came out, and like however real that is, but it had Chris Tucker on that shit, along with like Stephen Hawking and all sorts.
I saw
of
the
other-
Stephen Hawking joke. There's some fire memes about that. But
See, at first I thought that was like an OnlyFans thing, because you know how OnlyFans like on Instagram, it'll
Stephen
be
Hawking's
like
OnlyFans? What are we talking about?
no, like you'll be on Instagram, right, and then you'll see like a picture of a whore and like a breaking news, and it'll be like whore teacher gets fired because principal finds out.
Oh, yeah,
that
and it'll say,
OnlyFans.
and it'll say, in the talk on will be, found her OnlyFans, and
Yeah.
tags it. It's like, oh, yeah, it's not a paid
Local young
advertisement.
slut life destroyed over pastor fighting OnlyFans. Like
Yeah.
it's always something like that. So like
Life-saving paramedic
when-
fired from her job.
yeah, so when the Hawking ones comes out, it's like Stephen Hawking would write advanced equations high up on a board and then have midgets in bikinis try to solve them.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Fuck, dude.
whose OnlyFans am I supposed to be signing up
I
for?
know.
The midgets?
Exactly. Is it the midget or the teachers?
Yeah,
Like,
but that was his thing though. Like it's just like he
So
would,
Yeah.
it really was midgets.
he would put
That's
it.
wild.
He was writing equations on the board just high enough to where they would like have to like tippy toe and shit to
Yeah.
get to it.
Getting
and
off
then,
on
you
fellow
know,
disabilities?
they'd
What's
have
this
him in
whole
their
thing?
phone.
I mean, seems like it, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of his wheelhouse.
But
Oh.
this is terrible.
No wonder his wife wheeled him out to just
Yeah.
die in the sun that day.
Well, it makes you wonder if he had a little gang of midgets just carry him around like Roman times.
I would.
Ditch the wheelchair,
That'd be
six of
fucking-
them.
Be so sick.
Fuck yeah, I would.
Hey, none of that.
Nice, nice
None of
fucking-
that.
Stephen the Potato Hawking getting carried around like a Prince of Persia.
It'd be nice and low to the ground, so if he falls, it wouldn't be too much more damage. Any more hurt.
Oh my god, I would.
Well,
that'd
they
be
got-
so dope if like his funeral casket was just carried by midgets.
And not even by their hands, by their foreheads.
Yeah.
Their big fucking Funko
Yeah, he's-
Pop heads carrying this guy
You
around.
see it on the news. It just looks like it's floating.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of ants are carrying a fucking Snickers bar.
Caskets shaped like an L for the chair. Yeah.
Oh man, dude. When I heard, because remember there was that documentary years ago about him when he died, and like how awful his like wife would treat him and shit.
Yeah.
And then you find out about the Epstein Island and all that stuff, and you're like,
Jesus.
oh, I would have wanted to kill his ass too if I was his
100%.
wife.
Clog his
Everybody's
feeding
over here
tube.
going, poor Steven.
Yeah.
He's over here fucking midgets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Flying across the world.
Kids
Fucking
too, yeah.
Developing cancers and fucking 14-year-olds and
Yeah.
midgets.
Got fucking goddamn
I would have
slave.
wheeled him into the courtyard and walked away too, bro.
Got an island of sex slave labor
and she
midgets.
did. She fucking.
Wait, that's how he died?
No, that's not how he died. But at one point, she literally like wheeled his ass out into like the side yard
In the sun.
in the sun, and then just like unplugged his ass. And
Hoping
left.
his brain would just fucking bake.
That's
like eggs,
hilarious.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude.
Like fucking breakfast.
It was
Cooked him
awesome.
like a griddle.
Yeah, yeah.
God
Literally.
Oh, yeah.
damn.
Tried to.
Yeah, she tried.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. But now I see why.
But he died that way, or he lived through
No,
that?
he lived
yeah.
through that.
Okay.
But like she tried to kill him by doing
Yeah.
that.
How do you fail killing Stephen Hawking? That's the easiest thing to do.
Seriously, man.
Well,
Push him into a pool.
yeah.
I
What do you
mean,
do?
it was probably like she was trying to do like I don't know what happened.
I forgot
don't
he
know how-
was out
Or I don't know
there.
how he got out there.
He must have wandered. He wasn't a very smart
I
guy.
mean, fuck, I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to kill Pat. Stephen Hawking would be way easier. You know?
Yeah, Pat will fight back.
Yeah.
He might remember something.
At least a little bit.
Partially. He's probably got forearm strength.
Yeah.
He's got that old man knuckles.
I was talking to my godbrother about it yesterday, right? And he's like, because I'm telling him about what's going on with him. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's not looking good. You know, we're looking at his leg, we're looking at his brain, we're looking at like dementia.
Everything.
Yeah, they got the same
Yeah.
activity.
And he was like, well, does he have life insurance? And I was like, why? You trying to get me to go over there and hit him with a pillow?
Trying to
Like,
help me out.
what kind of fucking answer? What kind of question is that?
Are we smothering him? What's happening?
No.
Yeah.
You want me to just take you want me to take a shot and find out?
Yeah, am I putting my phone in the other room while we talk about this? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, man. Like fucking. Like I don't know. I don't even know. Like what life insurance?
Swallowed it.
How does life insurance?
Good job. Good job. Good job. I hella saw that. Dude. God, that was pro.
Swallowed
as
like a
fuck,
fucking
dude.
professional
like a drunk,
broadcaster.
like a drunk
fuck.
bitch turned out to puke in the Uber and you fucking swallowed that
Dude,
one.
your mouth started to yawn and you just went gulp.
You're like, nope, nope.
Yeah, dude.
Keep it in.
Yeah.
Keep it in.
That would have like a finger in your ass. Like that
God.
Oh my god! I'm definitely gonna get that. I'm gonna get some asshole sprays tonight before I go to bed.
Okay.
I call it taking a splash whenever I go to use the bidet.
okay, take
Oh,
a
yeah,
splash.
you go
Like
grab
a fucking bird feeder.
yeah, dude. Let me go grab a splash real quick. Fucking bubbles.
That's
loves it.
funny.
Should we look into any of these articles we got here? Wow, how far?
Oh yeah.
We
shit.
How long
can
have we
if
been-
want to.
It's fucking 10
We've been
o'clock.
going for about 2 hours.
Is it really 10 o'clock?
Yeah, 2 hours
Oh,
now.
it is.
Oh,
Oh,
these
We've
are
been
the
going for
bees.
2 hours.
goddamn.
right?
Yeah, is
We
there-
can, we can do articles. We can do whatever.
Has
Doesn't
anybody been in the YouTube at all?
matter.
It looks like there's a colorful mess going on over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
right?
yeah. It's the AJ Dan Johnny squad. They were just putting a bunch of emotes and whatnot in there.
Well, that's
you
a good
know?
time.
Wait, what am I?
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
wait, what's John looking at? What am I seeing?
Over on the right
Oh,
there. It's
Oh.
like there's like comments, but all I could just see is angry
Yeah, they're
shapes.
just
I just see
emoting.
colors. Yeah.
Yeah, they're emoting shit.
It looks
yeah,
like a
yeah.
design for a rave bracelet. Like
It
I just
really
fucking.
does.
That's all
There
I
you
can
go.
see. From
There you
here.
go.
It's
Yeah.
kind of beautiful, actually.
It hasn't moved for a little bit, so
Fucking
it's fine.
Raw XD, get in
They
there.
might
Come on.
have gotten bored. So
You wanna
You party zero.
get into this tier list a little bit?
oh
yeah,
yeah.
By the way, promo code thickness, all lowercase
Lowercase.
letters, 10%
Yeah,
off.
that 2 hours.
That
is
was
all
the ad.
back nine problems.
That was the ad.
Now the actual show starts. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
make that into a reel.
A side note, just real fast. Have you guys heard of fucking Pal World?
No.
No, I saw that
Dude.
you wrote that, but what is
Is
that?
that
Dude,
a side thing of Epstein
Dude,
Island?
Pal World is Pokemon, but with guns for real.
Fuck me.
And
What?
it sold 1 million copies in 8 hours.
Wait,
in its
what do you mean?
launch, dude.
guns
On
for
what?
real? What are we
So,
talking
dude,
about?
like everything. It's cross-platform. You can
Oh,
play
so
it
this is
co-op.
a game.
So literally imagine Pokemon. They have Pokemon designed like monsters, creatures, and you're third person. You run around with a fucking gun and other things, and you can shoot
Oh, that's pretty
Pokemon
sick.
and catch them and have them fight. You can capture other trainers and butcher them if you want to. You know.
Can we see like an
dude, yeah, okay,
trailer
all right,
or
all right,
something?
dude?
You really
dude,
grin on the butchering trainers part.
Because it's like, what the fuck, dude?
That's you know when you get caught by so many when you're just trying to make it to the next town. Yeah. You don't got any
Just
potions.
fucking kill them,
You don't
dude.
got any potions left or nothing like that. You're just really trying to make it to a Pokestop.
right.
Well, you're never
Let's see,
capturing
let's
food. You gotta
see.
eat something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me get that.
Wow, they really are calling
Whoa.
it.
Dude, look, is that not Pokemon, bro? Look
That's
at that.
pretty,
Look at
uh,
that.
Scroll. They really are calling it Pokemon with guns.
Well,
That's
I need a
crazy.
trailer.
Oh,
God damn it. Yeah, dude, it's
yeah.
been fucking getting huge, dude. Let's see.
So
yeah,
is it
AJ's all
Erection
about
talking
it, dude.
about it?
It's on Game Pass. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it came out today.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
22
well,
hours
yesterday, I
ago.
think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I wonder if I can get this on the OBS stream real quick. 1 second here. No. Keep talking. Keep
Has
talking.
this actually been like produced through like a regular studio, or
This is
this
fan
made, or what
no?
is
This
this?
is a real studio.
Is this like
This is a real video game with real. This is full. This is
Wait,
fucking
is
real,
it,
dude.
Is it like a full priced game or like an indie game?
Is this like Steam,
I
where
can
it's like
tell you
$5 a
right-
game?
I can tell you right now what its actual.
I'm kind of surprised it took
price
this
is.
long for this to be made. Now that I'm kind of thinking about it a
cost.
bit more. I would have thought someone would make this a long time ago.
Yeah, seriously. Although the idea of being able to shoot my Pokemon in the face and then have it battle doesn't really make any sense.
No, but I kind of enjoyed. I saw it was a reel the other day where someone just did like an AI version of Dwayne.
Looks like it's $30.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
even a full price game.
So it's
dude.
okay, just like High on Life. It's,
yeah, something like that. So
But it
let's
was
see.
a Dwayne Johnson talk just as a Pokemon trainer, just talking about his Pokemon. But he finds like a Jinx in the wild, and he's like, I can't. You have to beat this Pokemon to death just enough to
Yeah.
where you can then make it alive and sell it to
You're-
slave labor. But he's like, Charmander, light the Jinx on fire. And just torches the bitch.
Alright. So I'm not gonna put it on OBS, but I'm gonna definitely pipe the audio through. But here's the trailer for
Yeah,
it.
pipe that bitch. Oh, what the fuck?
Stay
Oh, they're cuddly
piping.
too.
Oh. And he's about to just pull out the gat and fucking blast that little chicken.
Yeah, seriously, am I gonna dome the duck? What's happening?
Pocket Pair presents.
I saw one of those look like just like a chicken. That wasn't a Pokemon, was it?
The
Yeah, dude.
towers are here. The 3 holes hold
Oh,
the truth.
Open
wow.
3D world.
Oh,
and
motherfucker.
shit.
Okay.
Dude,
What?
Oh.
dude, it's Pokemon.
How are they
bro.
not being sued?
I know. I'm gonna double barrel.
I'll tell you in a minute. But
I want to double barrel a Jigglypuff so bad.
So yeah, dude, you
Sing
can,
now,
you can
bitch.
roam around and collect shit and like build bases like you would in any game.
Oh, dude.
It's everything that
pretty open
everyone
world.
has wanted out of a Pokemon game, but no one's had the balls to fucking do it. You know?
I'd spend 6 hours killing Zubats.
Over and over
No,
again.
dude,
Just
there's literally
roll
there's scenes of people running around the fucking double barrel shotgun and going wow into the fucking Pokemon, bro.
Yeah.
Just killing them. You know, it's so great.
I'm
bro.
killing a lot of wormies and Pidgeys and all
So-
those stupid ones you don't never wanted.
Hey, look,
Whoa,
see,
my fucking
see,
God.
see,
Strapped up.
Oh,
that
she
shit.
fucking bucket.
It's a rocket launcher,
Oh,
bro.
We got damage
shit.
counts and everything.
That motherfucker just blew up
I
Charizard.
don't know any of these Pokemon you're showing me right now.
They're not Pokemon. They're their own fucking shit.
Oh,
These are
thank
not.
God.
This is not
Okay.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're all individual.
I
but
kept
they're-
thinking, like, man, I fell off the generations ago.
No, this
No.
is they're all their own shit. Pretty
Although
much.
I'll tell you what, buddy, after all the new Pokemon, they're really not far off creative wise.
Yeah, I
Yes,
can imagine.
stylistically wise, there's your Breath of the Wild fucking hang glider thing.
Can you hang
know?
them too? Can we link to
I'm
these
sure you
Pokemon?
can. I'm sure you can, dude. You can fly on them and shit.
That's pretty
dude.
sick.
Yeah, clearly
Like-
Lucario.
I want to see more people getting. There we go. I want to see more shooting.
Yeah.
That's
There's
kinda-
it's 4-player co-op and there's open servers where you can head up to 32
Wait.
on there if you wanted.
But is there a story?
There is a story.
And is the story also
I don't know.
okay?
Oh, that's cool. That's like a little.
Yeah,
what
there's
do
your
you wanna
building
call
That's
it?
a
shit, you know.
Fennekin and a fucking a Lotado.
You can
right
have as
there
many
and-
Pokemon it seems as you want roaming around your base.
and
you
making
know?
them
That's a big boy.
slaves.
Like,
Oh, we
yeah,
got
they're
slave
basically
labor?
slaves. Yeah, yeah.
Fuck yeah! And of course the bitches are dressed hot. Okay, yeah. That's cute.
Yeah, dude, a lot of these guys actually look like Pokemon from the games. It looks like these are main characters coming up here.
Oh, another hot
Some
bitch.
fucking
Never would have
bitch,
guessed.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, they gotta be attractive in
Yeah,
some way.
yeah,
Oh,
of
yeah,
course they
some
do.
boss motherfucker.
Oh,
they
yeah.
even have like Pokeball
Yeah,
style.
that was totally a Pokemon.
They call them spheres. Something
Yeah.
Sure they do.
spheres.
Yeah.
You know?
Pal sphere.
Pally-spheres. or
There's
something.
your Elite Four / gym leader thing. There's the co-op mode where you can run around.
You got
There's a
pa-
level system for yourself and your
They
Pokemon.
got towers
me.
and shit.
There's raids like
Wow,
boss style
that's a big
shit,
boy.
dude. Bro, this sold 1 million in 8 hours.
I'm not
Wow.
In
surprised.
8 hours, bro.
1 million to one dog. When I get home, I'm downloading this.
Yeah,
file,
dude.
bro.
Dude, like it honestly, it came out of
Whoa.
fucking nowhere, dude.
That dude had a Gatling gun.
Well,
It looked
fair.
like.
As it's impressive. I'll
Wait,
give
wait,
it that for
Well,
sure.
not only that, but like to price it at $30
Yeah.
does two things. Pricing at $30 does two things. One,
Woo, goddamn.
it opens up the market by like 500%. Because I don't know about you, I'm not always interested in trying out a AAA $60 game.
Yeah, sure.
You know, like if it's just like, this might be cool, and there's $80 on the line.
Yeah.
I don't know if I might go for something a little bit more tried and true.
Oh
but
yeah.
for $30,
That's nothing.
Yeah.
like $30, if it's not that good, it's fine.
Yeah,
I'll
dude,
chalk it up to
everything
a L.
that they just
Yeah.
showed
Yeah.
us looks great for $30 fucking dollars.
Yeah,
for sure.
and then
you know,
The other thing is that by making it lower like that, you know, your sales can potentially be so high
yeah,
that now your next one could be a full price game.
Yeah.
You'll make more on the lower price than you were for the higher price.
Yeah.
Just the volume
Yeah.
of people
Like,
buying it.
I had a drug dealer friend once that he made a shit ton of wax, like the cheap and chaotic way, you know, like where you're using like buckets and fucking cans of like butane and shit.
Okay.
Like he was doing it the archaic, like the old school way to
Yeah,
make
like
wax.
fucking prohibition
Yeah.
moonshine way. Yeah.
But he saved up and he bought pounds and pounds and pounds of shake and then ran just this honestly really good but just black, thick fucking nasty shit wax.
Wait,
But
it isn't wax supposed to be clear, or the lighter the better? Or?
yeah, the clearer the better.
Okay.
Because that's more that the extraction process was better. But again, this is talking about like making it with 5-gallon buckets and butane, so
Yeah.
you can only really get so much extraction. But
Early Breaking Bad.
But you know, he made the equivalent of a couple of pounds of wax, and sold it all for like $10 a gram. Like I bought a jar this big that was full to the brim for $40.
Jeez.
It was like fucking 20 grams.
Yeah.
You know, because wax, you know, not a lot of it is a gram.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A gram is not a lot of weight, so
Little
not a lot
dollop.
of
yeah.
So like to give you this giant full jar of it's pretty insane. But because he did that, you know, he sold all of that shit. You know,
Yeah.
at 30, 40 a gram, he would have been holding on to it for hell long.
Yeah.
Like, ultimate, maybe in the long run, maybe he would have made more money, but it's a much longer run. Instead, he was like, fuck it, I'm making all my money back tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then he used that to buy equipment.
Yep.
And then became like
going.
one of the top dispensary distributors for a while.
Yeah.
And we've all been there when it's kind of like, not shit weed or shit whatever it is, but when you're smoking it or having it, you go, it's not bad for this price. Because you mentally kind of tell yourself, it's not bad for how cheap I paid for it.
Yeah. And then like,
compromise
and then
for
if you
sure.
get used to it too, and you keep going back to that guy, and then one day he comes up, he's like, hey bro, I got some fire. It's like, well,
we'll
I actually
see.
trust you because what's
Yeah.
not fire, you're not overcharging me for.
Yeah.
So
And you're transparent.
I'm willing to see what your version of
Right.
really good quality is.
Yeah,
Like,
it opens the door more to
Yeah.
potential sales.
Yeah.
And then it kicks you like a mule. You're like, holy shit, he wasn't fucking around. This is really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, potentially, like, it looks like an awesome game. I mean, obviously, I'm not the biggest gamer in the world, but
Sure.
I love fucking Pokemon. I have tomorrow
Hey, that's a
off,
different
and I'll
game.
probably take another
It
shot.
looks good, dude. I might try it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for $30, I'm pretty sure by the time I go to bed tonight, it'll be at least
The
downloading.
co-op shit's fucking cool shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
and
honestly.
I've been just craving a good shooter lately, too. Like,
Yeah.
I started playing Far Cry 6,
Dope.
and it's good.
Mm.
It's good. I still think it's better than 5, but the console's still fighting for my attention.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's
Is 6 the one? Wait, I'm trying to think. 'Cause I'm really bad at the games. Is Far Cry 6 the one where you are dealing with like a Missouri cult or something like that?
That's 5.
That's 5. Okay.
That's a good story.
So I remember that one getting a lot of traction.
That was
That's
a good story. In fact, a lot of people do not like 6 compared to 5.
okay.
But I think that the way that they integrated the story and then the way that it flows in 6 is a lot better. 5 felt like just like, here's the map, go clean it up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 6 feels a lot more like no, we're trying to get a revolution here going.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you need to be a lot more in depth with everything that's going on. We can't just tell you go over there and blow shit up anymore.
Yeah.
So 6 is more story. 5 was just more outright just chaos. But 5 is short as fuck too.
Oh, okay. Short story.
You know, if you don't have a story, then the game's gonna be short.
Yeah.
You know, because without a story, then what do?
Bunch
You
of side
grind,
shit.
and you get the max level hella fast, and you're done.
And everybody wants to do that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
fuck that. Make it take 100 hours to get that fucking gun.
That really.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be fucking sick. Then by the time you get it, you still got 20, 30 hours of gameplay left, and you got the one that you wanted the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, but
Gaming kind of fucked me up recently on a realization. So I've been falling off of video games for a long time, unfortunately. I miss video games. I want to play them.
I feel it.
I never have the time. But so I guess maybe I'll gauge this on your guys' reaction. But I never played The Last of Us. I know it's
No,
like one
me
of the-
neither.
Okay, so that you guys are helping me with that. Then 'Cause I started watching the show, The Last of
Wonderful.
Us.
Great show.
I think I'm on episode 6 right now. But
Ooh.
I've been
Dope.
watching some people talk about it.
It's a good
And,
show.
well, the thing though is, every single person I see talk about it online, where it's like a podcast or video, they go, and for people who didn't play the game, which I don't know if they're even out there, I'm like, I didn't play the game. Is it really that? Was it really that common?
Dude, some fucking fan bases like Last of Us and I'll call it out, but Lord of the Rings and there's certain
Star
fan
Wars.
bases that get too fucking culty about it, and it pisses me off.
But
dude.
was it-
like guys like this? There's shit that exists beyond this media.
Yeah.
You
A
know,
lot
like
of
come the fuck on.
gatekeepers.
Like, get the fuck over yourself.
But
dude.
it was a flagship though too. Like I think it
Still,
was
you
Last
know.
of Us once was a PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a PS3 Last of Us. Last of Us 2, the very first PS4 release was Last of Us 2 version.
Yeah.
So I mean, it did. You know, it was a flagship game, and it was really big in
Yeah.
pop culture. So I would say that there's nobody who's never heard
That's more like it.
of
Yeah.
The Last of
Yeah,
Us.
yeah, the
That's
chat's
for
popping
sure.
off right now. They're like, yeah, the great show. You
No,
know,
no,
It was a
Yeah,
really,
about
dude.
that.
I
I
haven't-
loved it. I mean, how gay was Nick Offerman?
I was gonna say,
How aggressive were those butt fucking scenes?
I'm not gonna lie. I cried during that episode.
during
I
the
tur-
butt fucking scene because you were jealous, or
Yeah,
what?
well, no, I was trying to tear myself up. Basically, what it was. I was like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I want fucking.
Oh, I
Ron,
want to feel that beard.
God, Ron wants to spread my cheeks
Can you
right
imagine
now.
how
Come on
direct
now.
that cock would be with John
God,
Salt? That's
it
a
smells like-
no-nonsense penis.
It smells like cologne and sawdust. yeah,
dude.
I want that.
That's a fucking penis of a man.
That's a journeyman's dick right
Oh,
there,
yeah.
man. It fucking
Oh, yeah.
fucked me in the ass, cut down a tree.
Alderman.
Man,
Alderman's dick.
yeah, it really is. Gentleman's dick. Man, will get shit done.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, I didn't play that shit either. I'm sure they were really good games. They must have.
They
been,
seem like
but-
it, yeah.
I mean, like I think
yeah.
I had a weird break in video
He's
games.
fucking snooty over here. Well, it's not slaughtering Pokemon. so-
Yeah, exactly. I've always heard of the joke that's ladder simulator, you know, because like, you're just
Oh,
climbing
okay.
up a fuck ton of ladders that take a fuck ton of time. time, and there's not a whole lot of game. It's more just moving from place to place.
Is it like the first Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's the only one I ever played.
I'd argue there's more gameplay than Assassin's Creed and than Last of Us.
You know, it makes me sad. I was looking at Mirage the other day because I was thinking about downloading it. It looks like it failed.
Which one?
The new Assassin's Creed Mirage.
I didn't even know there was a new.
They're still.
It came out in October. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Dude, the last two were so good though.
Yeah, you played Valhalla and
Odyssey, and I loved both of them.
Yeah.
Odyssey is fucking Spartan wartime, so you're just fucking people up as a Spartan, which is a good time.
Yeah,
Of course.
Valhalla is Vikings.
Oh, my people. Okay.
So you're just butt fucking people as a Viking.
Oh yeah, a lot of
dude,
rape.
like-
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
I ain't even got a pillage. I don't even need anything out
There's
of it.
no rape. I mean, did you even? I'm not giving you my money.
Yeah, I got my load out. We're good.
Yeah, dude. I got doing the goddamn title screen.
We're good.
Goddamn.
Goddamn.
No, I mean,
We're not forcing. We're not joking.
I think it's silly for anybody to be like, nobody's ever played The Last of Us. It wasn't even
Yeah,
cross-platform.
that's just stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what about all the
I pulled so out of
Xbox
the loop.
players?
Fuck that person that said that to you, dude. It's
that
not
guy can
fucking-
get
Well, they
it.
didn't say it to me. It was just
Yeah, they
every
better
video.
not have. Hey.
Where are they? Come over.
Kill 'em, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I
Do
know
you
what
remember
you're
their
saying.
names?
I know what you're saying because I've heard people talk like that too, and I'm just like, fuck a dick. You know,
Fuck the whole
Yeah,
dick.
yeah,
fuck the whole dick, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
the whole thing.
Feel the balls.
Just from the top to the bottom,
Unwashed,
like
too.
the Washington Memorial, all the way to
bush.
the base.
Yes.
Full bush.
God damn, but no, I do like that show a lot.
It was from what I've watched
the
so far. It's really good.
Of the Fallout
It's
show's
an
coming.
excellent show.
The
yeah.
Fallout show should be out soon.
I'm
too.
hoping that isn't fucking
Stupid.
total ass, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
It's starting to look kind of dumber the more closer we're getting to it.
because my issue is that you know how some shows nowadays they're just going for the grab, you know, the nostalgia, the hey, remember this? Hey, remember this?
Yeah.
Hey, remember this? And that's all they
They're
really
just
have
gonna
is
flash
going.
that little
they
thumbs
say,
up guy over and over and over
Nostalgia
again.
berries, what they call it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. 100%.
Member berries.
Member berry. That's what it
berries,
was. Yeah,
yeah.
member berries. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, now they made the main character like a woman by the looks of it, so I'm done. I don't even.
I mean, whatever. Dude, it's
Exactly.
Honestly,
bitches
I
ain't
think
getting
as long as they
Of
follow
course, the bitch is gonna
lore.
get lost in the apocalypse. Yeah, that's perfect.
Just going over there and fucking everybody else's day up.
Yeah, exactly.
Making everybody else have to look after her and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world's not fucking bad enough as it is. Let me fucking find a problem. Yeah, typical woman, am I right?
Did you see the Mario movie?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Fuck
no.
both of
man,
you.
dude.
I'm sorry, I want to.
He is fucking won't watch it
He's
either.
been preaching this shit
It's on Netflix.
so
It's
hard,
free.
bro.
I know it is. I wanna
God
watch it.
Damn,
It's
dude.
so good.
I never watch it.
Dude.
You know, I never watch anything.
I know.
I never have time. I want to watch it.
I know. It's so good.
I know.
I really enjoy it.
looks really good.
I've watched it like 4
It's got
times.
Seth Rogen as fucking Donkey Kong. Of course, I want to watch it.
I love him as Donkey Kong.
I know. It's got Charlie Day.
Also, we're 31 years old almost, and you still say Donkey Kong.
Donkey
Yeah,
Kong.
deal with it.
You would say that since we were like 5th
Donkey
grade.
I know. I still will.
Donkey Kong.
It'll be on my It'll be on my headstone.
It's its cousin. It's its Russian cousin.
Yeah.
Donkey.
Yeah.
Donkey.
When I die, take me to that Donkey Kong funeral.
How come you can't say the K in donkey, but you can say the K in Kong?
I'll add plenty of K's to whatever I want. Okay.
I got plenty of K's, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
I got a back pocket, I got at least 3 of them.
Like only so many K's to give out, dude. All right?
I put my K's where I want them. Okay.
Whenever I
Deal with it.
whenever I buy a deck of cards, I immediately throw away the King of Spades.
Have to. Not get 10 named the whole thing.
Keep one though, just in
Yeah, we
case.
keep him in fucking lead and Skip's funeral.
Kill one. Kill one to save the rest. Yeah. Okay, Donkey Kong. Well, that's just stupid. He's not a donkey.
He's really
a
not.
name. Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I don't know why donkey was part of that at all.
Me neither.
But you know,
Asking real questions now.
but
See?
Seth,
See?
but
Side-
like,
fucking ricochet that one.
but dude, I mean, I'm sure some people hate. I mean, you can check the chat and see if anybody's talking about Mario, but
No one gives a fuck about Mario.
I fucking love it. It was so good, dude.
Good, I'm glad. I'm glad for you.
Chris Pratt was really good.
Yeah.
Charlie Day is really good. Like the chemistry between Chris Pratt and Charlie Day, I really liked because it's like Chris Pratt's the older brother, and,
Yeah.
and Charlie Day's like the squeamish, younger, scared one.
Yeah, tweaking in
which
the
is
booth.
what he is kind of in Always Sunny anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
He plays those roles for sure.
Charlie Day pretty much had to be himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I would say Chris Pratt was just being the guy from Jurassic Park again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not mad at
Did you
that.
see all
He's
those?
putting his hands
Yeah.
up against fucking
Was it
Bowser.
I saw those recently. There's-
Did he put the hand
Whoa.
up? Did he put the hand up? For Bowser?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
No,
That'd be
Oh,
hilarious if he
I
did,
was
though.
really hoping so.
That'd
Damn
be
it.
fucking sick.
You got me.
Whoa.
Easy.
Easy.
Hey,
Easy.
hey,
Stop
hey.
it. Stop it. You see
You
the hand?
know, you know better.
Don't make me rise it a little bit higher.
Blue. I mean Bowser. Bowser.
Yeah.
Bowser.
I love that Velociraptors respect him like he's gonna slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, what are you going to do, human? Although he doesn't do to a T-Rex.
Yeah, and it works.
I know it does. A
Oh,
T-Rex
does he do it to a
stops.
T-Rex?
2 of them.
I've seen Dominion, sort of. I don't remember much from it.
I think it's a terrible movie.
the-
but,
oh, is it? Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was
I
pretty
thought they
terrible.
were all terrible, but I watched them.
They're
They're not very good.
They're
They're not
not-
very good.
the one
not.
where they brought back Dr. Grant and the old
Yeah, that
original
one.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That was pretty
That
terrible.
one was terrible.
It was
yeah.
pretty
I think that's the
terrible.
third one.
It was a movie about like locusts and like them eventually trying to get to the lab and less about the dinosaurs.
Yeah, it was about grain.
Yeah.
The
The
dinos-
talk about grain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, which one?
That one, 'cause the locusts were eating grain.
Oh, they were
so
eating grain,
The
okay.
issue was that they were taking over the world. Somehow.
Yeah.
I thought it started interesting with the first movie being like, hey, like they're going extinct.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
gonna
the
try
island's
again.
going
so
off, yeah.
so we're gonna try to bring them to this like fancy resort, but really use them as war machines.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a cool concept.
Yeah.
I
Like,
see that happening.
trying
kinda.
to sell T-Rex.
I don't think they executed it right though.
Like growing T-Rex exoskeletons and
On the
putting
black
Gatling
market.
guns on them and shit.
Yeah, Spetsnaz really want that.
That'd be fucking awesome. But then, yeah, by the second one, you're like, I don't get why we're still even here.
Why,
Like,
and why did the second half of the movie take place in a house? I don't want to see dinosaurs in a house. This
Yeah, I
is
don't know,
Scooby-Doo.
bro.
It's dumb
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah.
In the lab or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then the third one's just like the locusts and
Yeah.
just Chris Pratt just putting his hands up all over
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah.
He's a good looking guy, and I like Chris.
Oh, he's
Pratt,
gorgeous, but like,
But Jesus Christ,
The
dude.
biggest
Has a
problem
character.
that I have with that movie, the last one, is that it went from the movies being about dinosaurs to the movies. The dinosaurs are just in between the main plot points in
Yeah.
that movie. You know,
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, we have to go through this thing, and that's where the dinosaurs are, and that's it. That's their only involvement. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this isn't a fucking Jurassic film anymore.
No, and
dude.
then they-
Like, what the fuck?
They brought in all the old cast so just everybody can get one more
Yeah,
fucking paycheck.
yeah,
and everything.
remind you how old they all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's like the original trilogy when they made that third one with William H. Macy and some other people.
Yeah.
That one was about like a family dynamic of like him and his ex-wife are trying to not get back together, but like arguing, looking for their kid. I'm like, I don't want to have a fucking lost kid movie. I want dinosaurs.
Yeah, this isn't fucking.
Stop falling off.
This isn't fucking Valhalla or whatever that shit.
No.
Oh, hola.
But
Valhalla.
or Baldir. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, Baldur.
But
My ears are pretty hairy. What are you
oh,
talking
no,
about?
the
What-
fucking Odin's son from Norse mythology.
Oh, okay.
Baldir gets like stolen by fucking Sujir,
Mm-hmm.
and then fucking Odin has to try to go like save his ass.
Is this part of Lord of the Rings? What is this?
No, that's like the
No,
actual
okay,
mythology.
yeah. Zeus fucked a lot. That's what I remember from
Yes, he did.
mythology.
That's
Greek
Greek
mythology.
mythology.
Greek mythology.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Norse mythology is almost all Odin.
You know Thor?
Yeah.
That's Norse.
That's Norse.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
the
yeah,
son
yeah,
of
yeah.
Odin.
Yeah, Loki and all that. Yeah.
Odin is like God, but he's like a dark, angry motherfucker with an eye patch. Like
That's how God would be, I would think.
he's God.
Word.
But
If he wasn't black.
yeah, like he's just
Morgan
he's just
Freeman.
murderous and
Angry Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, he's-
No. I'm saying if he was black, it would be Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Odin's like, just I'll have rape for dinner and
Yeah.
you know what I'm
much.
saying, like
Fight and shit.
What I want for dessert.
Yeah, I'm like, a real man goes and burns the village down, then fucks all the women.
Yeah, a couple scoops of rape for dessert. Nothing, no big deal.
Yeah, dude. That's why they all wanted to die in battle, was to go to Odin's Great Hall in Valhalla.
So they can fight
So-
endlessly,
Oh, yeah,
eat,
yeah.
and then have sex.
Yeah, fight, fucking eat.
It's like in Mad Max Fury Road where they're like, oh, for Valhalla and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, beautiful and chrome.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I liked Mad Max Fury
Oh,
Road,
I love that movie.
but
good
it
shit.
is hard to tell me that's not Borderlands the movie.
Oh, it definitely is.
It's
And
just
that's your,
definitely is,
your
dude.
shit, too. You
The-
love Borderlands.
Oh,
Borderlands
yeah.
is amazing, bro.
Oh yeah, they're
I don't
working
know if you
on
ever played, dude, but
they're working on 4 right
I've seen.
now.
I watched him play it.
I know you're falling out of it and everything, but if you ever get the chance to play the first and second game just for fun,
They're
to
wonderful.
kill time, dude, they're
Yeah.
so good, bro.
They're really good.
They're so good.
Honestly, even
You
the
can hop in and
pre-sequel
out,
3
too.
are great too. But the first 2 were just not even an argument. They're just better.
Yeah, you know how
They're
games,
better.
Fair enough.
you know how games are like kind of hard to grip onto nowadays that are really like dense with content. You really have to like spend hours playing them
Yeah,
to like
exactly.
get a session. Borderlands isn't like that. Borderlands you can hop in and out like at
Okay.
your own free will. That's why it's
Yeah.
stuck around for so
And
long.
that's
you
that's
know?
why I've been having such problem with the console gaming is because like the commitment.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
really
You
want to
know?
play. I really want to play Spider-Man, but I watched my sister play like the first Spider-Man, and I'm watching her do like a fucking 16-button fucking combo.
So good.
Yeah.
No, it looks really good. I really want to
Yeah.
play it. It seems like you have to really like
You do have to
be
invest.
playing
You
it.
should invest in that. It's the kind of
No,
game you
I
should
know.
invest. Yeah.
I own it. I own 2 of them because she
You
before
got
she had her own.
PS5?
No, I own the first one.
4?
And then,
Oh.
I have a PS4. I own the first Spider-Man and the Miles Morales one.
I forgot that they made that. for
Yeah,
PS4.
yeah, that's a whole
yeah.
different game.
I played the opening 3 hours of Miles Morales on Sarah's PS5.
On 5, yeah.
And I almost went and fucking bought a PS5.
No, yeah, nice. Good.
I
good
considered
Burp.
it. Like I remember,
Hell yeah.
I think I played 40 minutes of Miles Morales, and then I opened my phone and went on Best Buy to see which PS5s were,
Yeah.
because I knew like the next day I was going home.
And
So,
you wanted it?
Yeah,
You wanted to
'cause-
keep playing?
Well, yeah, because like an asshole, like I watched your sister's house for like I don't know 3 or 4 days or a week. I don't even remember now, but I feel like I was there for a while. But I didn't play the PS5 the whole time.
What the fuck?
I tried to play.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I tried to play the
I
first.
jerk off in every room.
I tried, and it's a one room.
Every corner. Every corner.
Yeah, every tile space.
Hey, check out this walk-in closet.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Aiming for the sink.
Yeah, dude. So like an asshole, I don't play PS5 the whole time. I try starting the newer God of War, but the beginning of that game, because God of War is crazy.
It looks
cinematic.
so
Oh,
fun.
dude, it's so good.
so
bro.
cinematic. But the beginning of that game is all in snow.
Yeah.
And the thing about that is like his sister has like a very dark apartment. You know what I'm saying? So like they didn't wire in lights. It's like that kind of ghetto apartment.
Yeah.
So like your light switch turns on a fucking lamp.
Yeah.
That you
Oh,
plug-
it's like that. Okay.
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
pick
yeah.
the outlet and you plug your lamp into it, and your
Yeah.
light switch will turn it on.
Bird.
So it's like it's a pretty dark in general apartment. And then she had cats, so like I wasn't trying to like open shit up and let the cats go away.
No.
So like you're kind of just like in like a cave almost. So when I started God of War, it's all in the snow. So you're in this really dark environment, but the screen is just piercing bright white.
Yeah. You're
For the-
wearing sunglasses playing it.
And so it's just you just close your eyes.
Yeah,
You,
definitely.
you end up whether you want to or not, unless you're a child and you have infinite energy. Being in a dark room with a blistering white screen.
We've
it's
got
like-
these shitty blue
lulls
eyes
you.
where fucking light hurts.
Yeah.
You gotta
so,
turn the
like-
backlight down.
Oh, I should have, because like I literally I started playing it and I fell asleep playing it.
Yeah,
Like
sucks.
it's just like when it's just like
Mid rape cutscene. You're like
Yeah.
going to sleep. Yeah.
Yikes.
and then the night before,
Where's with you in rape right now?
that's God of War.
Friday night. What are you
Hey,
talking about?
whoa. Kratos moved away from that, dude.
That's true, that's
he moved
true.
away.
This
Yeah.
isn't God of War 2
he has a
anymore.
boy to take care of now.
Yeah.
Got too woke.
Boy.
What was it? 1 or 2 where it opens with you fucking
2 and Ascension.
and Ascension?
Oh, for the
Ascension
yeah,
for the PSP. You open
Yeah,
with
OG.
fucking on that
Fuck
one.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Like the camera pans to the left to a vase and you're just shaking the vase till it
Yeah,
falls off.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to hit the buttons and
Yep.
I think my favorite part would be if you hit the wrong button. I guess it would essentially say he just came early. No, because
They get all disappointed and shit.
yeah, because you'd stop, you'd hear it, you'd like, so it's. It was basically that, yeah. So you don't mash the buttons right. He's a fucking 2-pump chump.
Gotta snore.
yeah.
Got a bore over here, yeah.
Yeah, so the night, like the last night I'm there, I fire up Miles Morales. And like immediately, like, because I played the PS4 version, but I haven't played Spider-Man since then. Immediately, controls are right back in my hand.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm swinging. I'm already doing complex shit in the game. Like, because I platinumed Spider-Man 4 on the PS4. It's the first game I've ever platinumed. Honestly.
Fuck yeah.
First platinum. I
Fuck
mean,
yeah, dude.
I've tried,
Yeah.
but I've
Sure.
never really completed a Pokedex. I've gotten really close.
It's hard, dude.
Yeah, I've gotten close, but
man.
like I've never gotten like the whole Pokedex.
Dude, I think it's like a national dex, and then there's like the true. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a version of the Pokédex people would do where they would catch every individual evolution of a Pokemon too,
Oh, wow.
and have that in the Pokédex. Dude, people go fucking wild
Oh,
hunting
yeah.
on Pokemon, bro.
it's
Fucking
yeah,
crazy, dude.
Dude, I fired it on. It was such a good game, and then like I immediately felt like a dumb asshole. I was like, I could have. Miles Morales is a 19-hour storyline.
Oh.
I could have finished that game.
Oh, yeah.
I could have if I would have started a day earlier. I probably would have finished it
Yeah,
because it was so good. As soon as I started playing it, I immediately did not want to put that controller down. And then I was like, oh wait, I gotta go to work in the morning, and then I had to turn it off.
God damn it.
So I'm about to buy a PS5.
But would you have wanted? But then if you'd done that though, wouldn't you have wanted to probably then platinum it again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then the other Spider-Man's already out. Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
So I mean, like I would have railed through that 19 hours of Miles Morales and used it as a warm up for Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
That literally would have been my prequel.
Wait, did you have a PS5?
No,
Oh, okay.
He's going to
You
buy
never
one
bought
though.
one.
I'm considering it.
Okay.
I mean, it's just getting cheaper and cheaper.
Yeah.
And I'm making more and more money as an adult.
And
Without
we're nowhere
children.
near the next one.
Like as an adult without children, $500 seems a lot more accessible than it used to be.
It's
Yeah.
It's
You know, it's like, oh, maybe this month I'll have to kind of watch my account a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but like I could probably just go buy one right now and I'll be okay.
Yeah.
the kind of sad part about that is that you don't realize that that's not much money because of buying stuff you want. It's because of fucking like, oh shit, I got to pay for this for the car. Like when you start realizing the context of money when you have to pay for shit you don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah,
never
exactly.
like oh, I bought myself that really nice fucking TV I wanted. That was my first big purchase for no money. It's like, no, I had to replace my transmission, or it's some stupid shit
Oh
like that.
yeah, dude. Like
It's always something like that.
My fucking car was $24,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's because it was used.
Yeah, I like your car.
Thank you. But like now that it's like
Buick, right?
now that
Yeah.
it's paid off, it's like, it's completely different because before it was like, man, I got to pay $400 for a payment and then another almost $200 in insurance every month. Like
Yeah.
$600 of what I make every month is going back into this bad boy's meals, whether I drive it or not.
Yeah.
So
I'm never financing again too. When I bought mine at a dealership, never again.
no, did you get fucked or what?
They
No,
probably
I-
boned you to interest, right?
No, that's the thing. I had really good credit. So no, I got really good interest, really good payment, or no
Okay.
What the
interest.
fuck's the
Yeah.
problem?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the problem was that when I bought it during COVID.
Yeah.
I bought it September of 2020.
Nice.
I bought it. There was no test driving because that's COVID. Fucking yada yada yada.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So I drive it, or I don't drive it. I buy it. Fucking. I take it home next day. Go to start it. Battery's dead. I'm like, okay, maybe just hadn't
That's
been,
normal.
yeah, maybe it hadn't been charged. Whatever, no big
Yeah.
deal. Drive it to work. After work, just go to start again. It does start. Okay, no big deal. Drive home. Park it for a little bit. Then I'm going to go somewhere else. Battery's dead again. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
kind of irritating. Whatever.
Yeah.
And anyways, long and the short of it, this happens a few more times.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, maybe it's a shit battery, whatever it is. So I go and I bought a warranty. I bought a fucking 4-year warranty for a big chunk of change. So I go in there and they had, separate warranties where, either for the engine or for the tires, all that kind of. I got just the engine one because I include the transmission, all that kind of stuff. I get the warranty, go in there. Hey, buddy, I'm not trying to complain or anything, but my car fucking breaks down every time. And what sucks too is that charging it wouldn't even work sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why I found that was a problem. I would charge it and it wouldn't start.
Well, because the reason this happens is because some of these cars sit on the lot for so
Yeah.
long without being test driven or
Right.
anything like that. Same thing happened with my car. Like I had to end up giving it back for like a week.
Well, see, the problem with mine was that it ended up not even being the battery. It was that the connecting clamps to the battery were not secured properly.
Hilarious.
But the thing about that, that's why I say fuck the dealership, is I go in and say, hey, I want to see if we can get a new battery, or can you guys look at it at least? And they go, oh, well, no, your warranty's for the engine. That doesn't include the battery, so it's like, get out of here. I'm like, yeah, but
Yep.
if I had test driven it and would have seen it's not starting, I probably would have said something, and I'm not allowed to test drive it. They're like, yeah, well, you already bought it, though. I'm like, this isn't fucking
Yep.
Jim's Car Shack. Like, this is Honda of the town that we live
Dealers
in.
don't
Like,
give a fuck.
they didn't give a single fuck, but
I would have been right to the triple B on that bad boy.
well, I was calm though. I asked to speak to the manager, pulled a Ken, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm not trying to get anything over on you guys. I just bought this fucking car. I'm gonna keep paying for it. Can you guys at least fucking look at it?" And he's like, "You know what? Fine, whatever." So he looked at it and they gave me a new battery, which ended up not being the problem. The problem was the cable, which I then found out 6 months later when that problem
But-
happened again.
Wait, so, here, walk me through this a little bit. When you're saying the cable clamps, are you talking about where it's connecting to the terminals of the battery?
Yes, the terminal of the battery.
So wouldn't they have tied that down when they put the new battery in?
You would have thought, but
Or is it the other side of those clamps
so
where
I guess
that's going?
the clamps themselves were worn out. To where when they would tighten them, they would then just loosen again.
Oh.
Because what I would do is
yeah,
because when it started breaking down again, I would just kind of wiggle it and that would spark it and it would be good.
Yeah.
So it was like the clamps themselves were worn out.
Yeah, so while you were driving, most of the time it was barely making contact, and you'd hit a bump. It'd break it out of contact, but because the car started...
You were good.
Yeah, because... You
The
know,
alternator's
your-
charged.
Yeah,
right?
your battery's only to get you to start.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That sucks a lot of dick, too.
It does, but it's like it's just the fact that
And the fact that they won't help you, and they're like, go eat a dick.
it's
Right.
fucking taillight guarantee. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm like, dude, this is I don't know. I don't fuck with the
Gotta read
dealerships that much.
You got to read your warranties.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
I-
the battery doesn't count as the engine.
Yeah.
I'm like,
See,
yeah, fucking eat a dick.
I doubled on my warranty when I got the car. I I had like the 60,000 that Buick gives you, and then I bought 100,000 from Subaru where I bought it from.
Dope.
And then that way, if one was going to tell me to fuck myself, I was going the other.
Yep.
And luckily, the only problem I had is same as you, kind of like similar. When I got the car, I think a few days later, all of a sudden it just wouldn't start. And my car is kind of fancy, so like it's got the fucking the like tablet in the center, the heads up display and shit, and
Leather clamps.
yeah, and I know, right? Those are for me. It went into full Linux mode, right? So now my beautiful tablet entertainment system looks like I'm trying to write code on it, right? So I take it back to them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, the battery must just be dead. We'll give you a rental car, and then you can come back in a few days because I have a special kind of battery in my car." And then I get that, sure enough, and then fucking a couple like maybe a week later, it does it again. It just dies. Same thing. Fucking screen goes to the Linux tablet. I can't start my car. I can't disarm it or on it. And I'm on a pizza delivery. Yeah, dude. Like I literally walk to the door and I come back and I'm fucking stranded. And for the viewers, they won't have much context. I'm on Willow Pass Road, right where it becomes the freeway. By Landana.
Yeah.
So there's no sidewalk, there's no shoulder.
No.
And there's heavy traffic. And I'm parked half on the in this guy's yard with tires on the ground on Willow Pass, with just infinite cars passing me with a dead car.
Yeah, not even a gap
looking
to get
like
out.
a fucking asshole too.
You didn't even got to climb over your center console to get out to your passenger door.
This guy's eating a handmade pan pizza, looking at me through the window like, what a piece of shit.
He's fucking up traffic for everybody else.
Oh yeah, so I had to come get rescued by some AAA dude. They had those little jump starter packs.
Yeah.
He had to use 2 of them.
Wow.
He had to double up to get enough energy to get that bastard
Killed the whole
going.
battery.
They ended up taking my Buick for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did. I don't know. But they took it for 2 weeks. Apparently the amp spikes from fucking this battery up must have done something bad to the tablet. So they give me like a truck. Right? And I remember thinking like a week and a half in, like, if you guys really sold me a fucking lemon and it's going to be broken for like 20 grand plus and I'm going to deal with this every day, keep it, and I'm taking this truck. I'm not returning the truck.
Come get
Unless you guarantee that Buick is done, that's my truck.
it now.
Yeah, I'm willing to take this wherever we're going.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah.
They're going to jail, it's fine.
Fucking-
Fucking don't give me that car back.
Driving across state right now.
Yeah. Well, luckily I haven't had a problem since I got it back. And,
Knock on wood.
yeah, I mean, I've had it for a long time.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's what, 6 years?
Yeah, just about. It's
Yeah.
2016. So,
Nice.
So, yeah.
Good
I
little
think
deal.
It was only like a year old when I got it.
Fuck yeah.
Dope.
Hell yeah. But,
car.
all right, so let's look at this soda tier list. It's already 10:30.
Right.
Well, we got 2.5 hours in, so.
No, never mind.
sure?
Yeah, take a piss.
Okay, I'm going to take a piss real quick.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead. You know where the bathroom is, yeah?
Yeah.
Word.
Ooh, my ears.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck.
We haven't really got back to the soda tier list, and I will mention to the folks who are watching and are still listening, we may or may not have lost what we started.
Yeah. No, it's all gone.
So we're gonna start all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is there anybody left in this live stream? Have
I mean, there's 3 people watching, but I
We-
mean, no one's they're just chilling.
I figured we would have walked them by now.
Big
Fuck.
chilling.
God damn, 2.5 hours, huh?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
are we even gonna release this?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, split in half or something like that.
Yeah, we're probably gonna split it in
yeah,
half again.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
okay.
fuck Squarespace.
Well, I mean, if you go on the website,
Joe Rogan.
thicknessantheshine.com, you get the full episodes, more
Yeah.
sooner than YouTube and
Yeah.
Facebook. I don't even think we're on Facebook no more.
No, I mean, kinda. You know, what
Sort
I'm
of.
saying? But how does Bro Jogan do it? How's he posting like 4 hours?
Bro Jogan?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you talking
Look
about?
at Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Okay, bro.
That wasn't
I don't
enough.
know.
That wasn't close enough.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
In
Bro
my
Jogan?
brain, I know who Joe Rogan is, but I
it's
just
getting late.
didn't make that association.
It's getting late for everybody.
Yeah. We're usually a morning show.
Oh yeah,
We're recording in
but
the
like,
evening.
How does he release these like 4-hour episodes all the time?
Well, I mean, he gets paid to do podcasts all day, every day.
no, I know, but what I'm saying is,
Oh,
it's
you mean
like-
okay, sorry.
No, what I'm saying is like Squarespace only lets us make files so big,
Yeah.
and if we were to try to make like a 4-hour episode and compress it into one, it would sound like shit.
Well, he probably owns his own website, so and then it controls how much his data can upload to a server.
Bastards.
So, like, I mean, in a perfect world, like, we could make a computer that functions as a server that holds all of our memory and everything.
yeah,
And then you add an address to that server, and people kind of log into that and get
Yeah.
all the data and blah blah blah.
it's all fucking hippie science magic to me. I don't fucking
That's
understand.
easy, dude. It's fucking.
I'm sure
it's
it is.
cake.
I'm sure it is, and I'm sure if I looked at it while it was being done, it would make sense. But from outside looking in with not enough knowledge, the idea of I don't even understand what a server does.
Hippie knowledge.
So if you were talking about creating one out of a computer,
A server is a computer.
a server is a computer.
Is a computer.
Okay.
Imagine this computer
Yeah.
without Windows or it has some different operating system.
Yeah.
And it's just a location that people can log into to pull data from.
Okay.
And the server tells you like it's like basically the rules in which is within the computer, right, is what is sent to you and what you pull from it, right? So like MMOs, for example, to play World of Warcraft with each other, you and I are connecting to the internet, which then connects to the server, which hosts the game, and we're pulling data from that essentially, right?
That's fucking crazy.
That's how a server works,
Yeah. And that's why
there's
you
more
need-
to it, obviously,
Yeah.
but that's at a high point. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So
yeah, when it comes to computer at that level, I mean, at our age, we really, I feel like Mark would agree with this too.
Yes.
We really kind of fell behind. Like we know how to use our phones and shit.
Oh, dude, I'm not. I'm
you
fucking
just have never had
illiterate.
anybody explain to you,
Yeah,
dude.
I mean-
I know exactly what you're talking about. I was there, X
Yeah.
years, ago too.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
literally, you just need somebody to walk up to you. Go, this does this, and you go, "Oh shit, really? That's it?" It's like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it, dude. Like it's not,
I feel that.
like
I feel that.
especially because you guys grew up with tech. You might not feel like, oh, we're falling behind. The fact that you grew up with tech, you will always inherently be able to gravitate towards it and somewhat understand it.
I'm sure I'll always
like
be able to
that's
use,
just
like,
that's in our
yeah.
DNA at this point.
Oh yeah, but
You
then
know?
there's these kids that like are like 12
That's
and
different. Yeah.
they're coding and hacking into like
They're
fucking
so much
Russian
smarter.
military sites. And
Oh
shit.
yeah, they're sending the bomb somewhere else
Yeah,
if
they're
they want
they're
to.
like what was it called, swatting? They're
That's
sending
just stupid.
I can't believe that
SWAT
SWAT
teams
shit.
to kids' houses and shit like
That's
that.
just doing stupid shit in general.
It's like, I'm gonna fuck your mom. I'm gonna have your mom and dad killed in front of you.
On accident, yeah.
Yeah, by police.
I'm
That
gonna,
was-
I'm
By
gonna
the people who are
say,
supposed to protect you.
I'm gonna say your family has these weapons in their house, so when they
Yeah.
step out, they're gonna get
It's-
blown away.
Swatting's
Yeah.
not fucking cool, dude.
Guys
That's
would-
so
Nah.
fucked, dude.
Guys would see this and say, "Hell yeah!"
I do. Yeah, man.
All right, let's take
Cool.
a peek
Let's,
at this
let's,
tier
let's
list.
blast through the soda list real fast here.
Baja Blast.
Blast. Ayo. So, as we
Wah,
mentioned
wah, wah,
before,
wah,
Mark,
wah.
you have never done a tier list of any kind, right?
No, I haven't.
So this is pretty straightforward.
Don't know
It's
when I ever
kind of
would've.
we have it listed in its own tiers. Perfection is obviously like S tier, right?
Yeah.
Amazing tier, great tier, good tier, okay, terrible, and vomit worthy. We have a fuck ton of sodas, and we're gonna go through and just see which ones we
I
like
feel
the
like
most.
vomit
you
worthy
know?
would be hard to do. It's
So-
soda.
You know what's weird?
Dude, like the caffeine-free like Coke Zero is vomit worthy. Like I should. I would rather drink water.
Yeah,
I would rather
you'll
drink
come
water.
across one that you'll
Yeah.
end up thinking that about.
Okay.
I like that
Yeah.
you shuffled these from last time, so it's not like we're going in the same order.
Right, exactly.
All right, so number one is going to be Tab Cola.
I've never had Tab Cola before.
Tab Cola. Tab Cola kind of tastes like a almost flat Coke.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's anywhere. It's not good. It's okay.
It's okay.
It sounds like a
If
perfect
there's,
okay right
if you
there.
needed a cola, and right, you're looking at like a fucking ice chest full of those Jones sodas from Starbucks.
Tab.
I'd take the Tab Cola
Okay.
over it.
So
That's fair.
you wouldn't get water over Tab?
No, not
Okay.
if I really wanted
Alright.
a soda.
All right, we'll put Tab.
What
in
about
okay.
like a Shasta Cola?
Oh, I'd take a Shasta over a Tab.
Okay.
Oh, for
okay.
sure.
Yeah,
So okay for sure, but
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
at the bottom of okay or in the middle
yeah,
of okay.
I can't say it's good because, like I said, it does kind of taste like an already flat Coke.
Yeah,
Fair
fair.
enough.
Next one we got is Pib Extra.
Oh,
Ooh, I
dude,
love
Pib
Pib.
I used to.
Extra,
I
dude.
honestly used to love Pib Extra.
Oh, that's
Not
on the
even- not
list.
even gonna
Like
lie.
Like
perfection or amazing? What do you think?
I'd say amazing.
I'd say it's
Yeah.
amazing because they aren't better than Dr Pepper.
Word.
No.
It's really
Word.
good. It's really
It's
good.
top of the amazing list for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
it was
Yeah.
it was a little syrupy. It was a little thick.
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah.
it was still really good.
But you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like some sodas, like it's too syrupy. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like that. This is like just at
Yeah.
that cusp,
Like when you're
before
hitting-
it crosses.
When you're hitting the
You know?
fountain machine and it's like the little droplets are hitting the side of the cup and they're not sliding down,
Yeah,
you're like,
they're
okay,
thick.
that's too much.
a little
This
too
one
much
had-
syrup, bro. Jesus
it had
Christ.
24 flavors, not like 25 or 6
Is
or
this-
whatever. It only had one more than Dr Pepper. It was fine.
Is this a like regular 7-Up or some
is
form of
regular
African American
7-Up.
version?
No, I see some fucking yeah.
That's a bad.
Is this 7 Up February?
No,
What is it?
the logo, the 7 and up, yeah, because that's the name of the fucking
7
brand. Oh God, the 7 Up is white branding. So if it was a
Yeah.
white background, then you wouldn't be able to see.
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's white
Oh,
branding for
it
sure.
Sure is. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
I
they
see 7
failed.
Up in the hood?
I think 7 Up is like okay max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a reason they're pretty much gone. Fuck 7-Up.
I can't believe they got rid of Sierra Mist.
Oh,
I used to
yeah.
love Sierra Mist.
Have you
Yeah,
tried
that's a
Starry?
decent-
I haven't
though?
tried Starry
It's
yet.
good.
Starry's pretty good.
Okay.
It's
I don't think it's on here, but I will put
It's-
Starry up there.
It's still not Sprite, but neither was Sierra Mist.
No.
No.
7-Up, I think, is like everyone compares 7-Up and Sprite, and I don't think that's
can't do that.
That's
They're
not
different.
a comparable thing at
That's
all.
not like because 7-Up has like a quarter of the carbonation of a Sprite. They fucking
Yeah.
put Sprite under pressure,
Yeah.
bro.
Sprite's,
Yeah.
Sprite's got smelling salts in it.
Yeah.
Sprite
wakes you
assaults
up.
your nose for sure, dude. Goddamn.
Look, take an ice cold Sprite. I've never had an ice cold 7-Up bring a tear to my eye.
No, exactly.
Love a
Dude.
good Sprite.
Question my manlyhood on a Sprite.
Oh yeah.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Oh, and,
Oh, it's
and
perfect.
instantly to the
Dude,
top.
I,
To the
it's
top.
the same.
No.
I agree. Yep. I'm
the-
glad we're
It's
clearly,
gonna be hard to put anything above it besides maybe
We're
regular
clearly men of culture here.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Of course.
like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is so like undoubtedly perfection.
Coke. Taco Bell's got a new
For sure.
cravings menu. Just saying.
You know, I went to Jack in the Box recently, and they changed their cravings menu or their munchie meals are not those
They're
crazy.
strange now.
Well, they're not those weird heart attack like when you used to have one where it was a burger and then a
Nacho
grilled cheese under
yeah,
it,
yeah.
or like it was like a chicken sandwich.
No,
that
now
also,
it's like pick something that was already on the menu.
yeah,
and
exactly. I was like, what the fuck?
We'll
Where's the
still
heart
half
attack?
and half on the fries and shit.
Dude,
I never liked any of those fucking things anyway.
Me neither.
Dude,
They weren't good, but it was cool to see.
They
them.
brought back popcorn chicken, but regular and spicy.
Oh, the spicy, dude.
Are they
Dude,
good?
that shit. Oh
Spicy's
my
good.
god.
At
dude.
Jack in the Box?
Oh,
Both
yeah.
are great.
Spicy's
They
good.
give you a little box of half and half if you want one of each.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
and then
dude,
and I
like,
think they even do one where there's fries in the box.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
If
Yeah,
you get the meal.
actually, hella good. If you're like on a tender bender, but like,
Yeah.
I've had so many tenders that maybe you want to,
Bender.
Yeah,
maybe you want to like mix it up a little bit.
I
Like
feel
a
that.
popcorn chicken,
I feel
bro.
that. I could eat chicken tenders.
A tender
probably
bender
every day.
sounds like that Stephen Hawking midget porn thing.
I can't claim that. I can't remember who, but some comedian made that
I love that.
called that. I can't claim that for sure.
What do we?
But,
What do we
okay.
got out there? The
Next
king of
one,
Baja
we got
Blast.
root beer.
Ooh,
I-
you know what? Barks
Barks,
over
Barks
A&W.
root
Yeah,
beer.
100%.
Barks over A&W.
Yep. Yeah.
Back to the to the Pib thing. I used to think Barks was really syrupy, but in a good way. I loved it.
I'd say amazing.
I'd
'cause
say
I
amazing.
think root
Amazing.
Beer,
Yeah.
I don't think any root beer is gonna hit perfection.
No,
But Barks is out of root beer. Barks has got a.
I
jab,
like
bro.
root beer, but I don't love root beer.
I used to love root beer.
A screaming
Yeah.
cold mug
Yeah, see, Mug
with
was
the bulldog.
Okay,
on
I
the
can find
cover.
that. I can find that. Yeah, yeah. Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
homemade
Yeah.
root beer.
Oh, I've had that.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Have you?
But
all right,
A&W,
all right.
I think is just I don't know. It's overhyped.
That's boring.
It's
Amazing.
trash.
Better than Mr. Pibb
No.
Extra? Pibb
no,
Extra?
No, Pib Extra is a staple.
Okay, for sure.
Wait, have
for
you?
sure.
Have any of you guys? Small random sidebar. I'll try to not do
No,
any of
you're
these
good,
cuts
you're good.
late. Have you guys ever been to? I think it's also called Luigi's, but it's a sandwich place out in downtown Martinez.
Oh,
I think so.
I mean, I've been to Luigi's, yeah. but-
No, this is gonna be different.
It's a
people.
different one. It's a whole different. It's not
Oh,
a whole different.
interesting.
I don't think
Luigi's.
I've been there.
They have a whole. They have a whole like 6 fucking free like fridge things of all just like craft root beers and cream sodas.
Oh,
and
the
nice.
the soda dispensers that have like all the
Oh,
no,
mixings on it? or-
like all different
No,
brands, all
like-
bottles.
No, yeah,
Oh,
bottles.
no shit.
Yeah, it's like
Well, it's
it's
almost
like,
like indie soda.
yeah, exactly. It's
That's
like a
sick as fuck.
it's like a-
Marucci's in Walnut Creek is like that too. There's
Okay.
a whole wall of like.
Yeah.
They're like one of the only places I've ever seen an orange Gina besides
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Safeway.
Dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have you ever had
Oh,
an
yeah.
orange Gina?
Uh-uh.
It's orange juice that's carbonated. It's fucking disgusting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I'll
It's,
drink
it,
it.
it's weirdly almost slightly creamy too. In
Yeah.
a weird way.
Yeah. I mean, I won't. I'm not saying I'll throw it away, but
Right.
it's
right.
definitely a
Don't
weird.
want it.
It hits you weird.
Yeah.
Dr Pepper
Cherry.
cherry.
Ooh.
I do like some cherry.
Not
Can't-
the best of the cherry.
Doesn't
sodas.
beat the classic. I don't
No.
think. you know.
No.
Doesn't beat regular Dr Pepper.
I don't think it beats Mountain or Pepsi or Coke cherry.
No.
I'd say great.
Yeah.
I'd put them in great.
I'd almost say good. I don't know. 'Cause
I don't
it's-
think. I
good.
don't see. Yeah, I'm agree with good because I don't think I'd ever buy one.
And I think Dr Pepper has so much
fair.
flavor already. You don't taste the cherry as much.
It really is like if it was a Dr Pepper cherry over a 7-Up, I might take my chances with the Dr Pepper cherry. But I can't see myself
Amongst
ever.
any other cherry, though. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You're
I'm-
gonna pick a different one.
Yeah, honestly, I would probably maybe not popular. I'm gonna go wild cherry Pepsi if I'm going cherry.
Oh fuck
Yeah,
yeah!
definitely.
Oh fuck yeah!
'Cause it just-
Oh
they,
fuck
they just did it
yeah.
better than Coke. Coke
I
had,
agree.
Coke had vanilla,
Yeah, dude.
Coke had vanilla, but Pepsi had cherry.
Cherry
did.
Coke is fire and all, but yeah, like something about the Pepsi cherry wild cherry mix, dude. I don't,
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I don't know what
Oh,
they
yeah.
did, dude. But
I mean, it's the way that like this is a slight sidebar of alcoholism. But if you ever, if you ever have Malibu rum, like the coconut
yeah.
rum, that goes good with Pepsi, not with Coke for some reason.
Yeah.
For some reason, coconut just
yeah.
goes good.
probably
in
the
this-
sweeteners, whatever
I
they
guess
use.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same thing. This cherry goes good with different things.
Okay, now we got A and W root beer.
It's either good or okay.
It's good.
low.
I think it's in the good tier.
It's not
I
bad.
think it's better than Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Dr. Pepper Cherry, I could say.
It's not great, but it's not bad. It was enough to where like they have the whole chain restaurant, but fuck, dude. I mean,
A&W weirdly
I'd go to
works.
Barks and KFC before I went to A&W.
Yeah.
Sure would.
Barks
But you know
KFC
what?
is
Weird,
sick.
weird enough, A&W works really well with vanilla ice cream for some reason.
It
I don't
is
know
the
why.
best root beer.
I don't know why.
It is the best floated root beer, but
Maybe it's like
I think
the
it's because
punchiness
it's
of the
not
taste.
carbonated as much.
It's kind of lighter
yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's really creamy.
I would argue that A&W has a little bit more of a punch to it than
Yeah.
Barks does, as far as like the root beer,
Okay.
the side of things.
yeah,
Maybe that's why it mixes well with ice cream and shit. you
Yeah,
know?
I could see that. Yeah, it's a little bit more in front or
It's like
pronounced.
a little more of a bite to
More
it.
pronounced or whatever, yeah.
Barks a little more pleasantly, like a pleasant
Balanced.
drinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Balanced for soda. Oh, man. We're connoisseurs. Yes.
There's flavors in there, man. Come on.
You're not right.
Someone got like 23 of them.
Classic
Exactly.
Mountain Dew.
Perfection.
Perfection?
Oh wait, no! Didn't we rename one of these tiers Mountain Dew?
Oh, we did. We did.
I remember we
The very
erased.
top.
We erased the great tier and we
Yeah,
just
and
called
made
it
Mountain Dew
That's
because
funny.
almost all Mountain Dews are great.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Um,
that's right. We can do that again if you
Yeah,
want.
just put it in the
All
great
right,
tier
fuck,
because
go for it.
I don't know a Mountain Dew that wasn't good. I mean, fuck, dude. Even there was Live Wire, Code Red. Code Red's very
Ooh.
chemically, but as a kid,
Yeah.
I loved a Code Red.
They had a fucking.
Dude, the World of Warcraft ones.
Yep. When they had the blue and the red.
Oh.
That was a different kind of red.
Blue was
Yeah.
Voltage. Yeah, Code Red was red, right? Or was it a different? Was
I
it
think
a
I thought it was
different red?
No,
I
they
think
had
it
a
was
different
red for,
They,
for
okay.
Halo.
they made it different for the World of Warcraft.
Or yeah,
Oh,
or World of
dope.
Warcraft.
And
Dope.
remember the game fuels and
Dude, I
yeah.
had one down in L.A. recently that was it was a Baja Blast, but it was a pina colada Baja Blast.
that's crazy.
It was one of
Wow.
the best sodas I've ever had in my entire
bet.
fucking
Wow,
I
life.
that
fucking
sounds
bet.
actually hella good.
Yeah.
Wow,
That is kind of like
It
the
was
perfect.
so.
It's like the perfect combo that nobody's
Yeah.
thinking about.
Yeah.
Like, I bought another one before we left town. I was
I
like, I'll
bet.
swing by that 7.
I
I'm getting
fucking
another
bet.
one.
So what do you think, Mark? JB says thickness says Mountain Dew, like, and that's the great.
No, that works for me. I don't.
Oh no, you said perfection, right?
No, great. I think it should be its
Oh,
own.
I thought you said perfection. at
Oh,
the
I
beginning.
was saying
Yeah.
for the original perfection, but let's just put
Yeah.
the rest of Mountain Dews
Mountain
in its
Dew.
own
Okay,
category.
yeah. Top. So, do you
Just-
think Mountain Dew's top of the line out of all the other
No,
Mountain Dews?
Baja Blast still takes it.
Well, yeah, that's in its own tier.
Yeah,
that's-
exactly.
We consider Baja Blast its own.
Oh, are you saying
you
like
know?
versus like Live Wire?
Yeah,
and Code
like,
Red?
I think just to get a feel out for the next ones.
Can you
know?
scroll down real quick so
Yeah.
we can see some of the other Mountain
I'll-
Dews?
I'll-
Let's
I'll-
do all the Mountain Dews
Oh,
right
I
Yeah,
do
fuck
like Mountain
it.
Dews. Let's do. Let's
'Cause
skip
I'll take
through.
Voltage.
Mountain Dew Voltage.
I'll take Voltage over original personally.
Oh,
Yeah.
Voltage was
Yep.
good.
Voltage
yeah,
is good.
I like Voltage over original.
Yep.
Okay, we got-
Code Zero. I would take personally. Where I
which
know it's
one?
in here. It's, where the fuck is it?
First one on the left, second row.
Oh, Code Red.
Code Red. you
Oh, there
got
it is, yep.
there.
I would take Code Red over Voltage personally.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's a bold
Voltage,
statement.
I think Voltage had too much sugar into it. Like it was edging
what I
too far
needed.
into the syrup, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And Code Red was like, I don't know, it just was better for me. I like that one better.
I want
what do you guys think?
I want a Voltage right now.
Yeah, and as we're
say
talking
And
about
Voltage?
it's fucking 11
Hey,
o'clock
dude,
at
it's
night.
2-1, bro. You know,
It's 11
let's see.
o'clock at night, and I want one right now. That's how good those
Voltages
were.
are
Yeah.
fire, dog.
Like fuck sleep.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I would take.
Stay up
I
off
would
the
take
Voltage.
Code Red personally, but
Right.
yeah, it's a good
Code Red was really good. I mean, I think
Code
I
Red
just
was good.
I drank myself sick too much on it when I was a kid.
Fair.
So like
yeah.
it almost comes with a bad taste in my mouth thinking about it.
Okay, yeah, you've ruined your. It's like Fireball. You ruined yourself on like.
Yeah,
Jesus.
an orange,
Alcohol- see? You see?
yeah, an orange soda. Orange soda, I'm drinking
Yeah.
myself to death on one of the ones.
I'm drinking Fanta
I still do
right
too,
now.
yeah.
Fanta is
It's hard to-
fucking delicious.
It's
dude.
hard to not.
So good.
What do we,
Okay,
what do we got next here?
Are we other Mountain Dews? Let's see.
Oh, this gotta be.
Oh, yeah, there's one next to
Diet
Coke
Mountain
Zero.
Dew is fucking terrible, almost vomit worthy, bro.
Yeah,
That's
Diet
fair.
Mountain,
That,
it actually
dude.
is really bad.
I hate Diet Mountain
There's
Dew.
one towards the middle, like dead middle.
Oh,
No,
Mountain Dew Whiteout, bro.
I don't think I've
Nope.
had Whiteout.
End of the Mountain Dew list, definitely.
And okay.
Is that the clear murky one?
yeah,
Okay, no, I don't think I've had that.
Oh.
one.
yeah, that one's
Oh.
off-putting.
That almost looks like cum water.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, literally.
It's
why-
definitely super off-putting.
Had to stop myself from trying it.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah, then there's Live Wire down there on the bottom.
Where? Oh, yep. Mountain Dew
Ooh.
Live Wire.
For me, Livewire is going right above the regular.
Yeah,
okay,
that's a good
okay.
spot. Yeah,
right underneath Code Red.
I'd
Yeah.
agree with that. Yeah.
Okay.
I might have seen one more if you scroll down. I think I
see,
saw
let's
maybe
see,
one more.
Yeah,
Mountain Dew
bottom
Ice. Yeah, bottom left.
Bottom left. There it is.
Right. Oh,
yes.
there's another one.
I've
there.
never had this one.
Me
I've
neither.
never had it either.
Let's assume it's great.
Ice.
All right, we'll see. We'll see what's good, but we'll put it at the bottom of the
And
list.
there's one more I haven't had either. Bottom right.
Oh, Pitch Black.
I haven't had Pitch Black.
I've had Pitch.
Yep.
Oh, and there's actually one a couple down from that as well.
Oh,
The
we'll
one-
get a Pitch Black. I haven't had it. You guys haven't had Pitch Black?
Yeah,
No.
Pitch Black's cool. It's,
you like it?
There's a case of it in my fridge right now. It's,
Is it, is it grape?
It's grape.
It's
yeah.
grape.
Oh,
it's good.
Oh, it's grape. That's
I
gotta go.
like
Yeah,
grape
it's
soda,
good.
dude.
It's good.
Gander put
okay.
that behind Mountain Dew original. I'd say if it's grape, it's got to be good.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Well, what do you think? Do you,
Yeah, you've had it.
I would agree because just like a regular Mountain Dew classic, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, fair.
It's still a staple.
I like grape soda though.
I love
I
grape.
I love
like
grape
grape
soda
soda.
too. Yeah, that's
I always get the grape Celsius. Grape
Oh,
Celsius is
yeah.
like that's
dude.
that's my jam.
All the Celsiuses are so good. But
Those
that
ones
grape
you have to get used to. I feel like. but
right above the Fanta strawberry towards the bottom. There's one more Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Fanta
yeah.
KFC. That's
Sponsored.
I can't read that. It's too small.
I never tried that one.
I have no idea what that even
Just
is.
put it right in the Mountain Dew. I
See
guess.
if I can't.
He's really zooming in on that one.
He's zooming in as hard as he can zoom.
He's trying to get the magnifying glass
getting
out.
really in there.
work. I can't see what.
Control plus. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna say let's just put it in the Mountain Dew, but we'll put it like at the back.
Oh,
'Cause
he
nobody
really
can-
is blowing it up.
Nobody can prove.
I lost it. Where'd it go?
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Oh,
I doubt we've ever tried it.
it's right there by that black Coke. Over right.
Racist.
That's true. Down and you're almost there. Right. That's left. Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And one more.
Oh, there it is. When it moved.
Jesus.
Yeah, it did move. That's kind of weird.
can't see what it says.
It's the one that KFC made. I don't fucking know though.
It's probably got chicken
Oh,
grease
there
in
we
it.
go.
I don't know.
There we go. Oh.
Still can barely read it.
Sweet lightning.
What?
Oh,
Sweet lightning.
yikes.
That's definitely some cocaine shit right
Yeah.
there.
Ah.
Pitch Black.
You fucked the whole. Oh wow.
Pitch black.
Oh man.
No,
Sweet lightning. No, I mean,
It's probably like
It-
some fucking weird
I
melon
bet
flavor.
I bet I wouldn't hate it, but I mean, I definitely haven't tried it.
Yeah.
That's bottom of the list.
Bottom. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that all the Mountain Dews then?
I think so. If we find one, we'll find it.
All right, next one, Fanta, which is I'm literally drinking right
You
now.
are.
I would put this in perfection, dog.
All right, hold on real quick before you put in perfection. If you had a choice, Thomas, Fanta Orange or Crush Orange?
Fanta.
Oh, okay.
Fanta.
Oh, that's
Oh,
tough.
man.
That's
I,
really.
I can say that
Can
confidently.
we put Crush Orange in Amazing?
Yes.
Okay.
I can answer that confidently because I had Crush originally because we had Fanta at the
Yeah.
house and I wanted to like prep myself for this.
Yeah.
So I had a Crush while I was out a couple days ago, and yeah, dude, Fanta just has like Fanta makes me want to drink more of it.
Yeah.
It has that Coke quality where you just want to keep drinking it.
Yeah.
You know, like something about it, dude.
Crush is what Crush is what we had at the hookah lounge. So
Crush is fire.
I have slammed so many Crush Oranges.
So I definitely would put Crush in amazing.
Yeah.
Better than Pib.
Yeah.
Better than Pib.
Yeah, for
Word.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. Okay, so yeah, Fanta in perfection underneath Baja Blast, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
has
mean,
to
come
be.
on.
Canada Dry.
Canada Dry.
I don't mind.
Up
Canada
towards the
Dry.
top.
Yeah,
Up
yeah.
towards the top.
I'd say it's in the Mountain Dew tier, territory. I'd say.
Probably what right below original.
Honestly.
I'd say good. I'm not that excited about a Canada Dry. It is a
Really?
it is a good time, but looking at all these sodas, like I'd probably take the A&W before I picked up a Canada
Yeah.
It's
I'd
low
probably-
on flavor.
Dry. Yeah.
That's fair.
It helps your stomach more than anything.
It's a good mixer and it's good for old people.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Canada
Yeah.
Dry often would be the last thing I would pick amongst
Yeah.
most lineups.
Like if it's
So-
in the fridge, I mean, I'll drink it and I'll enjoy
Yeah.
and I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
I will enjoy. I'm not gonna say like I'm just forcing myself to drink soda that I don't like. That'd be weird. But
Yeah.
I mean, like looking at this list, almost everything in front of it right now, I'd pick before it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Except for Dr Pepper Cherry.
Okay.
In fact, damn near Dr Pepper Cherry needs. I think we were too nice to Dr Pepper
Cherry
Cherry.
and go down to okay.
That's
I
fair.
think
Yeah,
it
no,
needs to.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Beat 7-Up.
No, it doesn't actually.
Oh, okay.
I put 7 above it.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah,
yeah.
but not beating Tab.
Yeah,
No.
That's where it should be.
That'd be
'cause
upsetting if
Tab
a
is Walmart Coke.
if
so
a
let's
brand
not,
name
yeah.
was beating Tab or was losing to Tab. There's a problem.
Yeah,
you
except
know?
for Diet Mountain Dew because we all know that's
Well,
ass.
Diet Mountain Dew is a
Shouldn't
problem.
exist.
It's
No.
just
Most diet
ass.
sodas are fucking ass, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
Most of them.
really,
yeah.
really. So okay, all right.
Actually, the one diet soda that doesn't typically fail, or at least doesn't taste that different, is root beer.
No,
Okay.
Diet root beer almost always tastes like root beer to me.
pretty close to it.
I don't
Yeah.
have that often, so I can't vouch
It's-
for.
I wouldn't suggest taking it up or anything like that, but usually when I have one, I'm not as disappointed as I would be with like a diet fucking
Yeah.
Mountain Dew.
Sprite.
Fair.
Diet
The-
Sprite's interesting too.
I think the Diet Clear ones are some of the worst.
Sprite, dude, perfection.
Regular Sprite.
Yeah, perfection.
Perfection.
Yeah, I'll put that in perfection.
Yep.
The OG.
I don't think it's top tier.
No,
but it's in perfection.
I just can't name a better lemon lime soda.
No.
yeah.
That's why I would put it up
yeah.
there. I mean,
I would take a Fanta and Baja Blast over Sprite for sure.
yeah, but on a hot summer day, dude, I
Yeah.
kill a Sprite.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
I was fucking with for a short time the Sprite limeade.
That was a good one.
Oh, is that
shit-
good?
shit
I haven't
was
had that one.
so
Yeah,
good.
that
Hell
was
yeah.
good.
That was refreshing.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
There's been a couple really good variants of Sprite that came and gone. Like,
Yeah.
remember when they had the mystery flavor? It was like cherry and shit. It
Yeah.
was really good. Oh, DP perfection.
Yes. Classic Dr. Pepper.
Straight to perfection,
For
above
sure.
Sprite, above second place is fine
Yeah.
for me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
But I mean, Dr. Pepper, fuck man, like I love Pibb, and it just can't compare to a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Would you say it beats Baja Blast?
No.
No,
I'll put my foot down.
Yeah.
because I would
Put my foot down. Put my foot down.
I wouldn't travel across the Earth's plains to get to fucking Dr. Pepper like that.
But you would for Baja Blast.
Yeah,
I would right now. I walk
man.
over broken glass for
Oh,
a
yeah.
stale, flat Baja Blast. It was the last
Oh,
one
yeah.
on Earth.
Man.
Oh yeah, nobody else can have one again. Yeah, I'll do it.
No.
Mug root beer. I think
Mug's
Mug
high.
root beer's pretty decent.
Oh yeah, it's behind Barks, but it should be up there near it.
Let's see. Burger's right next to it.
Yeah, right
right,
behind us.
Yeah,
Fine
Yeah,
with
because
me.
they're pretty close to me.
yeah they're almost
They
like
both got dogs involved.
they're very comparable for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, they're American.
One's-
Bark and Mug. I see you.
Well, because Mug has got
Bark
the
and then Doug. Yeah,
it's got a dog on
Doug.
it. Yeah,
I almost said Doug. Sorry, Doug.
Doug and
Dog.
Marks. Doug and Marks.
Doug and
Bugs and
Marks. Diet Coke, terrible.
Vomit worthy.
Diet Coke, caffeine free.
Yeah.
Vomit worthy.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
What
yeah.
is this
Yeah.
next? Is that Diet Root Beer A&W?
No, that's cream soda. A&W.
Oh,
I
I
actually
Oh.
like this shit.
I put that kind of high. I've had
Yeah.
it before. It's a, I
You
know
know-
it's
Deer
good.
tier.
It's interesting with the A&W,
Yeah.
like where less carbonation hurts the root beer and helps the cream soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like it's definitely better than their root beer. I'd put it at the edge of the Mountain Dew, maybe before ice, before white out and pitch black. Yeah, right there,
Right there.
right there.
All
Yeah.
right, for sure. All right, our first non-Mountain Dew soda made it into the Mountain Dew tier.
Yeah.
No.
Congratulations.
All right,
No-
Vanilla
no
Coke.
segregation here. For,
Is that vanilla Coke or is that some weird offshoot?
No,
Yeah.
that's Vanilla Coke.
that's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
straight up standard.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Vanilla Coke.
I don't know
for
why
sure.
that background color is making me think it's diet or something.
Same, like diet or caffeine free.
yeah.
Vanilla Coke is generational. Like that's part of like the culture.
I put it here.
Okay.
For me, it's perfection almost. Honestly, You can
Perfection?
put- I can put the back of perfection, but I love vanilla Coke, man.
I'll agree with back of perfection solely because of the mark it's made on humanity.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's not going to be my favorite soda. I do think I would take a Pibb over it, but
Oh, really?
I mean, it's hard to deny vanilla Coke,
Yeah.
especially like a real bottled or canned, not one of these like poo pushing ass machines.
Yeah, the Wingstop machines, the
or,
Five Guy
and-
machines.
or back in Denny's when they would let you hit the vanilla pupper.
Yep.
Which was
No.
cool, but
Wasn't the
a
same.
can of vanilla Coke,
Yo, dude.
that's
yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's so
Dude,
different.
Ice cold.
The cold of a can for some
And
reason.
then you just don't
is,
see
like,
'em.
So much better.
They never
yeah.
make them.
Yeah,
Or they
that's
make them, but
true.
you never see them. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like they're always there and my eyes are always skipping past them, but
No,
I
they're
can't
not.
remember the last time I saw the beautiful white candy cane like swirls on that Coke can that symbolized the vanilla.
They keep rebranding like the colors and everything of like cherry Coke
Yeah.
and vanilla Coke like constantly. Like
Yeah.
I have cherry Coke in my fridge right now, and it looks so close to a regular Coke that I often grab one thinking it's a regular Coke.
Whenever I take a Gherkin Spoils, it was like purple.
Oh
What
yeah,
the fuck?
The cherry Coke.
the
yeah.
cherry one.
Oh,
the
purple.
cherry
Oh
Coke.
no, I do
Oh,
remember that. Yeah, yeah. Actually,
Yeah, the label
yeah.
was purple, not the.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
liquid.
about. Yeah.
All right, what do
All
we
right,
got next?
The
here?
next one down here. Fanta grape.
That's high for me. I love
That's
grape.
up there for sure. Yeah,
Fanta
Uh,
grape. Yeah, I would.
I would put it in amazing probably.
Yeah, I'd say
Fanta grape's pretty fucking good.
That's tough because it's like Fanta grape's really good, but it's hard to finish a whole bottle of it. It's almost like the taste
Yeah.
is
It
a
comes
little
a little too
overpowering.
much.
You want like
Yeah.
a can only, and that's it.
I'd say the back. I'd
I
say
would
the
say-
back is fine. Maybe.
Yeah.
The back of amazing.
I would damn near drop it down to good. I
Good,
mean,
huh?
so here's the, let me
I'd
ask
say
you
that's
this.
at least Mountain Dew tier.
Let me ask you this: would you buy a 12-pack of Mountain Dews?
And personally, no.
Actually, no. Personally, no. Yeah.
Would you buy a 12-pack of grape Fantas?
Yeah, for every once in a blue moon.
Over regular Mountain Dew, yes. Over Code Red, no.
Okay.
Oops.
I can accept that.
That's where I would personally put this like right there between Code Red and Livewire.
I like grape soda a lot. I just don't see myself at the grocery store if I'm committing to buying soda, grabbing it.
Yeah.
You know, I think, and then even in the wild, like if I saw a fan of grape, I'd almost be more impressed.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I didn't
the
know
way
they
I,
made these.
this is the way I see it is that if I say somebody wanted a grape soda, Fanta is the only one I would recommend.
Okay.
Like period.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Crush is all right.
Yeah.
But Crush, I think they do their own soda really well.
Yeah.
And every other version that they do is not the greatest. You know.
And with grape, you have to be wanting grape. You don't just stumble upon grape.
Yeah.
Although I will say, not a soda, Crystal Light grape. Hard to beat.
Oh, I don't think I've had that one.
Hard to beat.
Really?
I could
I
drink
haven't
a
had that
gallon
either.
of it at a time.
Crystal Light was ruined for me when we drank a half fucking bottle of half Crystal Light and half fucking Captain Morgan. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
And then
Captain Morgan?
after finishing that, then we got a whole new bottle of Captain Morgan. We're just mixing into cups.
Green apple
Crystal
flavor.
Light.
Green apple flavor Captain
With
Morgan.
Crystal Light.
Yeah.
I think it was like strawberry or something.
What were you guys trying to get to?
Dude, we were like
Drunk.
16. Yeah.
Yeah, but like easier ways to do so.
We were allegedly underage, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but you just drink it straight. They don't add worse flavorings
No,
to it.
no.
You remember what the house was like when my parents first left?
We
Like,
wanted to mix shit, you
There
know.
was just no supervision.
That was the
or
night that I vomited all over your carpet too. I'm so
you left the
sorry.
whole trail from my
I'm
couch.
so
to
sorry.
the
Oh,
other.
yeah.
I was so
Dude.
twisted that I tried to clean up
And
myself.
he left.
Yeah.
So I wake up in the morning and
Just a
mind you,
snail trail to the
shit
bathroom.
the shit was red.
Yeah.
So I thought it was blood. I thought
I murdered
just
somebody.
a red
and
trail from the fucking from the couch to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And no Thomas.
Thomas is dead in the
Like, did he get
bathroom.
murdered?
like a zombie.
What the fuck is it?
Did he call his own ambulance?
Yeah, dude, I was so fucking twisted because I woke up like ready to vomit. Like, it was like eyes open and it's coming up. You know?
Oh, no.
So all I could do was spin over to not get it on your couch and
Yeah.
then put my hand on my mouth and it spewed out the
yeah.
side and immediately and I'm like, dude, I'm spinning like
Yeah.
it's eyes open but shit's
Yeah.
fucking swaying like I'm on top of a 50-foot tree in the
Yeah.
fucking wind, dude. It's bad. So like
Yeah,
I was
British.
half after throwing up more on the toilet. I remember stumbling to your kitchen to find paper towels and like trying to clean up vomit trails when I see like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got most of the chunks and all
Yeah.
the bad shit, and
Well,
it was
that's-
just the stained left
And
over.
that's
dude.
why I thought it was fucking blood because there wasn't anything else but red stain.
I was fucked up, but I was not gonna leave that house
you were
with
gone.
everything everywhere, dude. Yeah, that was the moment where I called my parents. You know,
yeah.
pick me
Mommy.
up. Right? No, it was like silence when they picked up because I was fucked, dude. I couldn't
Yeah.
even think straight, dude.
Yeah.
And then I think it was my sister that answered because they had a house phone. And she goes, Thomas? And I'm like, on the other side with my phone.
You get
And she's
caught.
like, you good? And I'm
Drunk
like,
giggles.
yeah. And I'm like, I do bad. Like, and she immediately goes, let me get the phone to mom. And she finds out, like,
No.
within 30 seconds, my mom was cool about it.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
his mom's gangster.
Like, she rolled up and knew that I was fucked and not feeling good, and that's
Yeah.
all the lesson I needed.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like she knew that I was like, he's not doing that shit again. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh, that's
Like,
sweet,
I was
Ben.
fucked up.
And
bro.
luckily, like,
did not feel good.
At least we were like safe in my house. We weren't
Yeah.
like out and
Yeah.
fucking
Sure.
driving around or nothing crazy. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
We got hammered in my living room, which is
So
as responsible
funny, dude.
as like an 18-year-old
exactly.
kid.
We were like 17
Allegedly.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think we were
yeah.
18 yet. I think we were like 17.
Oh yeah, because
But
my
anyways.
parents were already pretty much out of the picture by that fucking time.
Yeah, they left early.
Yeah, they did.
As soon as your mom went to New Mexico to get sober, your dad's like, fucking thanks for the excuse.
Yeah.
Time to
See
get out of here.
ya.
Time to get out of here.
All right, anyways, off topic. Cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper.
It's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
I think it's too many
much
too
going
much-
on.
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's- you don't taste the cherry vanilla because Dr. Pepper's already so strong.
Yeah, put in. Yeah, right behind tab.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
you put it behind tab?
Yeah, because it's just too
Oh,
much.
damn.
Like if you gave me between a shitty Coke and that, I'd probably take that shitty Coke.
So OK tier behind tab.
Yeah.
Because you
Yikes.
taste with at least with like Dr. Pepper cherry, you at least kind of taste the cherry. When they add in the vanilla, you taste less of either.
Yeah. Yeah, it just kind of feels like a Mod Podge of syrup.
And there's already 23 flavors allegedly. So
Yeah.
I got
Yeah, you don't
25
need
now?
more, you know. Yeah, wait, if there's 23 flavors, aren't there already cherry and vanilla in the
Probably.
You know, do they just make more of those flavors more potent?
Pump it up a little
I
bit
guess.
more, yeah. Boost
That's
those numbers.
Fucking dumb, dude.
See that?
This is fucking dumb. Anyways, Schweppes.
Ginger ale, not as
Ginger
good as Canada
ale,
Dry, but
Schweppes.
put it right next. I'd put it with Canada Dry.
Just right next to it. Not
Yeah.
much difference.
Canada Dry's better.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm not a fan of Schweppes. I actually
No, me neither.
I would drink water over Schweppes.
Oh, well then I would put it in terrible.
So
If you want to,
personally.
yeah.
I wouldn't put it in vomit worthy, but I'd put it in terrible.
Oh, what about the bottom of OK?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
know
are you guys
Schweppes
okay
very
with that?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schweppes tastes
you
to
know.
me like watered down. You know when you go to a fast food anywhere and you get a soda and it's like not
Soda
enough
water?
syrup?
Yeah.
It's not enough syrup. Yeah, it's soda water.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
yeah,
then.
that's
That's
what
Schweppes.
Schweppes tastes like to me.
That's Schweppes.
Yeah,
That's
not a
terrible.
fan. I would almost put it in terrible, but like,
Yeah. I was okay with it.
oh, you want terrible?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's
Well,
that good.
I definitely would drop this down.
You already
Oh,
did.
I thought I put it up in okay.
You subconsciously
Sorry.
put it there.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you're-
I thought we were in okay.
In your heart of hearts, you knew it belonged.
Yeah,
No, I already
exactly.
knew, dude. I already knew.
Your hand guided itself.
Sun Kiss, too much sugar.
Wait, is that diet or regular?
I don't know either.
I don't know actually.
Because usually the white's diet.
Oh, yeah, it's
I don't think any of the Sunkist are good enough to even
No, I
have
don't
that
think so either.
conversation.
I don't
Yeah,
even
never
s-
mind.
I don't even see it.
just put it back.
Yeah,
I don't
fuck
even
you.
see a
Put it
diet.
somewhere towards the fucking bottom.
Delete it.
I don't even see a diet Sunkist on this list.
It doesn't
dude.
need to be
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Okay, it's-
It's
Is that
okay.
Bass Pro Shop?
Put it with
oh no,
okay.
Sundrop.
Bass Pro Shop.
Sundrop looks like Bass
Sundrop,
Pro Shop
oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Oh, it does, yeah.
What do you put Sunkist? Good?
Fuck
Bottom
it.
of
I'd
good?
say okay.
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 Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Bottom of okay or
Yeah.
better than Dr. Pepper Cherry?
Sure.
All right. But not better than 7-Up?
No, not better than 7-Up. No.
Okay, okay.
7-Up still has a better flavor than Sunkist.
Word.
And 7-Up can still help you when you're sick.
Yeah.
So you got to give it at least that.
Yeah, Sunkist is too much sugar. I feel like.
Yeah, it's too
it's
much.
just yeah. So, Pepsi Cherry Vanilla. Ooh,
No, put it where the other
that's,
cherry vanilla bullshit.
I actually like cherry vanilla Pepsi though.
But you put
I've never personally had
the
it.
back of good seems good.
I've never personally had it, so it's kind of hard.
I'd
for
say
me
the
to-
bottom of good tier.
How would
Okay.
you compare it to like the cherry vanilla Dr Pepper? Is it like definitely way better?
You can taste more cherry vanilla.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I would say
Put it over A&W, yeah. fuck
subjectively looking at this, I would definitely take this over A&W and Canada Dry,
yeah.
but I might be more likely to take a Mountain Dew instead.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
All day.
You know, so
All day.
Any of them.
so definitely Pepsi Cherry Vanilla for
Especially
sure.
blah blah.
Yeah, so top of the good tier.
What did 1940s next Moxie?
I know. Is this
Moxie.
shoe shine? What is
I
this?
don't-
Like fucking.
I don't know.
What word?
Vomit worthy.
Why is
because
this on here?
It looks like it tastes like cigarettes.
It looks like an old oil company. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck? Am
Dude,
I
he's not
looking at?
even smiling, bro.
Dude.
Like it's
No.
not even. He's just kind of just mean mugging. a
I
little
chose
bit.
you
I-
to get diabetes.
I-
Fucking.
You're
it's,
fucked.
I very occasionally can enjoy a mellow yellow.
A mellow. I've never had a mellow. yellow.
It's not disappointing. It's
It's a little much.
it's another lemon lime soda, a little too much on the lemon side.
Okay, so bottom of okay. Would you say
It's not as carbonated either, from what I remember.
terrible? Okay,
No, I think okay is fine. I'd
Good.
say
Yeah, okay, it's fine. Above tab.
above,
above tab. Okay,
Yeah, because
better than cherry Dr Pepper.
no,
All right,
it's an all right soda. It's just not like it's not rocking.
it's a
anybody's
lemon
world.
lime soda.
Yeah,
It's just a
but
bad mix of it.
yeah, not a great ratio.
That sucks.
I think
Perfection.
I think okay. that's fair.
Perfection.
Oh man,
I don't know-
Really?
I don't know if I'd say perfection. It's so much.
it is so much, but it's It's Mountain Dew before Mountain Dew.
I know, but it feels like it belongs in the Mountain Dew tier because it's like
Yeah.
it's.
I think it belongs in the top of the
That's
Mountain
what
Dew.
I'm
I was gonna
saying,
say
yeah.
top of the Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
All right,
top of the
yeah,
Mountain Dew.
Surge
Surge
all right,
walks
all
so
right,
Mountain Dew
yeah,
could
yeah,
run. I mean, that's what we're
yeah.
there for.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah. Okay. Top of the Mountain Dew.
Surge fucked the Pepsi
Look,
company into
I've never
Sure
had
did.
Surge.
Raw dogged it.
Dude,
I've
I
never
think
had Surge.
I might Amazon some Surge just so I can
For the nostalgia.
Bring it out.
Yeah.
Diet Crush
No,
Orange.
Trash.
no,
Vomit worthy.
no, 100%.
Vomit worthy. Gross.
Sierra Mist was so good.
Sierra
I like
Mist
Sierra
is
Mist.
definitely good.
So good.
Top of the good list.
Yeah,
No, higher.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
In the
Amazon.
in the Mountain Dew.
Amazon. Amazing. I mean,
No, in the Mountain Dew.
in the Mountain Dew.
I'd say
Where would
put
you
it
Mountain Dew?
I'd say above the Fanta.
above the Fanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
Okay,
above.
but
Dude,
grape
Sierra
Fanta.
Mist was so crisp.
It was so crisp. It was
Oh my
perfect in
God.
the summer.
It was hard to drink when it was ice cold.
Yeah.
Like it would close your throat temporarily, and that's what I wanted.
Their rebranding to Starry was pretty good.
Starry's
That's
great.
Does it
that's
taste the
pretty
same, though?
good.
It does.
Tastes the same.
It tastes a little bit better.
Almost a little closer to Sprite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a real contender.
Oh,
Sierra
yeah.
Mist was always like alternative to Sprite.
Yeah.
Whereas
Starry-
Starry is now like you might take it
You
over
You could have convinced me that Starry was Sprite before I figured out which company it was.
That's fair. Yeah,
Because I just remember like it's the same colors and everything, right? Like I just remember one day like Lynn brought home a yellow and green lemon lime soda that tasted like Sprite, and I was like, oh, is this what Sprite did? And then later I found that it was Sierra Mist that got fucking taken.
Yep. All right, let's keep cranking through here. We're getting close to the end.
Gross.
Orange, vanilla, vomit worthy.
That sounds bad.
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
had it.
nasty.
I don't remember what Crystal Pepsi tastes like.
Crystal
That one's
Pepsi.
so old.
All I know is it poisons people when they try to drink it now. So
That's fair. When they
we'll never have one.
was that the clear Pepsi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, put that on the bottom. Okay.
Vomit worthy.
Okay, then yeah.
So Coke, orange, vanilla, and Crystal Pepsi both in vomit worthy. Diet Coke
Right above 7-Up.
right above
Really?
7-Up.
Really?
What?
Because I don't hate Diet Coke, but I mean, are we really going to put it high up on that list?
Well, no, I was gonna put it lower.
Yeah,
was
same.
saying-
I'm not a fan.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a fan.
I
Of
didn't,
the diets.
I didn't hate Coke Zero Diet Coke that much until they made Coke Zero. I think Coke
understand.
Zero is so much better.
It is better.
I'm like, this is what you could have done.
I can agree with that. Top of the terribles.
I would take Diet Coke over Diet Mountain Dew or Schweppes for sure.
King of
Yeah.
the terribles. I'd fuck with that.
King of the terribles.
Yeah.
Yeah, word.
Relatable.
Barks cream soda.
Oh, way up there. I liked it. I thought that
Yeah,
was good.
no. But just as far as I don't know if it's an amazing though.
Probably not.
I feel like it's in the Mountain Dew tier.
Where did we put the other cream soda?
right there. You just
Oh,
passed
it's
it.
right there in the Mountain Dew tier.
Yeah.
No, not as good as A&W's, but definitely there somewhere.
I guess you just put it.
Probably better than ice. did you say?
Right after A&W.
Right
Yeah.
after.
Have them
A&W.
next to each other because similar to the mug and Barks for the root beer, like they're so close
Yeah.
as far as like.
a side adjustment. It's French vanilla cream soda.
Oh.
Well, it's four.
Both of you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. We're gonna drop this down at least 3 tiers. Okay. Let's put this in okay.
Just for that, you skyrocketed down.
Put that in the
Jesus
foreign
Christ.
category.
Oh wait, no, I grabbed the wrong one. Oh my bad.
Yeah, put that. Yeah.
I was disappointed.
Okay tier, I guess. Oh, they said. Dude, and just the dead air after.
That was automatic.
All right. Sun drop.
Not great.
Not really.
Right
no.
next to Mellow Yellow,
Right,
probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the
all right.
same soda.
It's
All right,
basically
same shit. Crushed grape.
Not great.
Yeah, not terrible, but
Not great for the grape sodas. Not good.
better than Tab Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
but
all
not
right.
good.
I think it's better than the mellow yellow and the sun.
I mean, I would say like Crush Orange is leaps and bounds better than Crush Grape. So
Maybe right here, right next to Sunkist.
no above Sunkiss. Fuck Sunkiss.
Above Sun. Okay,
there
Sunkist.
we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Better than 7-Up.
I'm starting to. The more this happens, the more I think almost we should move up 7-Up eventually.
I feel like it should go into the good tier. at this
Yeah,
point.
well, executive
Yeah.
decision. We're moving it up. Better than Canada Dry. Would you say?
No,
No.
No, you're right. Yeah.
No.
I think I would still probably grab a Canada Dry over a 7-Up.
Bottom
these
of
days.
good, but we're no longer in okay. We've upgraded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
because the more I see OK Phil, I'm like 7-Up's better than all those, but
Yeah.
like by a lot.
Yeah.
It's fair. It's the gatekeeper for the okay to good sodas.
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure. All right, cool. Sprite cranberry.
Love
Nah.
You didn't like it at
Not
all?
a fan, dude.
You didn't like it at
I
all?
actually don't really like cranberry a whole lot.
Okay, so I love
I'll
cranberry.
kind of lean on you guys
Yeah,
for
me
this one.
too.
So-
I would put it with the Mountain Dews.
Same.
Oh, yeah?
I think it
'Cause
tastes delicious.
I would take a
cranberry.
cranberry Sprite any day. Yeah, those are
Where
good.
would you put them in the Mountain Dews?
I put it.
For me, it's above cream soda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair. But
I guess
I'd say
after-
between Mountain Dew and cream soda for me.
All right, right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I mean, again, I'm just a regular Mountain Dew man. Like,
It's hard to beat.
The OG.
I almost feel like that one should move up, like not in tiers, but like further
Oh, yeah,
up
swap
in
it,
Mountain
fuck it.
Dew. You know,
You can take it. I forget what LimeWire tastes like.
like I almost feel like
yeah, take LimeWire
it
down.
should be like a
LimeWire was orange.
Oh yeah,
essentially.
it's like right here
Essentially.
maybe.
Was it orange?
Yeah. No, it's still better than Pitch Black and all those other
Okay.
faggoty ones.
Yeah,
but
it does new wave
it's
bullshit.
definitely, it doesn't need to be too high.
Like right there maybe between
yeah.
Fanta.
Yeah, that
Okay,
works.
all right,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
Cool. And remember, folks, we're gonna post this tier list when we're done afterwards, too,
Yeah.
so you guys can look at it. Reference. Anyways,
Trash.
Diet
Yeah, still
Pepsi
trash.
also trash.
Yep.
Vomit worthy or terrible?
I say
Terrible.
terrible. Yeah.
Terrible. Okay.
It's not as bad as Moxie.
I'd probably take a Diet Mountain Dew over Diet Pepsi. honestly.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're so close it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Coke Zero
Go-
for a diet soda, I think we need to go ahead and just put it up on good.
I'd say it goes automatically above any other diet anything.
Yeah. It's king of the diets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's king of the diet
It's
sodas.
it's the closest to not being diet.
I
Yeah.
don't like Coke Zero.
Really?
No?
Yeah. The fake sugar like throws me off. So I mean, it's all
Yeah.
fake sugar, but like the whatever sweetener they put into zero
if you're-
sodas, it's just weird. I
If
don't
you're
know.
chasing a Coke, it's not going to do it. But as far as diet sodas go, I think it definitely reigns over all the others.
Yeah, but see, I might take a grape soda and a Sunkist over a Coke Zero.
No, I'm taking that
You
Coke
know?
Zero.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, so we'll say bottom of good then.
Yeah.
Would you take a 7-Up over Coke Zero?
Still, I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Cool. Schweppes Diet Ginger Ale, fucking
Wow,
vomit worthy.
vomit-worthy.
Who
Fucking
makes, why make
vomit
that?
worthy.
Oh,
Pepsi Real Sugar.
Vomit.
guys-
Oh.
Pepsi
Wait,
Real Sugar
really?
also vomit. Yeah.
You thought that was you liked that?
I like Pepsi Real Sugar. Yeah.
I thought that was awful.
Oh, I liked the Real Sugar.
All right, let's,
Really?
Yeah, I did personally.
All right, let's put it in good because we got an amazing review and a horrible.
Okay, I'll
So,
say
like,
No,
right in the center
I'll
of the
say-
list.
You guys can stick it in. You can stick it in. Okay, I'm not gonna go to bat for it
No,
that
no, no,
hard.
no, no,
No, because
No,
you
no.
really enjoy it.
I
So
did. I liked it.
that needs to be taken into value when we make the list.
Would you take this one over a 7-Up
No.
or an A&W or a Pepsi Cherry Vanilla?
No.
No,
No.
okay, that's fair.
I didn't
fair.
like it, man. I thought that cane sugary taste to it. I don't know. I remember drinking it and just being like, I just want a regular ass Pepsi.
That's fair.
This next one looks like Jolly Rancher.
Fanta
Cancer.
Berry, nah.
That's
Nope.
Nah,
that's
no.
that's the one I see in every tipsy bartender video.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's terrible, borderline vomit worthy.
Diet Dr. Pepper, not bad.
But not that good either.
Not great. Not good.
I think okay is fine. Maybe I'd say right after.
I would take it before a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper really wasn't that bad.
it has enough going on.
Yeah, more than Mellow Yellow too. Yeah,
Yeah.
right before
Right.
Barks.
There it is.
Right
No,
before
no,
Barks?
no, above Barks. Fuck the French.
Yeah,
Yeah.
above
Yeah,
Barks,
yeah. The French vanilla shit's fucking kind of weird, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll move that down there.
Yeah.
I've had it. It just wasn't great.
Sprite Cherry.
Not as good as cranberry. So
No.
let's,
Where did
I
we
would
put
put
the
that.
cranberry one again?
That's
I
a
think
Mountain
it's-
Dew.
I
But
think it tasted closer to fucking cough syrup. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of it.
I wasn't either. I'd put it in terrible.
All right, yep, terrible it is.
The cherry one just.
I don't think I've had this one.
It's not good.
It's not good.
It just doesn't mix well with the Sprite. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Is that Coke?
The
Classic Coke.
Oh, well, fucking right behind Baja
Perfection,
Blast.
dude.
That's
For
fair.
fucking
Almost-
perfection.
I mean, it's hard to
Yeah.
argue that it wouldn't just be number one.
I know.
I mean, Baja Blast is awesome, but it's Coke.
Maybe when we finish this before we
Yeah.
wrap, we'll just go for our S tier and see what we feel on the last.
I feel
you
like
know?
the millennial answer is Baja Blast, but
yeah,
if we were to look at the numbers,
Coke
gentlemen,
is staple.
I mean, fuck me.
Coke is staple.
I mean,
You know?
just to give it like
The original soda.
the
Yeah.
old,
I
the,
mean, the King of Kings.
yep.
the only sodas that like I don't drink soda that much anymore. The only sodas I ever do drink if I have one is either a Baja Blast, a classic Coke, or a Sprite.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
basically it.
I believe when I looked at these numbers last, Coca-Cola is the best-selling branded soda,
Yeah.
like soda, and then PepsiCo is actually the biggest company, like soda company. You know,
That's fair.
beating Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
because they have more sodas that sell more. But Coca-Cola still has the best-selling soda of all
Yeah.
time, which is Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Which is pretty wild.
Pepsi's got Sprite, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Pepsi's got
it,
a
yeah.
bunch
no,
of shit.
No,
you
Coke
know?
has Sprite.
Oh, really?
Coke, Diet Coke, Cherry Coke, Orange Sprite,
Yeah.
root beer.
Really?
They-
I
they
thought
have-
Sprite would have. Damn.
They have Barks root beer. They have Sprite. They have Fanta.
Who's Pepsi have then that makes it?
Pepsi
makes it
has
higher?
Mountain Dew, Sierra
Oh,
Mist.
that's it right there, Mountain Dew.
A&W. No, they have Mug.
Okay.
See.
If they have Mountain Dew,
7
that
Up.
makes sense.
Yeah, they have Dr. Pepper.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of
Um,
its parts.
Oh,
they
yeah.
got Sunkist. They have Crush.
Yeah.
They
Well,
have.
Dr. Pepper is a weird one, too, because they're kind of owned by everybody and nobody at the same time. I remember getting into this with some grocery store clerk once because it was like Coke was like buy two, get one free, and Pepsi was like buy three, get two free, and there was nothing where the Dr. Pepper was.
Yeah.
And then I remember my dad was asking, like, so is Dr. Pepper owned by Coke or Pepsi? And the guy was like, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah. See, here's the thing too.
It's
is,
in limbo.
PepsiCo also has Starry, for example.
Yeah.
But they also have like the seltzer water market, like sparklies, like Bubblies is super popular. That's all them. They own certain Gatorades too.
Oh, shit.
You know, so like the Pure Leaf tea, which you see everywhere,
Yeah.
even though no
Everywhere.
one drinks it. You know,
The go-to
that's
tea.
yeah, dude. Like, so they're the most profitable like soda company,
That makes
whereas
sense.
Coke has the best soda.
But you guys said it is the OG of OGs.
Yeah. Jones Soda Co.
That's that Starbucks garbage.
I haven't had it.
Me neither.
It's garbage.
Garbage. Terrible.
It's not soda.
Terrible.
Fuck it,
Vomit
yeah,
worthy?
terrible. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
vomit
yeah,
worthy.
yeah.
Vomit
It's not
worthy.
soda. I don't know.
RC Cola.
Better than Tab.
I don't
than
mind
Tab.
it. Yeah.
Actually, I like it good. I'd put it in good. I like an RC
Put it
Cola.
in good.
You know,
Better-
it's supposed to be as trash as it can be, but it's good.
You can put it above the Pepsi.
Above
good.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
okay.
not bad. It's
Better
not
than Coke
terrible.
Zero.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Better than
For-
7-Up.
No.
Oh, okay. All
No.
right.
But you know what? If I reached into like a cooler at a barbecue and I saw an RC cooler,
Not mad.
I'd be
RC
pretty-
Cola.
I'd be pretty excited.
Yeah. An nice cool color.
Ask Cool Cola.
Trash.
Yeah, it's Coke Zero Cherry. Yeah.
Trash.
Doesn't
no,
mix.
No thanks.
Fanta pineapple up there.
Way
Pretty
up there.
good.
Wait, no.
Pretty
Way
good.
up there.
I'd
Pretty
say.
good. Better than the grape for sure.
Let's say, yeah, that's a good spot right there.
Yeah,
there.
right between
Yeah,
Livewire and grape Fanta.
Because that Mountain Dew Live Wire is a good orange.
Yeah, it's solid. Solid. All right. Sprite Zero. Terrible.
Gross. Yeah.
Never had- or no, I have had it. You're right. It is terrible.
IBC root beer.
Good times.
I've
good
never had
times.
this.
Rare. Definitely rare, but a good root beer.
Every time I see IBC, I think irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
I keep thinking of that for
That's
some
funny.
reason.
I would
So-
I would take an IBC root beer right at the bottom of good. I'd
Oops.
take it over anything in the okay, but
All right. All right.
I don't think I would take it over anything in the good.
All right.
Same thing with their cream soda. Actually,
Oh, they have a cream soda too.
I would put that in trash. Actually, yeah.
IBC root beer.
No, the cream soda.
Oh.
It's on the far right on that.
Oh.
This right here.
no.
No. Go down to the actual.
Oh, I didn't even see that way
Yeah.
over there.
That
I'm
one's
sorry.
trash.
Yeah,
Put that in
Really?
terrible.
Trash. Okay,
Okay.
terrible.
It was bad.
Almost vomit worthy. Would you say?
No.
okay.
What the
no,
fuck?
no.
What's that one? What is
Coke
that?
Classic.
Coke Classic,
What's Coke
caffeine
Classic?
free.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Why are you drinking
Nah.
it?
What's the point?
Don't drink it. No.
Terrible or okay?
Vomit.
Vomit. All
Fuck
right.
that.
All right. All right. 1893. Pepsi Cola.
Has it got dead black people
I've
in
never-
it?
I know
never-
exactly.
I've never
I
had
don't
it.
understand.
Is it made in a whites only
Is it
facility? What is
fucking-
this?
Is it Jim Crow Pepsi? Like you're not allowed to.
It tastes like rope.
You can only sell it at white liquor
w-
stores and gas stations.
What are we really
Where
doing
should we
here?
put this? We've never drank this
Well,
one.
if it's a racist,
We could
it deserves
skip
some
it.
perfection.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
It's-
Yeah. Well, it is a black label though, so that kind of, is that even it out? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Did we skip it because none of us have drinking it before?
I mean, you
No, we got other ones up there we haven't drinking
hit it with the fire hose out of this list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know.
Terrible. Wow.
Yeah, let's
I
put it in there
guess.
somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because what is that supposed to even mean? Is it like the original recipe?
Probably.
Oh, I remember when that
Probably.
came out. That came out a
Probably.
couple of years ago. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember seeing it. But I
I
don't know
remember
what
that. I
it
didn't
was.
buy one.
I
I never
have
bought
no
one when
idea.
it was out.
No.
Maybe they had like coca leaves in there trying to copy Coca-Cola.
Let me see.
Did they put Coke back in
Like
it?
that. No, that would be
Damn
Pepsi. So I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Terrible. Okay, good. Where?
It can't be.
I'd say we don't know. I'd say we just say fuck it.
Let's
skip
put it in the terrible just so it's not in there
All right,
anymore.
all right,
Yeah.
fuck it, fuck it.
Crushed strawberry terrible,
It is terrible.
but I will say that Fanta strawberry fantastic.
Fanta strawberry. Where'd you see that?
Oh, yeah, bottom
where-
right.
There it is. Fanta strawberry.
It's
You like
better.
it? I've never had it.
I love it.
In good?
I'd put it with the other Fantas.
Fanta better than grape and pineapple.
Better than grape.
Really?
All right.
Oh yeah,
Right in
not
the
better than
middle.
pineapple though.
All right. Hell yeah.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Fanta strawberry, dude. I
That
can.
pineapple's delicious, dude.
Ooh, I can drink that shit.
Hell yeah. Mug cream soda.
That one I don't think I've
I don't
had
think I've had
personally.
that either. I'd put it with
neither.
that Barks one right there. On
Above the
other
French
side.
though. Above the French.
Above the French.
Yeah,
Gotta be.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. Pepsi Max.
Trash.
Trash.
Yeah, I'm not
Right next to Diet Pepsi, right there in the terrible.
Right there.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Okay. Pepsi. Wild cherry
Oh, up
Pepsi.
there.
Ooh, up
I'd say-
Wild
there.
cherry Pepsi.
I'd say it's king of the cherry sodas, so it's gonna go in perfection.
That's fair.
Would it beat Dr. Pepper?
No.
No.
I'd say above Fanta though.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I'd agree with that
Yeah.
for sure. Yep. Okay. That's unanimous feelings.
Crushed
Crushed pineapple.
That one
No.
I haven't had that one either.
Me neither.
No, that one was disappointing.
Oh, was
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'd put it with crushed strawberry. Crush did
that's
good with
lame.
their orange, but I really feel like they dropped the ball on all the other ones.
Really?
Yeah, I just never liked any of these.
Wait, no, yeah, I think we were talking about that. I think I said that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like their orange soda was pretty good, but everything else was, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's not good.
Diet Pepsi, wild cherry.
You know, I didn't hate that one too bad, to be honest.
Oh, really?
It's not good, but I mean,
Okay.
in terms of okay, it's fine. Bottom of okay.
Better than Tab?
Yeah,
I'd put it right before Mellow Yellow.
Right before.
yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like in terms of diet, it does have some good. The cherry gives it flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
still
true.
a diet, but it gives it
That's
flavor.
true. It doesn't taste as weird.
Cherry
Cherry
7
7
Up.
Up.
Cherry 7 Up was
It
good.
was better than cherry Sprite. For
Oh,
some
yeah.
reason.
I actually didn't hate it at all.
No.
Yeah. I
Bottom
put it with the Mountain Dews.
Yeah,
it's
bottom
fine.
of Mountain Dew's fine to me. Honestly.
Okay. Yeah. Would it beat this like weird?
See, I don't-
Sweet
Yes.
Lightning and
I don't
Ice
know
and
any of
stuff?
those. That's my only problem.
Yeah.
Would
I-
it beat Whiteout?
You
Yes.
just fucking put it after
I
A&W.
tried Whiteout. I thought Whiteout was fucking gross.
Okay.
Put it after what, Mark? You said?
I say put it after A&W because I
After
haven't had.
A&W.
Yeah.
It makes you really want that pitch black one though. I'm not gonna lie.
The-
I really
the
want to
colors
try
are
it.
good on it for
Yeah,
sure.
it is. Yeah, it's like neon and shit.
Yeah, whole vibe to it for sure. Crushed watermelon, eh.
No.
What the fucking
It's-
drinking a
it's
Jolly
okay.
Rancher for, dude?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Pepsi.
I won't hate it.
fuck.
I like-
Classic.
I got
like
nothing against
Pepsi.
Pepsi. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never upset if they say that they have Pepsi and not Coke.
Yeah,
Same.
I'd take it over a Fanta for sure.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
take it. Ooh,
That's a good spot. No, because
That is a good spot,
that's
actually.
very yeah. Cause
Like right next to the
God,
wild cherry.
it's so hard when you get to perfection.
I know because it's like
dude,
it's the
I
top
know.
of the top.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, right now I got to agree with the way that that's laid out.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, cool. Cherry vanilla is
Trash.
Coke Zero.
Anything
No,
that could be made out of Wingstop is garbage.
No, yeah, because it has the
Yeah.
Wingstop label too. That stupid
Yeah.
little fucking fake one.
Like, by the way,
Yeah.
you can add this.
You know what?
Ooh.
I did actually have one good thing at the Wingstop machine was they had a grape Sprite.
Not
was
bad at
That
that.
was the only one I liked.
I had a peach Coke that I wasn't mad at once.
Really?
a
Yeah.
peach Coke?
Peach Coke.
Yeah, they had peach, so I just said fuck it.
Oh, weird. Okay. Well, Diet 7 Up.
Whatever. Yeah.
Right next to regular 7-Up, they taste no different to me.
Really
Yeah, I would say as far as a regular and a diet soda,
close.
7-Up was probably the closest to just tasting like the same shit.
I haven't had a
Okay.
Diet 7 Up in a long time. I don't remember.
Nobody
Same.
has.
I know.
When was the last time you had a 7-Up?
Never.
Long time. Yeah, for
A
sure.
Schweppes Pink?
Schweppes Raspberry Ginger
Oh,
Ale.
shit. Oh, shit. There it is, right next to
That's
Crystal Pepsi.
disgusting,
What's
dude.
that one? Dr Pepper. What?
Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does not sound good.
Yeah.
Oh, Cherry Coke. Yeah, let's put that in terrible real quick.
yeah.
Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke is not. I'd say it's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah,
But
they-
I said the bottom of amazing. I'll still
Bottom
I'll take a root
amazing.
beer over cherry coke.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I'll take the Pib too,
Okay.
and the Orange Crush, but Cherry Coke is good. It's an amazing
Cherry
soda.
Coke is very good. I agree that
Right.
it doesn't belong to perfection. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Like,
It's,
for sure.
it's not Wild Cherry Pepsi. I'm sorry.
But I still love root beer, and I gotta have at least some root beer up there high.
Root beer's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Root beer's good when you want it, you know,
Oh yeah.
like for sure. All
Fresca.
right, we're getting to the bottom here. Fresca.
Frescas are strange. Wherever all the other ginger ales are is where Fresca does
Pretty
Well,
much.
have either
down
of you guys
here.
watched The Boys on Amazon?
a little bit.
They make Fresca into a joke on the second episode
Oh, do
season.
they?
So the whole time, it's basically I think it's like a church / cult / pyramid scheme, and all they do is drink Fresca.
I'd put it at the top of terrible.
Top of terrible. Okay. Yeah.
because you know what it is about Fresca? I could drink half of one, and then I'm done.
You're never gonna finish it.
Never gonna
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
it, and
That
I'm
makes
fat.
sense.
You don't want to either.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fat.
Fat,
Usually,
dude. I'm not one to waste
yeah,
sugar.
I'll,
No.
I'll just close my nose and pipe it down.
Yeah, I'm already holding it.
You
Yeah.
just hold your. You're taking medicine.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna waste this shit.
I'm not gonna put it down. Come on.
Coke, orange vanilla.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Zero.
Gross.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
best
what we're talking about.
quality.
King of the vomit worthy.
Jesus Christ.
What
yeah.
the fuck kind of
Oh my
combination? is
God.
Why
that?
would you put orange with Coke? I mean, I don't know what we're doing here.
Orange vanilla Coke Zero, dude.
Now, not. Oh wait, Sierra Mist free. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, it's diet.
This
that's
one's
not gonna be
Sierra
a-
Mist cranberry splash.
Because I'd had the. I remember having the version of that not diet and liking that, but the diet one, I don't know.
Diet
Yeah.
brings it down a peg. Yeah, right there, right above Diet Pepsi.
Right above that.
Because I would
Okay.
still trust that. Actually, right above Diet Mountain Dew.
All right.
Because I would be willing to try that.
Because it has cranberry in it. Cranberry's a good flavor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Diet Pepsi.
Diet
oh,
Pepsi,
garbage.
caffeine free. Yeah, garbage.
garbage.
Yeah, not a fan.
Coke Zero. Yeah, no, it's
Caffeine
terrible.
free.
also.
Caffeine free Coke
Yeah.
Zero.
Wait,
No
what do you even
thanks.
drink in there?
Coca-Cola Life.
The
Never
fuck
had
is-
that one.
What the fuck is that?
I never had that one. It's probably one of the real sugar ones, just like
Or
we'll put that right next.
Or
to...
it's made like with was it that like green label healthy Splenda basically? Probably.
Oh,
that brings
maybe.
it down.
Maybe I don't know.
terrible.
I don't know for sure though.
They could live with the other weird Cokes down there.
Yeah, fuck them, dude.
And then lastly, we've got Pepsi Max Cherry.
Max.
brought
Save
to
the
you
most
by
obscure
LL Cool J.
one for whatever. Yeah.
Pepsi Cherry Max.
The fuck? Does that even fit on the can?
Where's the other Pepsi Max at? It's in
It's
terrible.
right below it.
I would
right
say
there.
it's gonna be better than terrible.
Better than terrible. Bottom of
Maybe.
okay.
Sure.
Yeah, right above Crush Watermelon.
Would you take it over Fresca?
I would take it over Crush Watermelon,
Crush watermelon,
which is the bottom of okay right now.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Fucking. It's
You would
not,
take it over Fresca
Yeah,
and Diet Coke?
yeah.
Okay.
Fuck
In
Diet-
fact, no, that kind
fuck
of
Diet
makes
Coke.
me want to move Sierra Mist up to okay.
Right here?
Yeah,
Right there?
right there. Yeah,
That
Yeah,
seems
yeah.
fair.
because I can't really. I haven't tried that one, and my instincts are telling me that would actually be pretty good.
I remember really liking the non-diet version. So
Well, fucking goddamn, we actually went through the whole.
There
tier
we
list.
go. There it is. Finished, dude.
Wow.
it's really,
All right.
it's really
How long
pretty.
has this episode been, Thomas?
We've been going for...
Are we at Joe Rogan numbers yet?
We're at 3.5 hours right
Wow.
Oh man, that's like
yeah.
a Duncan Trussell special.
We're at
now. Yeah.
we're at the first half of the third Lord of the Rings.
I've-
yeah.
yeah, exactly. Actually, spot on.
I've cramped 3 times so far, and I feel like I need to poop a lot.
Well,
This has
I
been a
kinda
really
gotta
good.
poop, too.
Yeah.
This has been a good episode.
Fucking
We
balling.
tackled a lot.
Oh, yeah,
we tackled
Mark.
a fucking lot.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm here
appreciate
for,
you.
baby.
I'm glad that you came in. You know, I'm going to try to hold you to. When you were saying that you want to try coming on a lot more now.
Yeah,
you're
no.
local.
Oh, dude,
I'm gonna hold
we
it
will
too.
call you up, dog.
Yeah, no, I'll be
Oh,
here
yeah.
for it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you very much, folks. Join us next week. We're going to go ahead and play you with the outro here.
And we're gonna upload the tier list to somewhere. So if you
Oh, yeah.
disagree, make sure you comment on what you would have done.
Yeah.
Tell us where we went wrong. All that
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of shit. And when you're thinking about your own opinion, make sure you look in the mirror and say, "Go fuck
Yeah.
yourself."
Yeah,
We don't-
let's go.
Because we don't
the-
care.
Let's look at that.
Thickness
Mark's
and
already
the
your
shine.
dude. He's a second host
Oh,
right
yeah.
here for you, bro.
Thicknessintheshine.com.
The host is what's the least.
At JB Thickness on Instagram, Thickness in the Shine on YouTube. Just go give us a follow, tell your friends, buy something from Back Nine Problems, and thank you very much, folks. We're gonna go ahead and end you with our guest of the year.
Best guest of all time.
Hurling balls at you as fast as he possibly can.
I gotta help
the fucking fat kid again. What was this post about? The mommy's gone. Wow. Wow. If we weren't getting canceled now, we are.